One night could change forever. Let's drive into the sun. This chance, don't let it go. We are the dreamers. This night will change forever. We'll reach up to the sky. This chance, don't let it go. We are the dreamers. 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 We are the
I can hear every sound come through. Your audio.
How's it going, everybody? Snoot is typing up a storm right now.
Oh my God! I'm
Trying
sorry.
to write some production notes, I'm assuming. What was the
Yep.
production notes you're going to share? Share it with me here.
This one was turn down your auto gain. Your voice is so loud in my ear right now. But that's fine. We're moving on positively.
It's
against
off
that
now.
one.
It's off
There we
now.
go.
It's off
There
now.
we go.
Hey
Easy.
now.
Yeah. Whoa.
Welcome to the pendulum of our lives, like an apple bag with two ripe golden delicious swaying back and forth in the wind. We are here, and the pendulum swings fortuitously for us today. Freshly picked apples in our bags only, and oh, are they ripe? Am I right, Snood?
I can smell them from here. The air is thick with the pungent odor of bagged apples, and I'm here for it. I'm gonna gobble all of them up when you give me the chance. You keep me away from those. I'm gonna get them.
Who
Okay?
doesn't love a good apple on a fall morning here in Stratford, Connecticut? Well, not even morning, midday here, 1:40, and we got some fun today planned. Well, we'll see, actually. Who knows what's, you know how it goes. You know how it goes.
Very, very unlikely to be fun, actually. It's quite the opposite would be my guess.
There's some possibilities, but you know how it goes. Always assume the worst, and that's probably what you're going to get. But we're going to make it fun anyway, okay? We're going to make it fun anyway. LSD has a great question. Asked, did you donate the PS5 to Philip that we will see him open today? Yes or no?
No,
That's all I'm
absolutely
looking
not.
for.
Obviously, that's a lot of that would be a lot of money. That would be an insane thing to do. Never.
Okay, so if it's Snood confirming he does do usually the smaller size tips for Philip, right? Correct?
In general, it would be insane to do that. I'm just
Okay,
that's
just want to be clear. Just want to be clear.
I'll direct your eyes to the moving on to changing this subject. I'll direct your eyes to the slide that he's got on first, right there.
Yes,
Like straight up advertising for this other
yeah.
pay him or know
Witness,
about him.
play unleashed. Very cool.
Yeah, this will be a good one to put up there. That way the guys will know that I'm playing PS5 Pro. Okay.
That's just like Google PS5 Pro, get the first image that's its correct size, and that's what you have.
Let's go to sony.com /products. Okay, just scroll down to the PS5 Pro here. Hold on.
So there we go. But anyways, guys, I hope you have fun. Last night went to a hockey game. Took my sons to a hockey game, and the first two shots were goals for the wrong team. You know, the team we're cheering for. And let me tell you, okay, that's not even the start of it. Okay, so the way there, let me tell you, a daddy style story here. So
okay, go on.
I told both
Yes,
of my
Daddy?
kids, guys, listen. before you go, it's time to go. I'm going to pick you up from school, but you got to go to the bathroom towards the end of the day because we want to get going, guys. We want to get there on time. We want to get there for the warm-ups, and that starts about 45 minutes before the game starts.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And we got to drive about 3 hours and 15 minutes to get to the game, so it's going to be tight.
That's brutal.
So then I said, okay, well, we still we're going to stop for a bathroom, but I just don't. Let's get going first, right? So
Right,
I said,
obviously.
okay. And then I have a system. I don't know what system you use, but like, what level do you have to go to the bathroom between 1 and 10? Right? You ever do those kind of systems?
Yeah,
in your mind.
we just check in. We just need to know what everybody's at, right? And how much of an emergency a potential emergency could be.
Exactly. Like right now, I'm at a 0 right now. I don't know about you, Sue. What are you at?
No,
I'm at a 0.
When that red light goes on in the studio, that recording light, I get to -1. Okay.
Yeah.
But let me tell you that as soon as the stream's done, I like a flood of some kind, like a biblical flood after that, instantly after that. As soon as there's no responsibility, that's how I go.
Me too, actually.
Sorry,
and when I'm on the show, I don't feel it. But then when the show ends, I just let loose. Anyways, Bubble Productions off the charts when the show's over. Anyways, moving forward positively here. He says, I said, what level you're at now? He's like, I have to go to the bathroom. I was like, okay, we just started 10 minutes ago. What level you're at now? He said 3. And I said, okay, well, we're going to stop in about 30 minutes. But there's kind of nowhere to stop in between there. Okay, so I said, okay, well, you're at 3, no problem, right? No problem. Then about, 10 minutes later, he says, I'm at a 10. And I was like, all right, well, what level can you wait? And he says, no. So then we have to do we've all been there. Got to get the water bottle out, and you do a little siphoning into the water bottle system.
Really?
And then I become like, air traffic control because I'm driving and he's in the back, and I'm like, all right, you want to put it pointing towards the hole. Yeah. Get it closer.
You align the bottle to be perpendicular to the floor of the car. Okay, I'm gonna avoid going over any bumps anytime soon.
4 clicks to the left. 4 clicks to the left.
I'm currently turning.
Upright.
it's like those rally car how they have to drive with like a partner, and it's like turn left, hard right. It's like hold on, I'm gonna be laning left soon, guys. Shift your weight.
So I'm doing full air traffic control directions, and it goes pretty well. Most of it does end up, but then he makes the beginner's mistake, which in the end it's my fault. He kind of tilts the bottle. Okay, I finished it, and he's going to give it to me, and he kind of does the over tilt.
Yes.
And oh, mama, the apple juice was flowing in that car. Let me tell you.
Start to the game. I love getting to a hockey game, reeking of piss with my dad.
So now we got a car smelling like piss everywhere. And then and also here's the worst part. A large portion of this apple juice went on his pants. So now I got a real problem. I don't have any backup pants. He's not that young. We don't need backup pants now. So now
we got a Billy Madison situation here.
We had a stop at Walmart to get another pair of pants in there. We had to go commando the whole game, which I was kind of envious of that. He did get to go commando to the hockey game, as we all love that. But we're not done the fun. We're not done the fun. About an hour left until we're there, right? Hour left till we're there. My other son, which is younger, says it feels like I'm going to throw up.
Okay.
And luckily I had a bag, and he did throw up. So now I got piss in the car and throw up in the car.
So now, was it the motion sickness, or was it the car reeking of piss?
Who knows? The combo. How can you blame him?
Maybe half a dozen of one and 6 of the other, right? I guess.
So
I am a notorious car puker. Okay. Just 2 weekends ago, or last weekend actually, I had to go drive to Ottawa with my family to go see my sister's kid for his first birthday. And I am a full-grown adult man. Okay. And there were times when I straight up had to be like, I can't talk to anybody or anything because I'm actually so motion sick that if I turn my head or speak to anybody, I'm gonna throw up.
Oh my God, that's what's like such hell. That's what Chu and my older son are like that. They have to take medicine for it when you go on long trips. But my younger son's usually not like that, but he was like that this time, and I think it was the piss factor. A few people factor in the piss.
Put you right over the edge. Funny thing, I've thrown up in every province in Ontario, in the country.
Congratulations!
So. Yeah, no big deal.
Fun's not over yet, guys. So then I have to, figure out a way. I throw away the piss. I throw away the throw up bag, which is always fun. You get the bag of throw up. You got to throw out
right through the sunroof.
No, I don't. I don't want to be a bad. I don't want to be a bad example. So I do go to a trash can and throw away the throw up. But anyways, then we get to the game. Okay. And when we get to this game, there is 1,000 cars trying to park, and everyone's trying to back in. And let me speak something straight here. I'm not the best driver in the world. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm not. I don't give a shit about driving.
Right? It's the glasses, right?
So then we got to. Everyone's backing up. So I'm like, all right, I guess I got to back up too because I want to join the crew and get out fast. Everyone's backing up.
You crumbled to peer pressure. That's your first mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the first thing they teach you.
You know what happens when you're doing something you shouldn't do? I backed up and the slightest of slight scraped another car. Okay. So obviously I'm not a douchebag. I'm right now. I'll tell you, I'm not a douchebag. I'm like, all right, well, I gotta do something, right? So I'm gonna do something. I was like, all right, I'm gonna leave a note. No paper, no pens, nothing to do. I asked the person next to me, nothing. And then I got pissed and puked. Maybe I can write with the piss. So then what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a picture. So I took a picture of also, by the way, no mark on their car at all. No mark. Okay. There's a mark on my car, very slight. Nothing on their car at all. But there's people around. So I'm like, all right, well, I could not do anything. There's nothing wrong here. There's no mark. But I want to follow the letter of the law, so I took a picture of the license plate, took a picture of where it hit, everything. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take care of this the right way. Okay, so then
what's that?
Then someone's clearly watching me too, so I'm like, all right, guys, I wish I had a pen. I wish I could do this. You know, I'm kind of trying to say this stuff like I'm gonna go through the proper channels here.
You there, sir, the eyewitness? Can I borrow a pen, please? Yes, I do smell like piss.
So as I'm walking to the arena, I'm going to just write your number with the key on the hood of the car. That's what I should have done, T-Link Soldier. I have their license plate number. I have the car pictures. I'm going to start a claim with I was like, all right, well, let's go through the insurance proper channels, I guess. You know, that was my plan. Okay. But then start the game, get in my seat. You know what happens? Police come to my seat and say, excuse me, can you come downstairs for a second? What? And the person who watched reported it. So I had to talk to the police and explain the situation. They write a note with me. They make me write a note, put it on the car. And again, there's no mark. And the cops recognized this too and said there's no mark, but like they saw it. So you're supposed to leave a note if you want to follow the letter of the law. I'm like, well, I want to do that, so I will definitely do that.
I'd love to, officer.
Yeah. So some Karen, saw that. And I left a note. And now I'm kind of worried because, like, everyone saw me get up from a seat. The police, I look like a douchebag, like I'm something wrong is happening.
With us, please, to bring these two children that you brought with you to the. Why does everyone smell like piss? So people thrown up? What's going on?
Everyone smells like piss. Yeah, piss and throw up. So then after the game, it all ended fine. The game was there. It was fine. And the guy
what was the score? What was the score at the end of the game?
Well, the score was bad, but that's neither here nor there. The guys were there next to me in the car. They were actually there, and they were looking at because they saw the note, and they were looking around the car to try to find where I hit. And I was like, yeah, I don't really see where I hit, but they were totally cool guys. They were totally cool guys, and they said, yeah, I don't see anything either. And I said, if you find anything, please call me, and we'll go through the proper channels. But I don't see anything there.
Merry way.
And that was the end of that disastrous night of trying to be a father. It's tough out there, guys. It's tough out there, let me tell you.
And then, that's why I don't do it.
The final boss is telling Chew we got piss all over the car. So that's fun.
I thought you were just going to say you're just going to leave. You're just going to let her figure that out.
No.
So, I don't know what happened. It's supposed to pee in the car. I don't know, honey.
Yeah, so you're trying to think about how
you gotta get away with something that day. Come on.
But I told Chew about the piss. She says, okay, Febreze it. It was all fine. And also, let me tell you, my kids, like I said before in the show, I think on the Tractor Beam that my kids, when I do a driving error in their mind, they give me negative driving points. Right? Yep. Mm-hmm. So because I hit a car, they were screaming the whole time, like, -1,000,000 driving points! -1,000,000 driving points! You're such a noob!
They must have raked you over the coals. You're never living that down. Dude.
And they were traumatized by a policeman, by the way, because, policeman is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
When you're a kid,
it's like guns. Daddy almost got shot.
Yeah. Like, are you going to jail? Like, no, it's not going to jail.
How are the seats, though? How are the seats at the game?
It was not bad. We were upper bowl. I'm not paying for $200 a seat.
Nobody spilled beer on you guys, huh?
No, nothing bad up there. There was
like beer, not piss, huh?
When you hear other people's dates and it's like a tough time, like you're like, holy shit, man, they're going through it. The people behind us were like, the girl was like very talkative and the worst jokes of all time, and the guy was just struggling through it, like,
He's giving her the Phil treatment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like she's doing the most
Anyway.
annoying sports fan. Like, oh, why couldn't Crosby have shot that one in? He should have got it. That kind of
God.
stuff. It's like, oh god.
Shut up, bitch.
That guy's just trying to get laid, trying to fight through this game, trying to get laid after the long night.
Guy might not even like hockey, right? He just kind of got dragged along because she thinks he likes hockey.
Yeah. Anyways, that was my very info night here. But anyways, big ups
too. If you're wondering.
and yes, they did lose very bad. The first two shots were
very
goals,
bad.
which was very fun.
Oh, I see the Habs lost.
Oh, the Habs lost too. Well, come on, they're
not
not supposed to be good. Well, Penguins aren't good either. But
we are rebuilding. Okay.
Do you like
Let's move on positively, please?
Martin St. Louis? Marty St. Louis? What a coach.
He plays for the yeah. I do like him actually. He's pretty good. He used to play for the New Jersey Devils. Okay.
I'm thinking of Martin St. Louis, right? I'm thinking of the
Martin
coach of
St.
it.
Louis.
Martin St. Louis, excuse me.
Thank you.
Anyways, it's tough to keep track of all the Canadians up there. You know how that goes. There's so many of them.
I do.
Anyways, moving forward positively here. We got some stuff to get to. So, I put my poll up. No. And I
what she
also put
said.
a poll up on YouTube. And the poll is the Detractor News account Philip himself? So, Snood, as I'm preparing something here, could you please describe or inform everyone about what Detractor News account is? Go ahead, please.
It's a account on the X app. Some fellow has some grievances with the detractor community and their treatment of Philip. He likes to take extremely lame. I want to say pot shots because a pot shot implies that like you could be like affected by that.
Yeah.
He just points at people and says, "Look at this guy who spends all day tweeting about Dark Side Phil." And he's talking about an account that has like 3 tweets a day or whatever, or maybe more.
Yeah.
Obviously some of them do tweet a lot, but it's like nobody who is real online actually does this thing where they treat like tweeting about someone even a dozen times a day takes out a significant portion of your actual day, right?
Yeah,
I write a tweet that
yeah.
it took me 5 seconds to write off, and I blasted that out there. Right? Nobody's working all day.
Yeah, it's not like even like the highest effort of tweets that are done are not big things. And he's just trying to be what he's trying to do is be a kind of like detractor of detractors Twitter account, but he doesn't have any of the required traits to do that, which is the most important one is saying the funny stuff.
Who do I know like that?
You know what I mean? So, but anyway,
it'll come to me at some point. Makes me think of something. I don't know.
So a little bit of intrigue happened though. So Philip has been on a spree of retweeting this person, right? So which
no way. Really? I didn't know.
Oh,
I didn't know
you did
that.
not know that? Oh,
well,
yes.
Because I've been blocked. I'm blocked by Phil, and until recently, I wasn't even able to see his tweets. Right? So big ups.
I will shall show you. Oh, he deleted it, Tony T?
Oh, brother.
Oh, Philip. Oh, Philip. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Still there. He retweeted about this DSP Detractor News made a tweet about that being said even.
Joke ever.
And Philip retweeted that one, so that's still up. But then Pixar Animations was in on the fun, and this person chose to make fun of Pixar Animations for... I don't remember what the joke was. Who cares? But it was... thank you, Tony T. DSP News, this account deleted this comment, which is interesting.
Yes.
So it says, keep making money off my name.
Huh?
My name.
But your name is DSP News. What does that mean? Your name is Detractor News. How am I making money off that? What?
That's the thing. Keep making money off my name. When you pay your bills, remember that I am the only reason you don't have to get a real job.
Oh, there's that telltale projection / not lack of self-awareness too. Who do I know like this? I keep it's right on the tip of my tongue. I'm trying to think. Anyway, keep going.
So that led many people to think that it could be DSP behind this Detractor News account.
Well, jokes aside, I would like to point out one thing as well. If you look at the name, the label on the name, it says DSP News ! Yes. And then the actual like Twitter name is Detractor News, uppercase letters.
Yes.
Do you know anybody who does that?
Interesting.
I don't know. My head is getting hot. My head feels really hot right now. I don't know.
So as you can see, the poll in all its glory, fully erect there on the YouTube chat is the Detractor News account Philip himself? And I'll read you the early returns on this poll. Exit polls right now are
Super Tuesday.
yes is 66% and no is 34%. Okay. Now, it sounds like, Snood, we could put you firmly and robustly in the yes camp on this one.
I already voted yes on this poll, so don't worry. My vote counts.
Okay. Yeah, we do allow overseas votes on this one, and I'm not quite there yet, guys. To be honest, I just don't see Philip. I see here. Listen, I see. Oh, beloved detractor Snort Hogan took the mask off. He has a seething hatred for the white man and weakest in society, the disabled, with a misspelling of disabled, which is oddly relevant, guys. That's oddly relevant.
That's a red herring. That misspelling is a red herring in my opinion.
These are your detractors. The hate was never about anything you did. They hate you because you're a successful white businessman. If you read this stuff, it does not sound like things Philip would say. It's funny either way, as I agree with you there, Nerd Brew. It is funny either way. But when you actually read what he's written, I do not think it is him.
I think Phil at least has some ability to type like not himself. You know what I'm saying? At least like this looks like I don't know if I'm just coping, but Phil knows what sock accounts are. Phil has used many sock accounts in the past. Is that not true, sir?
Well, he has been accused of it at the very least, and on SRK he has done it before. Yes.
Okay, so
well, I mean that was a long time ago.
That's true. He's changed. That's a good point.
I think honestly, it's more likely is it a very dented individual that is trying to support Philip in this way, and he just does not know how to do it.
One other thing. Okay.
Yep.
Twitter accounts are not exclusive ownership by any stretch of the imagination, right? If you want to give me access to the That Being Said Twitter account, I can post on there. So
yeah,
who's to say it's not a couple of little, the little layers of deception going on here.
Ooh, Splody Jesus with the plot twist. Tractor News is Fred Fox. Now that would be something.
Well, that would be something. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just I don't think it'd be something. I think it's probably someone in the Discord. I'll say that. I bet he's in the inner circle Discord. I bet that.
Their group. What's the word? They're collabing on these tweets. They're about crowd sourcing them, right?
Yeah, and I can see him saying stuff like, and I don't know. I just can't see it being him, and I think it's someone after attention. I know I'm giving him exactly to once right here, but it's kind of like the news, so I got to talk about it, right? But I just don't think it is him. We'll see, though. I don't think he's going to talk about that today because that does look bad. There's no way to kind of make that look good. If he has to talk shit about that person, if he wants to bring it up, he has to talk shit about that person. Like, that guy just said "my" on accident. Who the fuck? I don't know. It's not me.
Why would he say something that stupid? Huh?
So it makes him look bad in that case, right? So.
What's that chat say by him right now?
Okay, here we go. Good morning, everyone. Setting up now. Was going to unhook my PS5 and it says it needs a huge update, LOL. So now I'm behind again. What?
Why would you be updating the console that you're not using anymore?
Yeah, it seems a bit strange, doesn't it?
Why would you do that? It's like genuinely he takes every opportunity to waste time. Like, yeah, I realize that he almost might just make up and say stuff, but I think he often takes advantage of situations like, oh, this will kill some time if I do this completely useless thing. Hold on, let me close the window and
this will build some hype.
Hold yeah, hold on. This will be good. I'll tell him I'm updating my old PS5. What did he say this yesterday or the day before? Somebody asked him, are you going to give Kat your old PS5? And he's like, no, she doesn't want it.
Yeah. He said that's been the story he's repeated many times now, is that he just thinks she doesn't want it. She doesn't care about games anymore, which is something, man. I mean,
strange, in my opinion.
What are you going to do? Just not have it? Okay, yeah. There's never going to be another game you want to play at all?
Go into the closet. I mean, and not to mention, Kat is a fan of the Persona series.
Yes.
Kat likes the Horizon Zero Dawn games.
Something's up with her, and
something's rotten in this.
I think I'm not saying she's not there or anything. I'm not going that far, but clearly there is something going on with her, and the weekly fucking appointments as well.
I mean, like we all like to laugh and have fun here, but like she's just depressed. Like
that could be too.
I mean, I shouldn't be laughing at that because it's like, but it is funny. But it's like the idea that Kat's just in like such a horrible depression and Phil's just talking about it. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what's up with her, dude.
I don't know what's going on. She doesn't even like games anymore, man. It's weird. Oh yeah, she's so mopey too, and she doesn't like food, and it's weird. She's drinking a lot too, man. I don't know.
So I don't know.
But
I do not know.
I'd be pretty depressed too if I was living in the dark side, Phil.
Yeah. And we got nowhere else to go, right? But anyways, big up to Fictitious who said big disaster stream. I did start late. I thought I scheduled it for 1:45, but I felt it myself on that one. Big up to everyone that was chilling and watching the Aftermath Side Scrollers interview episode of WPIG TV. That was pretty cool.
That's a good.
It was fun to see some of our theories were pretty interesting, about stuff, now that he admitted his WB champions. It's very funny to hear those,
You know what WPIG is really showing me is like how, in a way, the older content gets better every time there's new context or some change context, right? Like there's so much that you can just look back on and be like, wow, like we were thinking this, but it was this actually, and it completely changes what. Right? It's just very interesting to me, and I think WPIG TV exemplifies that pretty well.
Yeah, it was a lot. I definitely want to do that more. There's a lot of good episodes that would be fun to watch back for sure. Big ups, Papa Polecat. We are bouncing on the pole. Come on, Papa Polecat, the rented robber, the dopamine demon, the endorphin high. Big ups for that poll. Single silver star. Not bad, though. Not bad at all.
Yeah, that's okay. That's not bad.
Who's Poppin' says, ALT, you have to understand when something is promised for a certain time, we expect it at said time. Now apologize. I'm not apologizing. Who's Poppin'?
Obviously, I'm
Never.
Not apologizing.
You sent me an apology.
If you want to apologize to me, that's fine.
I'm the guest. Says big ups, old man. Well, big ups to you. Don't talk to Stude like that, though, okay? Please. He's my guest.
Appreciate that.
Okay?
I'm that old.
Very, very close in age. But few people believe it. Few people want to believe that, but it's true, okay?
Yeah, they're buying into the memes. This is horrible. This is horrible. It's actually this horrible thing that you and I have just done to each other where we just make up lies about each other and, just sort of propagate them on our own streams and on each other's streams. It's pretty healthy.
It's a true statement. The age spread between that being... Okay, you got to throw out the outlier Meerkat. By the way, that's why I had to kill him, by the way. But... me, okay, so let's go through everybody. Snood included, Sam, Steve of the Dead, ALT Insider. The age gap between all of those people is 5 years or less.
I think it's less.
It's less, honestly, but okay.
I'd have to guess Sam is the baby-faced youth in that lineup there.
But yet I am the old one.
And that's my fault. But that's my fault. And I did that to you on the Jeopardy the episode that we did because there was some joke that only I also got, and I started calling you old then, and then for some reason it caught fire. It captured the imagination of the community, and that's not my fault.
And really, then, but I had to get you back, and that's why, that's the thing. Mine is actually true that I say about you because you did actually donate to Philip, so.
Okay, well, my thing is actually true about you, too, because you're a fucking piss-soaked old man, so how's that?
Well, my car smells like piss, sir. I do not smell like piss.
All right, okay, fine.
Big ups, Copeside Phil says, it's definitely Phil. The mask slipped as usual. Copeside Phil strongly in team DSP as detractor news. Grazing Porno says, don't tell Derek that Snood is a notorious car puker. Oh, Snood is a notorious car puker. Yeah, Derek might like that. You threw up all that food.
Now I can inflate you like a balloon.
My favorite line from Bob Starsky's song of Capricorn is when that throwaway line when it says, you vomited all that food. That's out of nowhere.
Well, no, it's not out of nowhere. It's because Derek's watching puke porn, right?
I know, but it's like that line. It's like, that's my favorite. That's why Bob Starsky is one of my favorites because he knows to hit those random lines that aren't in succession, kind of. You're talking about one thing and then you hit him with something else and just bam.
You like the non sequitur humor.
Bingo.
We love that.
Bingo. I do love that. Woodnock says ALT was clearly Derek's driver's ed teacher. No. I've never been a driver. Driver's ed teacher, by the way, I know they in America at least, I know they have good benefits and it's not bad, but that sounds like such hell. Because I know basically all teachers are like this where you have to teach the same thing. But at least you have a whole year of content to get through. If you're teaching like driver's ed, you got 2 weeks of content to get through every single 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
And every time you get in that fucking passenger seat, you're with some ding dong. You're risking having you're risking being impaled by like a bunch of rebar on the highway or whatever. Like,
yeah.
And I mean, driving instructors are the fucking most miserable people I've ever seen in my life. I've only seen one, but the guy who did my driving instruction was this like, shitty old guy. And the thing I'll always remember is that he wore these big heavy rings, like you know how Cobra does.
Yeah.
And what he'd do is if he'd try to gesture at something out the window, he'd go on the window with his rings, and it just like I can hear it still now, 20 years in the future. And then one time he made a comment was seeing like a bunch of teenage girls walking down the street. He's like, you know the difference between men and women, huh? Girls walk with a bit of a wiggle. And,
oh my God!
Yeah, it's just like
nice.
Why did you say that?
They walk with a bit of a wiggle.
You got a bit of a wiggle.
I'm stealing that line. Nice.
Yeah.
I remember
actually now that you mentioned it, when did you get those big rings?
No, it was not me. It was not me. I'm not that much of a cougar in real life. I just play a character on the internet. You know that. At my driver's instructor class, I remember one dude was so bad, and he brought out this one student. I'm saying this student was so horrible, didn't know how to do anything. He tried to pull out the I might be diagnosed with cancer card to get past the test, to pass the class.
Listen, I'll go to the doctor right now and find out there's something wrong with me. Okay.
IQ of 10 style person. So I was like, all right, man. Okay. Come on. We got Splody Jesus who says, plot twist, Tractor News is Fred Fox. I did read that one. That would be. That's my new headcanon, actually.
Yeah.
Robot Gorilla Man says, no, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Snooze.
Sorry. I think that's a great theory.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
That Discord is just a dent measuring contest. Oh, how deep is your dent? That's a good contest.
That's good. Okay.
Uh-huh. PWAP in Heat says, this account popped up the same time as DSP versus Cog Arc was going on. My guess is it's one of the Discord Kino bros egging Phil on. That's very possible too. Very possible too.
It's definitely like if it's not Phil, it's definitely someone just linking every single tweet to Phil and being like, look, I got him. What should I say next time? What do you think I should say next?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, imagine that. Imagine if it's just some regard out there just being like, Phil, you want me to say something? And Phil's just like, yes, say exactly this. And he's like copying and pasting tweets from Phil. Like Phil's just tweeting by proxy. Fuck me, dude. That's probably it.
Oh my God.
Hey, I got a banger of a tweet for you, dude.
Say something about how they're girls. Yeah, say how they're girls with gossip.
Now I'm going to need you to quickly edit together a clip from the movie Mean Girls, okay? I don't know what part of the movie it's in, so you're going to have to watch the movie, okay?
We'll see. I think you could just... I also, though, because Philip does have, he doesn't think about things in a bigger picture sense. Like, that tweet right there, you could just say, replace Kino Casino with that being said, and it's the same thing.
Literally,
they just talk about shit that Rich does and what Ricada does. That's it.
The tweet says every day, by the way, which
I know, it's not true.
Which factually is not true, right?
Yeah.
And it's like they tweet for like 6 hours at a time until 4 in the goddamn morning. So I don't know what's better or worse in that situation, but I know what I'd rather do, frankly.
Yeah, but there we go. That is the stream picture. Some guy. We are promoting PS5 Pro right now.
Oh, yeah.
Shill.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the games.
Yeah. Hashtag shill. We are shilling right now.
Sony? Like send me a PS5, that'd be fine. I'm sure there are a lot of people looking to buy one now. I could resell it for a handsome price, I guess. Would you keep a PS5 if you got one, or would you just get rid of it because what games are for it?
We do not have a PS5 in this household. We do not. So I would probably keep it. I'm not a big console person, but when kids will be using it someday,
Tell the kids they don't throw up in the back of the car for a week, then you get a PS5, right?
Yep. Stop pissing in bottles, then you're fine.
Exactly.
War Dog Leader, or at least get better aim. Anyways, or better tilt controls. Anyways, War Dog Leader says, he will talk about it to dunk on the tractors. We'll see. I think that's how we get an interesting pre-stream today, is if he talks about that, but I'm guessing he's going to try to just talk about PS5 Pro, honestly.
That would be so epic. They're so stupid. They think that this tweet that just refers to myself in the first person is me. Obviously, it's not me. And even though last time I said this, it did turn out to be me when I claimed it was not me, this time it's really not me.
Godfather says, "Are you a Phil Spencer style shield LT?" No, I'm so opposite of that. I don't give a shit about companies. I don't give a shit about consoles. If it's a game that I feel like I want to play, I will play that game. And I don't care about, I don't have any positive feelings or negative feelings about any company. Oh, that game looks cool. Okay, I'll try it. I don't even know, like so many people know the game companies and stuff. I don't know who makes fucking anything.
Dude, the idea of even knowing like a game company's CEO is so foreign to me. Like,
yeah.
I mean, obviously we're talking in the context of Phil, but like Phil Spencer's not even the guy in those situations. Like he's just the guy who is like the director, and he points at other people and say, "Hey, you guys make sure that these games coming out are okay, right? I gotta sell these."
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
What are you getting mad at? I don't know.
I guess they need someone to be the talking head to make fun. Oh, Philip just said, "Oh, thanks for the." It's not an airport. You can just start, Philip. He said, "Let's get started. Let's get it started." Oh, the real line, right? Let's
My fans are regarded in here.
My fans regarded. We got fans Roger in here.
Let's hit a tip goal in ha.
Dark Wolf says, "Just got here. Another SNALT episode. Let's fucking go." Big ups, Dark Wolf. SNALT. Oh, that's with Snoop.
A snalt episode.
I like it. I like it.
There we go. Just like Tastosis, the StarCraft streamers, if you guys remember back in the days of Gone TV and Justin
I'm sorry,
TV. Ladies, you know.
Ladies, get a drink real quick. Chug it down.
They're fine. They are fine. Okay.
Nerd Brew says, "But is Phil smart enough to take screenshots?" He would be the guy that takes screenshots, but you see in the screenshot, he had to Google how to take screenshot. You ever see the guy like that?
The cursor is pointing at the thing that you're supposed to be looking at, so it's kind of obscuring it in a way. Like,
yeah. I've been known to do that myself. Oh, look at this. We got a new Kick.
Oh my
God.
God.
Now on Kick.
Is it smart to advertise another website when that you are not a partner? Well, yeah, I guess he is a partner or whatever. But like a website you've been a partner for a month versus this website that has basically fed you and your family for 15 years.
It's not smart to split it when there's no benefit to being there outside of one other place, right? It's like, you know what I mean? Like if there was some benefit to being there, but there's not, it's the same exact shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you can say like a much smaller, you have my attention more over there because there's only 19 people.
Now I am splitting that focus between two different places now, so your chances are actually halved if you think about it.
This can't be true, right? Must be an error. I just turned on the Kick. Let me click the Kick viewership and
No, okay, see, that's not live. That can't be.
I did refresh and it stayed. I don't know.
Is there stream activity happening on that website? Maybe he forgot to turn on the dual streaming.
Okay, I'm looking. No, he's there. There's people chatting, so it's definitely more than 0.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh fuck! That's a good point. JFX316 says, "Did he take off the ally card?"
Oh my God! Yes, let's watch for it.
The pendulum has swung back, and I don't give a fuck about the freaks anymore.
Fuck you, assholes! Yeah, Rainbow hair. Get him out of here!
Get him out of here! I'm sick of it. I'm sick of censoring myself, my real feelings. It's like all the corporations after June is over, right?
Yeah.
Just burn that rainbow flag. Get it out of here.
Didn't he say that with the he said like, yeah, there's no like hardcore conservatives, there's no hardcore Republicans, from the red states, and they went the other side like, yeah, there's no liberals, like rainbow flags. Like he used that to be liberal, Yeah. Yeah. Rainbow flag equals liberal, of course. Yeah, definitely. I think he did, guys.
I think you're right. I think he's taking out the safe space. It's not a safe space anymore. Now that I'm here, fucker.
Is it? Oh, okay. Let's just watch for it.
Yeah,
let's just watch for it.
We gotta watch a full loop, obviously.
Yeah. Let's see. That can't be real.
I mean,
if it is, if I had an SOK account, I'll be asking about it.
As one of your many diverse fans, I was curious about your missing slide, sir.
Yeah, it seems there's a slide missing.
Yes, fill in. That's a really good way to do it. Don't specifically mention that particular card, but just say, I feel like something's different about the slideshow. Did you change anything or remove any?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, Riding Aces says it already went by, so we'll see. Riding Aces might have the news, might have the scoop there.
Might have the
Riding
memory
Aces.
to remember the images that he saw earlier.
What's the other thing I wanted to
so long too, by the way.
There's one thing I wanted to I put on Twitter already, so if you saw it on Twitter, hey, whatever. But I did put because Snood doesn't watch Twitter, so doesn't look at Twitter. Here is Philip's thoughts on the PS4 from April.
PS5 Pro.
April?
Everyone's excited. Oh, this is great. I can't wait for it to buy my PS5 Pro. They're all morons.
Oh, Snood can't
And
hear
they all
that.
have money. Moron.
Turn on the mic. Flip it on. The switch. Got it?
It's in the
See switch?
it's in my cans, I think. Hold on.
Okay, we
put it
turn
in
up the
my can real
cans.
quick.
Yep, Chew, turn up the cans.
Thank you.
There you go.
Everyone's excited. Oh, this is great. I can't wait for it to buy my PS5 Pro. They're all morons. And they all have money.
Yes.
Morons with money. And they spend it stupidly, and it skews the industry in a bad direction.
Okay.
What should happen is no one buys the PS5 Pro. It tanks. And then Sony says, oh, fuck. Maybe now we actually have to have people make good games instead of focusing on tons of hardware no one needs.
Tens of hardware. So there we go.
Tens of hardware.
So we shouldn't be buying the PS Pro because it's just morons with money that are going to buy it.
now you were felted because obviously he's not a moron. He didn't buy it. He simply nattered and nagged a person until they bought it for him. It's very different.
Here we go, guys. So don't moderate that. He's talking about something actually going on, and it's funny. My detractors think I'm some Twitter account that's mocking them because they're insane. Well, they said my, so I hope you're going to mention that, right?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, so here's the
can't
updated
believe
thoughts. I know. It's there we go. I guess we have a chance for a good pre-stream then, guys. Here is his updated thoughts in June of the very same year. Let's go.
Well, I get the PS5 Pro. Well, it's a good question, Jade Vinzil. Now that I have the capability to actually see the higher fidelity video and refresh
yes.
So remember, 3 months before, you morons with money. Now that I have the capabilities because I have a better TV, things change very quick.
Will I get a PS5
at that
Pro?
time, didn't he?
I thought so
don't
too.
know.
What does he mean
I
by
think he's-
capabilities?
I think he's talking about the different capture card.
Oh, that's it. You're right. Capture card makes
But
more
still,
sense.
that's just as dented because the previous one would have done it fine too. So
Yeah, so.
Get a PS5 Pro? I don't know. I don't know if I don't think it's going to benefit the streams at this point.
Okay.
But it could benefit
Definitely.
me
It will benefit me.
to see better
yes.
visual fidelity. I guess I'd have to think about it, but man, you know what's going to happen. That thing is going to be such in demand. You're not going to be able to get it. It's going to be pre-ordered and then oversold and fucking sold on eBay and shit. It's not going to be something you could just get.
Yep.
pre-ordered and oversold. So they're going to sell
too
many to people that want them. Okay, that makes sense to me, I guess.
You know what I mean? If it were something you could just get, then I would definitely consider it. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, you know? I don't think so.
Well, that's it then, I guess.
There we go. So we
I feel
weren't
like at
going to
this
buy
point-
it, but now we
At
are
that point, he's
because
already
we have the
decided that he's gonna
capabilities.
get it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But very funny.
You can hear the way when he decides on something like that. It's like a kid, right? Like the kid doesn't want to say, no, I don't really want that in case you were thinking of getting them that or something. Like
It's you see how his story totally flips though when he has the capability to get benefit out of it, like he thinks now. Philip's saying my detractors aren't self-aware enough to realize they've become the lol cows now.
yes. These thousands and thousands of people are now the lol cows. Actually, not me.
Lol cow market's going off pop it off, dude. Sweet.
Yeah, coins going to the moon. That is like insane delusional behavior. Like, no, this huge. Like, okay, I realize that like less than 5,000 people is not like huge in the grand scheme of things, but for there to be that many people that say I really don't like you to the point that I, actively sort of dislike you and think about you with negatively, that's exceptional. I would say 1,000 people don't like you. 100 people really don't like you. That's
3 people
that seems bad.
Like you enough to give you money. Avarice says from his chat, gentle reminder that you'll be ignoring the outside nonsense. The only thing that matters is what's said by Phil here on our streams. That's the source of the truth.
Get help. Gentle reminder, guys. Do not look outside the windows. Let's all listen to Phil again, please.
But here's the thing. If we're going to talk about this, Philip, I really hope you're going to say the part where he says "my," right? Like, we got to call him an idiot then, right?
Obviously, you're gonna felt this guy, right? You're gonna disavow. I hope.
Yeah, you're going to felt that dude, right? The one that you retweeted, right? You know what I mean?
So how's he gonna get out of this one? How is he gonna be like, you know what? This guy did felt himself so badly. He'll probably just delete his account within the next couple of days anyway. I wouldn't be surprised. And then
I wonder.
the guy does delete the account. You know?
He did delete the one that said "my," so Philip's not going to be able to show that. But
obviously, well, sure,
I hope
someone will have seen that.
I hope someone points that out if he tries to get away from that. That actually he did say "my" and "I" when he was referencing DSP, which is very interesting.
Yeah, Philip, we could show you the exact evidence of that if you'd like. It's been taken care of very thoroughly.
Jeff K says, Snood the Tipper is OIC. Prove me wrong. Would you like to do anything with that, Snood? Would you like to prove that person
I'd like to
wrong?
remind you that the burden of proof is on you as the person who is asserting that. I cannot prove a negative thing, and I am not OIC. So, checkmate.
Oh, checkmate. Got him. I still have not seen the slide, by the way, guys.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. There's a lot of slides, though. I don't remember where the loop starts, actually.
How many slides are we fucking dealing with here?
A lot.
What will be his response if someone suggests he gives Kat the old PS5? She doesn't. I told you guys, she doesn't like games. She doesn't like games anymore. How many times do I have to say this, guys?
Her arms are too heavy to lift the controller now, guys. She doesn't want it. She
There
can't
it
use
is.
it.
There it is. There
Okay.
it is.
We got it.
We are felt it. He did not take it away.
I'm so glad that didn't shift in the pendulum.
Thank God. Oh, here's the new one.
Oh, fuck. We really missed it right there, huh? We directly.
Just missed it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What are those feathers, whatever? What's the deal going on here? Is this like, it's some kind of... They definitely added this. The feathers on the...
flames or something?
I think it's like a feather style.
Sorry, is this not... is Injured Cold in the chat? Is this not Cersei Lannister's dress? Does she not have a dress that has like these weird little shoulder filigrees on them or something?
Or is that
I might be wrong.
I think you're talking about I think you're talking about what's the game Battle Royale with cheese? The new one with the Nightingale, that kind of thing.
Oh, Hunger Games. Hunger
Games. Yeah, the fire dress.
Oh,
that would
no, I am wrong.
Okay.
I'll show you what I was thinking of, but it is very close. It is very close. That's I'm gonna just say that she does gold epaulets.
Okay.
So, you know.
Ooh. Snood is a Cersei simp confirmed. He had this picture at the ready.
She's a wonderful actress. Okay. I love Dread. She's really, really good in Dread. And she's in 300 as well. She's quite good in that too. And sometimes she gets her baps out. So there you go.
So you are simping for her, confirmed.
But yes.
Okay. Thank you. Shame. I remember that scene. Shame.
That's good.
Shame.
Color her hair black and give her some bad makeup. She is Cat. You know.
My favorite character, who I sent for in Game of Thrones, was fuck the names. I'm not gonna remember anyone's name now.
Okay, give a vague description. I could probably give you the name.
She was kind of not a main person. Her mom was kind of not main, but kind of main.
Do you mean Marjorie of Highgarden?
I don't. Maybe I can't remember the name. I'll show you her though. Oh yeah, and you are correct.
Easy for me, boys.
Yeah, I sent for her.
Me too. Big time.
I simped. That's why I raised my flag and pole.
Oh, the banners are in full flow for her. Absolutely.
All right. Get help, by the way, because you'd recognize that easily.
Just by your vague description,
there it is. Mystery solved. It's a screenshot job. Gotcha. We did one of these. Hit him with one of these.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. It's time for an amazing day because, ladies and gentlemen,
what's the
today
shades?
is PS5 Pro Day. It is all about
and he's got a
the PlayStation 5 Pro. It just released. I've got it today. We're going to do a live unboxing, testing, and all kinds of content related to the new console. But before then, I've got a very good show for you. Today, I'm going to tell you about my day off. I'm going to tell you about a bunch of gaming news. There's a lot of good stuff going on around here. So if you're here for fun, you're in the right place. Let's get started with today's awesome edition of the Level 1 podcast.
Today's awesome edition.
Awesome. All right, Skip Juice, we're being farmed right now. Big ups to Jeff K, who says, the Burnell defense. Well played, OI Snood. Ooh.
Sorry, I'm sorry that you can't accept a perfectly valid legal argument there, but my case is ironclad.
Ooh, Michael
And you were
AE
seething.
says, Kat doesn't play, she just sits and sweats. That's Michael AE. I do not
Yeah,
agree with
and
that.
They got those rubberized, grips on the PlayStation 5 controllers, right? So she's gonna sweat right through that. And we can't have that.
Copeside Phil says, all you need to know is Ubisoft and EA are awful. Thank you, Copeside Phil. That's all. I'll put that in my cheat sheet of companies
Write
to
that down real
not
quick.
like. Papa Polecat. But does she get her BAPs out? That's the most important question. And I'm not sure who we're asking that about, but hopefully yes.
Marjorie from Game of Thrones does get her BAPs out. I think in the first season, the first
Okay.
episode that she's shown. So I'll just quickly give you the timestamp on that, and you just check that out in your private time, all right?
Yes, thank you. Has she done anything else? That's the thing.
I think she has. I think she's been in quite a few things. I have autistic face blindness, so I don't know, but
Okay.
she's been in other stuff. I think.
Must be nice to be in a few things. All right, moving forward positively here. Let's go.
He said.
To the show.
Okay, so the sunglasses are already off. That was just I thought he was going to do more with
Welcome
that.
everyone to the show.
I thought he was going to do something about the shades, but nope.
Nope.
I have returned. Although today's going to be an amazing day. I do have another day off tomorrow. As you know, I said I would be taking some more frequent days off in the near future. This week is the first week I'm doing so. So just so you know. But today's going to be an amazing day. I'm very excited. It is Friday, the 8th of November, 2024. I hope you all have been doing well. I hope you had a good day yesterday. I had a great day yesterday. I really did. And I hope that all of you have been enjoying everything going on.
Huge
what a
day
day today with PS5 Pro coverage, folks. I'm very excited. In fact, already to prepare for this, I went ahead and unhooked my base PS5.
Okay.
Which actually, incidentally,
That's how you got excited and ready for this?
Yeah.
is the disk drive version, but I only used the disk drive once ever. Literally.
Okay.
Once.
All right.
Oh my
Or-
God.
Divinity 2. Yeah, it was Divinity 2. Outside of that, I've never put a game into this thing.
Why are you telling us that?
So I unhooked it. We're going to be doing a really cool thing where I'm going to be doing side-by-side comparison.
Oh my God.
of the
dude.
physical object?
Just so you know, I'm not
That's not
lying
that
to
cool.
you. Oh, here it is. It arrived yesterday in the mail. No issues. I'll talk a little bit about that because there was a little bit of drama around that, if I was going to be able to get it
thought you said there
delivered
were no
on
issues.
time or not.
There was not drama around it.
This is going to be awesome. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited for today. A full day of coverage.
Iron Chef Sakai says, looks like you're reporting for duty. Damn. You get your hair done by Sergeant Slaughter?
Full streams covering this beast of a console. All right? Good stuff. I love the racing stripes because you know those are definitely going to enhance the quality of games played on it. Whenever your console has racing stripes, you know you're in business.
Says the guy
All
that
right.
cares about the LED color on the computer that no one else can see but him. Go ahead.
And the controller too, the joystick.
So,
Yes,
I hope you're all
okay,
doing well,
so-
and I hope that you're preparing for awesomeness coming up soon. I mean, this coming week, I'm going to be playing
preparing for
probably
awesomeness?
1 to 2 new games.
I mean, tomorrow's off,
We've got
so
other new stuff around the horizon.
awesomeness
We've got
stopped.
DS
Awesomeness
politics.
abounds.
That's right, ladies and
When is
gentlemen.
that starting?
Remember, later this week, if I can find it, you can look forward to this.
Starting a new era of content. The is how you do govern. Dude, he misspelled this? He misspelled this? Come on, man. I'm tweeting
Very
right
cool.
now. Live
Yeah,
tweeting right
Get
now.
Get that out there. Get that out there. Up late drinking a bit last night, Phil, while you were writing this. You gotta do that. You gotta edit these things on a clean mind, okay? What is
No, that's not a
stolen
joke.
from?
That's actually happening sometime later this week. I just don't know exactly when yet. And if you're wondering,
I'm not.
Someone please say the mistake. Someone please say
and
the
if you're
mistake in his chat.
wondering- wait, well, when is this happening? What's going on? I don't know
You
yet.
said.
Basically, as I've explained
Great.
on my last show, and I made a highlight video about it, I'm going to be starting a politics show. That's going to probably be like maybe
God.
once a week on a
I can't believe
on a
how
night,
serious he is about
streamed
this.
exclusively over on Kick. starting sometime this
Misspelling.
coming week.
Someone say the
I just don't
misspelling.
know when yet, because here's
Come
the
on.
deal.
They is,
I don't
is.
want
They is,
to start up
is.
a show on Kick like that, but then be in direct competition with the guys from Kino Casino, who essentially gave me this rejuvenating boost that allows me to do new kinds of stuff, right? If I had done a show like this a year or two ago, no one would have cared besides my detractors, but now actually people care. And I was like, dude, it would be pretty messed up if I debut my politics show and I go head-to-head
Source?
with Kino Casino on Kick. I want to do it on a night they're not broadcasting, so I'm actually waiting to
Yeah,
hear back
I'm
from
sure
them
they're
on when
really
their
appreciative of
schedule
that.
is for this
Thank
week.
you, Philip. I don't want you to take
and
the
I wanna do it on a
220
night that
viewers
they're
away
gonna be
from
off,
us.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, great stuff coming up. In fact, I mean, just to clarify, so I've needed a pair of good sunglasses for many, many years, and I haven't
Okay.
had one. Those glasses you've seen me wear recently, remember I just wore
Oh,
that
another
pair when I
$100
was
spent on
Kino Casino
sunglasses?
dressed up like a
Great,
Ghostbuster.
yeah, so
They're
we've got
not
some
real. Those are
Ray-Bans,
costume glasses. You can't see through them at all. They're not actually sunglasses. So,
Because that
knowing
exists.
that
Because that
Flight
exists.
Simulator is right around the corner,
brother.
Oh, aviators.
I got myself a nice spiffy pair of aviators that we can
Nice
wear
spiffy
while I'm
pair?
flying.
Nice spiffy.
We need them, you know.
Oh, spiffy.
And also, let's be honest here. The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Things
Oh,
are
man.
really picking up around here when it comes to
Easy for me.
the stuff I'm
Yep.
covering and the excitement levels. I'm having a great time. I know you guys are too. We got all kinds of contributions already came in. I'm going to shout them out in just a moment. I
Iron
really
Chef Sakai
appreciate
said, I won't be here for politics.
all you guys. I really do. Like, all this is possible because of all of you. So thank you guys so very much
Yep.
for all of your support. Again, I get to spend a day off with my family, which is awesome. Yesterday was a really good day I want to tell you about. Amongst other things, you know, great things happening, right? Yes, everyone's happy to see Jasper Kitty. He's here today.
Okay.
Jasper Kitty. We're going to get started in a second. However, a couple quick things to cover. The first thing I should cover, not this kitty. See that? Silly cat. And crushing my trolls. Yes, we've done it. That means today, on this very first stream,
$65 for the
which is gonna be this
sunglasses.
podcast and the live unboxing and the hooking up and testing of the PS5 Pro, when we hit this, not if, but when we hit this, we will officially hit this week's
Excuse
reward.
me.
This week's reward is a special episode of DSP Tries It where I'm going to have authentic Japanese food from a local restaurant that just opened up recently. And it's not, it's sushi and teriyaki. Not
authentic.
even close. This place has realistic, very, authentic
Realistic?
There you
Japanese
go. You
cuisine.
got to add him.
The likes
Add
of
him.
which I've never had.
If you're in
So it's
chat.
going to be exciting to order off their menu and test some new things. So I'm very pumped for this today. I hope that you guys are too. Let's get it going. Let's get some contributions coming in. Get the momentum rolling. The
Right.
sooner
The
we
ones
hit
that
it, the
just
better.
slip out like that.
All right. So let's,
Fantastic.
you know what? Speaking of which, let me do some shout outs. Remember, several
Chugging that.
tip me
skip juice
$1.
real
It says
early.
you should cosplay as Eve, the main character from Stellar Blade, when you inevitably play it. Well, we announced this the other day.
Uh-huh.
Since people were absolutely so
serious, yeah.
desperate.
Oh,
so
boy.
desperate. All right.
Don't do this
To see
Philip.
me play Stellar Blade. I said, I'll play it. When we hit 276 straight stream streak, which would tie the vest goal from 2020. If we do that, I'm dead serious about this too. If we hit 276, I
Yeah.
swear to you, I will play Stellar Blade. It's
You are
happening.
such a piece
Well, we got
of
to hit
shit.
276 with no
Uh-huh.
interruption. No, we have an off stream.
No
there's
interruptions
off
either.
stream.
Oh,
The
no
streak must
interruptions.
continue. When
we had
hit
an
it,
off stream
we
where I
do it.
didn't give you
It's that
$150.
simple. Okay? So let's keep that momentum
No
going.
interruptions.
Keep the support flowing, and then you're going to see Stellar Blade. Got it? All right. So thank you
Got
for that
it?
dollar
Get
tip.
it?
Name that I'm never not repeating
Right.
at all. That's disgusting.
Okay.
And I received a $1.15 tip
From?
from another troll.
Damn
Shoot.
trolls.
So I'm just going to
Shoot.
ignore them because they're a moron. Okay.
Yeah, could
So
you
let's get our
more?
first tip up on the leaderboard. We
Okay.
got a super chat as well.
Was that the moron or?
I received
oh.
a €2 super chat from Game Ticker, who says, "What was the first console handheld you ever owned?"
Great
the
question.
first actual gaming.
I do not give a shit. Jeff K in the house says, start a poll, ALT. What component of this unboxing does Phil fumble? Scratch, drop, or break? That's a little too general of a poll, Jeff. He will fumble describing something. That's really what he's going to fumble here, be honest.
You think he's gonna like fake? Do you think he's gonna pull the fake drop joke that he did with the PS5?
Ooh, that's a good poll.
Because
That's a good poll.
I can almost guarantee there's gonna be some kind of silliness.
Okay.
Some kind of silly like what? Like like a fake out kind of joke.
Okay.
I think.
Okay,
is
I'll
in
do
the-
that
is
poll.
in
I'll do
the,
that poll.
horizon.
Detractor news poll is now done. 67%. That's locked in. Your vote is locked in. I will screenshot it though. So your vote is locked in there. Now we're voting for down ballot polls now. I'll write that in a second. Copeside Phil says Worski or PPP told him to take it out. Take what out? The if Worski asked him, if Worski said that, he would.
That'd break the sound barrier. His belt whipping off like that, huh? Oh my god! What the was that?
Smitty Weberman Jansen says over under and how dusty it still is in that room. How do we over under that, Smitty Weberman Jansen? But I'll take the over, smashing it.
Yeah, it's dustier than clean. Is gonna be my guess. Yes.
Mr. Gorehouse says, "Damn it, Jade! You had one job. How'd you misspell that?" I know. It's like there's 10 words on that thing. Come on.
Got the easiest one wrong.
Magoo says, "Yeah, that haircut came with a lollipop." Yeah, I do love that. The hair. That's my favorite theory now. Is he gets a lollipop with every haircut. I like that.
Yeah. Well, it's more like he gets some poor hair styling student to cut it for him. And,
Mr. Matt says his barber needs to be arrested for war crimes. That shit is criminal, but Phil deserves it. A reminder, Phil isn't even registered to vote. Thank you, Mr. Matt. That is definitely true.
That is true.
Jasper the Cat says, "Come extract me from the snort fort. Help. We can't help you, Jasper. You got to help yourself.
That
Come
I
on."
owned was Palm.
Big ups, everybody.
Lines.
Yep.
Agent DeClaw.
Just Palm.
Okay. Just
one
Palm.
of those home. I think it was So you hooked it up to your old tube TV. To the old cable device thing. It was one of those little boxes that had like those little forks, metal fork things. And you had to stick them into the back of your TV and like screw it in. So you do that, and you would turn to a certain channel, and then it would be Palm. And it was just two paddles with a ball that didn't look like a ball, it looked like a square. And it had numbers to count the score, and then you would hit the reset button on the console to reset it. There was no sound whatsoever. It was just visuals, and it was just black and white. So what you would do is you would go into your tube TV settings to change the color scheme. See how my background is changing colors right now? So you would mess with the TV settings. You'd make it like purple, pink, blue, green instead of white.
About?
And that's how you got color.
If my dad saw that I was fucking around with the color dials on the TV, I'd be shot.
Now, no, Dad, what was my first interchangeable game home console? The Atari 7800.
I'm doubting he did any of this, by the way.
Backwards compatible with the Atari 2600.
We saw a YouTube video about it.
So I had games that were both from the original. The 7800. Games like Food Fight, Moon Patrol, Ball Blazer, Asteroids.
I played Ball Blazer with my dad.
Just to name a few. Oh, Jungle Hunt. Everyone remember Jungle Hunt?
Oh,
that was a good game.
Made by Mike Hunt. TJ Gamebox says he began DSP politics on Kick because the at was taken. No, I think he really is scared about like losing people for this, but he's like doing it on Kick only. I don't know. And he also needs content. He's trying to get over 100 average viewers on Kick too. That's what he's trying to do as well. But he's got a long way to go there.
And the only reason for that is because Kick pays out like more frequently and sooner than YouTube does.
Yeah,
presumably.
So.
I remember the music.
So anyway, the music? Oh.
Yeah, good stuff. That was my original song. I mean, I'm an old school dude, right? I'm been
school
around
dude.
the block, 42 years old, so I've played probably more games than most of you out there.
Shut the fuck up, Philip.
Old school dude. Just old school dude.
Yeah.
Holy
my
macaroni. I received a whopping $50 tip from Iron Chef Sakai, who says, "Where's Goose Maverick?" Ha! I brought various. I received an $11 tip. Whoa. $11. Went that week to bring it up one for DSP Tries It. Like, it's actually significantly interesting.
Significantly interesting.
Good time. All right.
No, this is marginally interesting.
Significantly interesting.
You got some support. Now, you know what? So we got some YouTube support. We got some tip support. How about we get some sub support over on Kick? Who's going to be the first person?
Doesn't stop.
To gift a sub
you
over
think
on
getting more money slows it down? It just picks it up, brother.
Kick, or to become a sub themselves and join the Founders Club.
Right?
Yep.
Let's see who'll do it today. All right.
What? Did he ask specifically?
Founders Club. Let's see who'll do it today.
Oh, Founders Club.
All right.
Yes.
Is this a Boss Man cosplay? Oh, maybe.
Very nice.
You would know that better than me. No. Big up Disability Zach, by the way.
Jade, what do you mean?
Not. No, it's not. He's reading Jade tweets.
Says, I missed 41 months. What do you mean? Now we're at 55. The streak continues, right? Hey, I really wonder if we can get the streak to like 279. That or 276. That'd be insane. If we match the
Dude,
vest
he's
streak,
talking about his own membership months.
Yeah.
What?
streak to like
How can you not understand
279,
that?
or 276. That'd be insane.
I understand
If we
Jade
match
better
the
than
vest
you.
streak, that would be
Good
legendary.
UPS,
You understand
41 months.
how that would affect things? My detractors already are so
Big ups,
insanely
Infinite
unhinged.
Beak.
They have no
we
clue
go.
what's going on. They're so confused,
What?
right? So here's a quick thing we'll talk about. I don't want to talk about it for
Yeah,
too long.
but
It's
you
just
still
so
can't
hilarious, I
resist
wanna
it,
bring
right?
up.
But I'm gonna.
So, your membership, Jade? Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Jade. 41 months as a member. That's what it was. Jade
Yay,
re-upped his
welcome,
membership for
welcome.
41 months.
Oh
I
yeah,
missed
Barrett Wells, good point. He looks like a dented version of Kit Boga.
it. Thank you, Jade, for being a
actually,
month
that's
for
good
41 months.
call.
A month for 41
Kit
months.
Boga.
A member for 41 months. I missed his re-upping of his membership. That's my fault.
Yeah, we
Sorry about that,
understand.
Jade. Okay,
Okay.
so let's take these off for
These
now.
off.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's how nuts my detractors are getting because
Okay.
of my success. All right.
All right,
So
here we go.
55 straight streams of success.
Yeah. Nothing really
Someone, I
changes
don't know
for
who it
us.
is, no clue. Made a Twitter or X account called Detractor News
That you retweet.
What they're doing is they are following my detractors on social media
Yeah.
and they are reposting in a parody way all of the shit that they're posting. They're
seem
following
to
them
know
and their
about this.
insane,
Yeah.
unhinged, obsessive antics, and they're posting about it constantly. So essentially, what they're doing, they're trolling the trolls. You see, these people have done this to me for the greater part of 10
That's why
years.
he's so bad at it.
And systematically harassed me, defamed me, slandered me through this kind of means. So now someone's doing it to them, and they can't handle it. They've actually
it.
lost their
What?
minds. They've
What?
got insane
Ah, okay.
conspiracy theories. They think it's me.
Because
despite
why?
the fact that this person
Because why?
tweets and does things when I'm on stream or on my day off, they're still insinuating it's me doing it.
Because
No,
why?
I don't even have time to post on my own
Philip.
fucking Twitter.
You know there's a reason why, right?
Dude, he just gave it away again. He just said, why would I do that when I have my own Twitter, right? Which is exactly what this DSP news guy said. Why would I post on this account when I already, and he tags himself, by the way, every time too.
Insinuating
why would I
it's
post
me
here when I
doing
have
it.
at DSP?
No, I don't even have time to post on my own fucking Twitter, right? I'm an incredibly busy dude. I don't fuck around with trolling. I don't have time for this shit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
It's just so...
That's the single reason we think it's him, by the way. I mean, this every time when people thought it, but this is the reason that the perception that it was Philip really picked up steam was because he
Yeah.
said, "My name, Philip." You're not going to bring that part up?
The use of personal pronouns is a real big red flag. You know, I'm
Very
not just making that up out
interesting.
of nowhere.
funny. They can't handle it. So now what's happening is they are having a breakdown
A renaissance.
because they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Do you get it?
This would be nice if this was
literally,
true, but
they're getting a taste of, oh, wait a minute. Someone's sitting here and making fun of me all day, every day. Right?
is he?
They can't handle it. So now
Yeah,
their
who's
epic
they?
fucking, meltdown begins. Oh my
What
god, someone has an
about?
eye on us.
Where's the
like he's looking
meltdown?
at stuff like that fucking dumbass brain dead podcast where they sat there and talked about like what was it? Something about my cat for 8 hours or something like that.
Oh, that's Steve of the
Like 8
Dead.
fucking hours.
Philip.
talking
That's
about
not a podcast. That's Steve of the Dead. Shout outs.
Yeah. Do not lump us in with him.
what was it? Something about my cat for 8 hours or something like that. Like 8 fucking hours talking about my cat or something crazy, insane like that. And then they think that's normal behavior. And they have thousands of, mentally stunted, brain dead losers
Viewers, thank you. Yeah.
who are also following suit and thinking that that's normal behavior.
Yes.
And watching their garbage
1,000
content
is
because
a
they're
lot.
all, circle jerking each other around their mental illness
yes.
padded wall room. It's
Uh-huh.
fucking crazy.
But I thought you said no one cares about us. That's
Yeah,
the
hold
part
on.
that's confusing. No one cares about us, but there's thousands of us. So, not sure. And also, good point. That account did retweet about Steve's video, by the way, as well yesterday. So,
Interesting. Okay. You seem to know a lot about this, Philip.
War Dog Leader says, account tweets till 4 a.m. He is awake till 4 a.m. I told you he couldn't resist talking about it. Also, what breakdown is he talking about? I've seen zero. I know nothing really changes for us,
They're melting down right now.
Yeah,
This,
I mean-
this stream is a meltdown, really, right?
What
Look,
is-
look how I'm
crazy
pissed,
we are.
frankly.
What has changed for us, really,
So
Yeah, melting down over a
it's hilarious.
5-follower
I-
account.
Go check it out. You want to
Please.
laugh? Watch this guy on Twitter and watch my detractors have a mental breakdown about it. They can't handle it. Today, they're still saying
Okay.
it's me. It's hilarious because someone made
You
a
know
post.
why? Okay.
Man, this account really doesn't sound like Phil. Like the way it types and the way it's doing stuff doesn't sound like Phil. So it must be Phil.
No, sir.
Brother, I
No,
swear
sir.
to fucking God, he was watching this stream before his stream started, because that's exactly what I said. That whatever.
Anyway, the biggest joke about all of this part of it.
Here's the
the
joke.
biggest joke. Are you
Here's
ready?
the joke, though. Okay, right. I'm ready.
The
Oh,
detractors
I can't wait. This is gonna be awesome.
actually
Yes?
don't realize something.
Go on.
They don't understand that since now,
Since now.
I've now
Since now.
had positive interactions with people. You know, people
Very normal thing to say.
much bigger than
very
me.
normal.
people
I
who
get
have
that.
good
Oh, since
followings,
now
who've
I've had
not-
normal interactions.
By the way, now that I've had positive interactions with other human beings,
actions with people. You know,
People can
people
stand
much
to talk
bigger
to
than
me.
me, people who have good followings, who've now partially become part of my audience. Here's what they don't understand.
yeah, go ahead.
All right. I
Yeah.
used to be the world's biggest lolcow. Let's face
Yes,
it. I was.
Yes, true. Still
But
are.
I've changed.
Oh,
And now things are turning much better. Like I said, the future's so bright, I got to wear shades.
you said that
right?
in 2015 or 2017.
And was that before or after the worst possible thing that could ever happen to someone on is a streamer?
I believe that was after.
Things are going well.
I guess.
I'm got new games coming out, new consoles coming out, new shows starting up, new attention, unending levels of ongoing support.
Less
Oh
attention
my
than ever on
God.
your streams. Less viewership than ever on your streams. Are you going to say that part?
Can't handle it.
Don't
What
say
they don't
unending.
understand
Support.
is that the detractors have become the lolcows.
Oh,
People are
okay.
now turning their
yes.
eye to my detractors, guys like Duty Streams and Raw Phil and Memology and the That Being Said podcast. And look at them
There we
like
go. We got
There we
there.
go. The first reference, the first time he said it. There we go.
Phil and Memology and the That Being Said podcast. And looking at them like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're all nuts.
Show me
You
one.
actually think that
one example of
stalking
this? Any example of this? One person saying it. I would love to see it. Go ahead, Stu.
I just think that it's a little bit weird that to have one person who has a YouTube channel that is dedicated to how big of a piece of shit you are,
Yeah.
that would be a pretty huge blow to any normal person's ego, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Right?
Yep.
Right? You just listed 3 separate people who have their entire presence on YouTube is about making fun of you.
Yes.
So, does that not seem crazy to you?
Fucking guy who's just an innocuous content creator who just makes content for a distinct audience that likes him.
He's already previously stated you were the biggest lolcow on the internet, so that's kind of might have something to do with it, actually. You know?
No, I'm
Doesn't
a
go out of his way
guy.
to
yeah. I mean,
creator who just makes content for a distinct audience that likes him, doesn't go
For his
out of his way to
distinct
bother
audience.
or insult or have any problems with anyone. That's
except
who you
when you
except
do.
now.
You're nuts. And now that you got people like this fucking Twitter account that are looking at them, they can't take
Yeah, that's it.
Wait,
Let me tell you. Let's take a look at this guy's account. This guy that's putting the spotlight on all of us. 155 followers. Whoa, man! This guy's taking over the internet. Oh my
Yeah, I'm
god!
tilted. Holy fuck, man! I
Oh
don't know what
my
I'm gonna do.
God.
I think my cat's Twitter account has about that many, if not
Oh
more.
my god! I can't wait. You know
rough.
what, Keem? If you want me to be in the Lolcow podcast as a host, I will take it. I will take 50,000. If you think we're
That's a good-
Lolcows,
I
I'll
actually,
take
I
it.
would also like the 50,000, please, if I could have my own kind of.
I will definitely take it.
wait, you're observing us as if we're the object of derision? Yes, because you are.
Yes.
Who?
All your actions, your insane thoughts and mantras and crazy cult-like
Mantras? What?
beliefs are
Mantras.
way more insane than anything I've ever said or done.
I
In
don't think
fact,
that's true.
No one agrees with the shit that you've even said about me anymore.
Except for
Right?
all the people
Even people
who
who
do.
are big time, who used to mention me all the time, aren't mentioning me, and then all of a sudden someone will bring me up and they'll be like, "Yeah, Phil, he's changed. He's not really doing crazy stuff or
Example?
bad stuff anymore."
Yeah, source.
So there's really no reason
Source,
to talk about
please?
the guy. When he makes a video, he makes a point, and people are watching him now and listening. So really, there's no reason to bring him up
Source?
in this joking context
Example?
because there's no jokes.
I'm
to
not
be
sure
made.
I've heard anybody say this.
Detractors are living again in this parallel fantasy dimension.
Yeah.
They don't get that. They
Oh, okay.
actually think it's still before, right? They do. They actually believe that, right? They're out of their fucking minds, right?
Uh huh. Oh, nice
Okay,
one.
believe
Okay,
that,
let's hear this.
Right? they're out of their fucking minds, right?
It's a defiance.
Ugh, that's a crunchy one.
Okay.
A lot of stuff
So
in there.
anyway,
Yeah.
let us
Very granulated
go
things
ahead
in there.
and continue on with our day and not give them any more attention because they don't deserve it.
Too late.
Don McLean,
Too
4
late.
euro super chat
so
says trading
wait, are
the
you
PS5
gonna prove
Pro.
that's not you?
No, he didn't
No?
say anything. It's just not
Okay.
me. And he didn't even
Classic.
talk about the reason everyone says it is him is because of, the part where it said my name.
Yeah, the part where he used his pronouns and everything.
That's
and,
kind of the whole reason to start it, but okay.
He had a flight stick for Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Big up, Stare
It's
Bear.
not all that serious. For those who did
Don't
not
you
see my
dare.
Flight Simulator content a few years ago, it was like 3-4 summers ago when I got my Series X, probably like 3 years ago. I'm not into the sim side of it. I'm kind of like a tourist. What I mean by that is I like to fly
I'm a
around
tourist, virtual.
well-known parts of the globe,
I'm a literal
landmarks,
tourist in
areas, or
Microsoft
maybe
Flight
you tell
Sim.
me
I just
somewhere that's
wanna-
really
I
beautiful.
don't wanna ride
Maybe
the
somewhere has
plane.
a
I
giant
don't
like,
wanna fly it.
waterfall, or you know what I mean? Something that's worth looking at. And what I'll do is I'll have it fly me there automatically. And we do like a flyover, all the cool stuff. But while I'm
Oh.
doing that, we're having a cool interactive
I don't
day.
care. I do not care.
And it was very entertaining. And keep in mind, it was all like policing. Like they really went into detail with the police comes
You
out.
don't care
so-
about Fight Sim. No one does. I know.
Okay.
obviously.
No one cares about this. Philip playing Fight
It's
Sim.
cool.
It's
Let's
cool.
see here.
Cool.
It's cool.
Oh yeah, Ren says, looking forward to DS politics. Even if we have differences of opinion, I'm mature enough to want to hear another's perspective in order to learn about the other side rather than close
That's exactly
it out.
my
I'm
thought
not on any
too.
side.
Sorry, this
Some
Ren
people
guy
seem to
has a
think I
kid
am. I'm not on any
Talking
side.
about being mature
Seriously,
enough to take
I'm
someone's
not
political opinion.
a Democrat, and I'm not a Republican. I'm
Okay.
me.
Yeah, big
And
ups,
I,
Derp.
in some
That is
cases,
true.
think that one side could be correct. In other cases, I think
I'm
the other
me.
side's correct. And in other cases, I think maybe
me.
both sides are wrong. And we need to meet somewhere in the middle. And that's what the show is going to be about.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a lot different than people thinking, oh, it's going to be one side polarized content. That's what
Okay.
everyone is doing to make money. And it's pathetic. Like, it's the bandwagon mentality. Exactly what side scrollers did. Fail at everything
that's
else.
the difference.
You
yes.
just become a bandwagoner all the way to
You're-
one direction and get those
That's literally what
polarized
you're
people
doing.
to send you money. I'm not doing that.
What?
That's not good. And get those polarized people to send you money. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
That's not the purpose of my show. Get it? It's gonna be. You're gonna see.
Alright.
It's gonna be pretty interesting and different.
Kino Casino kind of did that on the election night. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and you yourself did that when you said that now the pendulum is swung, right?
Yeah, I'm
Remember?
not sure about that. What?
Trust me. And I am gonna welcome opinions from all different people from all over the place. I want to hear
Okay.
opinions from every walk of life and every perspective.
No one
so
cares
I
that
can get
much.
a big picture
I
view
better
of
not
what's
see
going
a
on.
single fucking
Okay?
ban on your channel
All right.
then, brother.
Oh, another one. Nice.
I can get a big picture view of what's going on. Okay? All right.
Quick bump. I missed it.
Your thoughts on Linkin Park? Rest in peace, Chester. I liked Linkin Park back in the day. You know, the original group. I haven't heard any of the new group. I know that they have a new lead singer and everything, and I haven't heard a single piece of music from it. But back in the day, they were hot, right? They were very well known, very popular, and they were pretty good.
Very well known.
I
Very
wasn't
well
crazy
popular.
obsessed with them or anything, but I
Yeah.
thought that their music was decent.
The old indie group
Excuse me, I
Linkin
can't stop burping
Park.
this morning.
I am
Oh.
a little bit a little bit regard,
Let's see
a
here.
little bit. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm trying to
okay,
think where to
there's
go.
something there.
I know. I'm trying to think. I'll think about it.
I received
can't
$1.50.
the way I did before.
Don't turn your back on me. Detractors are regards. I
Okay.
can't beg. No.
As much as I
be
did
careful.
before. So now I'm
From
telling
Beaver
you.
Bother. What's the need for the PS5 Pro? It's a compulsive buy that doesn't benefit the business considering you have a PC now. If there was a need to play PS5 exclusives, you already got one. I didn't buy the PS5 Pro.
Ah, yes.
I didn't buy it. I keep telling you this just because you're stupid and you believe, morons. I didn't buy it. It's been donated to me. And by the way, so has
No.
Dragon Age Inquisition. Someone actually sent me credits to buy it on there. So I have to
Wow,
actually input that
really?
code. I totally
That's
forgot
very
to do it. So I got to do
convenient.
that when we hook it up. I got to input the code, but I didn't buy it. I wouldn't have. I outright told you I wasn't going to. Remember? When
guess
this
what?
was first
You're-
announced earlier,
No, actually, you didn't say that. I played that earlier. You said you were you
yeah.
would consider it if you could get your hands on it. Actually,
Oh,
in the
yeah,
year.
right. Because they might be all oversold.
I hit my mic by accident. There we go. When this was first announced earlier in the year, and people said, "Phil, you're going to get a PS5 Pro," I outright answered you, "No, I have a gaming PC now. There's absolutely no
No?
reason for me to get it. previously, if I didn't have the gaming PC, it would have been like a maybe. But the answer would have been, what do I benefit from it? Correct? Like, am I going to get better performance out of certain games? To be honest, right now, if you own a baseline PS5, you probably don't need a PS5 Pro. We're going to, firsthand today, spend the entire day testing this thing. What if we play PS5 games that
I know. Can we get to it, by the way?
PS5,
I can't stay too much past 5 p.m. We got to get to the unboxing soon.
Resolution,
get
effects,
started,
and frame rate.
I'm
We're going to
fine
check
now.
this out.
Just start it. That's what people want to see anyway.
Hertz, and we're going to test them at like 4K and see what frame rate they
Oh,
play.
that'll be great.
And we're going to go from there. And that's how I'm going to do it. And then also, here's another big factor. What about the PlayStation 4 games?
Oh my God.
Where they basically are supposed to be upscale. Like they have a special mode on PS5 Pro. Like it's like PS4 boost mode. So a game like Bloodborne that's still frame locked at 30 frames should have a better resolution and it should look a little bit crisper and better. Right? That's what I want to explore today with the PS5 Pro. So yeah, I don't have this. I didn't buy this. I mean, I have it obviously. I didn't buy this. I had no intention of buying it. It was donated, and that's why we're covering it today. There you go. Okay.
There you go.
So,
oh yeah, I forgot the poll. I'll do the poll now.
Let's get started, folks.
New topic.
Now we're brushing off the dust on this one. I haven't done a Phil's Day Off segment in a very long time. But to be quite frank with you, the reason is I haven't really done anything too interesting in a long time. Okay. Right? So that's why I didn't really have much to talk about. So yesterday was an actual day off, meaning my wife and I got to spend a day together where I didn't have to go grocery shopping. I didn't have to run a bunch of errands.
We got a haircut.
Instead, we got to spend a lot of time together. Obviously, you could tell one of the things I did is I got a haircut, which I desperately needed. We hadn't had one in several months, and my hair was bothering me. Okay? But I went out and I did quite a few things.
If your hair's ever bothering you, just go and get it cut. What is like? Oh, my hair was desperately bothering me. Oh my God.
Oh, what? I'm just supposed to walk into the salon? Yeah, right.
Come
They
on.
kick you out.
And we completely stocked up.
Completely.
On like everything. We were out of like almost everything in the house.
Can you imagine?
So we ended up buying.
Yeah, so that was another errand you did?
You can buy like a giant pack of stamps at Costco. So I needed stamps. Okay, I had like one stamp. And I'm like, okay, I need some stamps. Just, not that I
just
mailed them.
looking for shit to buy,
Genuinely.
Oh yeah, I kind of need stamps someday.
Honey,
Who needs
they sell
stamps?
stamps here? I think they sell stamps here. What do you think?
Who needs stamps anymore? And if you need one, you buy one.
Yeah, you go to the post office and say, "Hey, can you just come to fucking post for this?" I'm not buying stamps.
Philip bought the $50 stamp collection of Costco.
Definitely.
Stuff all the time.
Look, he's behind a frame, so we can just pull the frame off.
I hate to say it when you come in
Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's a cool design. Look, there's a cat. That looks kind of cool. There's animals.
You like cats, right, honey?
Yeah.
You'll realize this. A lot of places have modernized, and if you haven't, and if you actually still require you to mail shit, it's really stupid, but it's life.
What possibly is that?
One.
So I'm at Costco, right? And they have a little cardboard thing that says stamps. I was like, oh, we're here. I might as well just buy it, right? And I got a bunch of stuff. I got batteries,
Is it Forever Stamps?
We got a few frozen snacks and
Please
things
say
like
what kind
that.
it is.
I'm trying to think
if it's the Forever Stamps from Costco,
oh my God.
Right now it is $72 for 100 stamps.
Jesus Christ!
My God!
Sorry, I thought stamps cost 35 cents.
But they cost more than that now. They're 73 cents now, thanks to inflation. But how long would it take you to use 100 stamps? It would take me 100 years. I might
literally.
What?
We got anything crazy? I don't think we necessarily got anything too crazy. There's just a lot of stocking up.
Okay.
And a few stacks and things. Like we get this frozen ramen that you add water to, you put it in the microwave. It's like super good, like
instant
really
ramen,
well seasoned chicken and stuff. It's not
definitely
salty, like
my
instant
frozen
ramen.
ramen.
Like a
yeah, definitely
pretty authentic ramen flavor, right?
She gets,
I
pissed.
didn't get the
She
double-
gets pissed at those, by the way. She's not picking that shit up.
They're gross.
And they're like $9 for like 4. It's like, what? What do you need this for?
Chunk cookie. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I covered a bunch of videos of just DSP's home cooking vlogs with Leanna. Dude.
Yeah.
And every single meal that they cooked had like that puddle of water underneath the food, as if he had just like frozen the food on the plate and then microwaved it to defrost it and eat it straight out of the microwave.
Yeah.
Fucking gross.
Oh, double chunk chocolate cookie.
Oh, boom.
No, I didn't get the double chunk cookie. I don't even know what you're talking about. I know people have been mentioning this.
Boom!
I don't know where you get a double chunk cookie at Costco. I didn't see anything like that.
How about
in the
chicken bake?
baking department, and they had things like, we got a big pumpkin pie. My wife loves pumpkin pie. We haven't found any good ones locally. We got the big ass pumpkin
Extra
pie for
sugar, right?
$6. A giant pumpkin pie.
I don't like
It's huge,
those. They're
this
too
fucking big.
bland.
So
Yeah.
I'm not a big pumpkin boy in the best of cases, but those Costco pumpkin pies are pretty fucking bland.
really awesome there.
I'm usually skipping the pumpkin pie, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah,
with
me
you.
too.
So, yeah,
Not
so I
worth
grabbed
it.
this thing of stamps. Like, okay, I'll just get stamps, right? So I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's like a pack of stamps or whatever. So they check out. And
You don't even check the price? You just buy? Oh my god.
Get it out of here before that guy grabs it. That guy's going for the stamps. Get him.
The price for Costco is so clearly labeled. It's like everything is like, oh my god.
Because it's
The
for
total
old people.
seems
So they
pretty
put the prices,
high.
the numbers extra big.
Yeah.
right? And I'm wondering why is the total pretty high?
Brother.
And I go,
Thank you, Razma.
I go look. It was a 5-pack of stamps. I paid $72 for stamps.
He's even
I
saying
got
that
like
wrong. It's
insane amount.
100.
I won't need stamps for like 8 years.
What do you mean a
I was like, holy
5-pack?
shit. I didn't mean to buy that many stamps. I mean, I knew I was at Costco and everything's in bulk.
What?
You
But I
didn't
wasn't
have to
expecting
buy
that it was
them.
going to be $72 worth of stamps.
How would a 5-pack be $72? How much do you think stamps cost? That's what he bought, by the way. It's 100 stamps. 100.
Again, presumably he figured out what price they were when he went to the counter and they rang it all through, and he didn't go, "Excuse me, I actually want to spend $75 on stamps. Can you take that off the bill, please?"
Oh, 20 stamps in one book. Okay, Danny Darko got it.
So I got
you.
fooled. I was like, well, I'm stupid.
Yeah,
But I
now
did a few-
guys,
you know,
I
we
need
did a
your
few
money,
things.
please.
We were
So I
out
can
and
continue
about.
doing stupid things with it.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course I got the forever stamps. That's all they sell now. Got the forever stamps. They never
$72.
expire and they never run out of value. Like you can use them
Vikes,
forever.
quit the fan
So,
fictions.
Yeah, I won't need. I have a giant stack of them. I won't need them for 100 years.
Thank you, Vikes.
But
You're
you know,
never-
did a few
you're-
things.
you're gonna
got,
die with
got
those
some
stamps.
sunglasses, nice ones, nice aviators.
Aviators from
for the
Costco. Let's see
upcoming flight
those.
sim stuff, and of course just to wear. I think they look amazing, don't they? I love them.
No.
I've always wanted a good pair of real aviators ever since I started wearing the
Brother.
costume ones, like 9+ years ago. Iron Chef Sakai says you didn't put them back. No, we checked out.
You can put
checking
them
out.
back.
And then they gave me the total. I was like, ooh, that total sounds really high. I wonder what happened. And I paid it. And then I looked at the receipt and it said $72 for stamps. I was like, oh, that's what I did. I screwed up. It was also because I had to renew my membership, my Costco membership. You know, it's like, I think it's like
Brother.
$60 a year
I
or
swear,
something like that. So I had
This
to
is a guy that knows that is good with his finances, isn't it? I mean, this just shows it right there. Great with budgeting, great with spending. Definitely would
really
never go
paying-
bankrupt.
Really paying attention to the stuff he's doing on a day-to-day basis.
Uh-huh.
Really caring and not just sort of stumbling around half drunk.
Definitely.
do that. So that's why it was like way high. Anyway,
Hi.
I don't know how much the Forever stamps even cost. Yeah, I don't know, but I got it was 5 books for $72.
do now?
So if I got a good deal, I guess I got a good deal.
You did.
You,
Okay.
getting a good deal on shit you don't need is not a win. Never forget that, guys out there. Wise words from ALT here. Getting
wait,
good deals on shit you don't need is not a W.
Honey,
Okay?
listen to this. I could have not paid for these at all and paid $0, but instead I got a deal and I paid $75.
Oh, cool. Oh, guys, I don't know if you do this, Snoot. I have a black and white transistor radio. Doesn't work.
Oh, wow.
But I will give it to you for $5. Are you interested?
Well, I don't really need that, but if you
It's a great deal.
I'll take it from you for $25.
Okay.
If you'll maybe
So anyway.
curry me that favor,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah, so we did all that kind of
That was
stuff.
a bad example because those are kind of cool. I was trying to think of something worse than that.
And stocked up on quite a lot of different stuff. Got a they had a really good blanket. Like we wanted a blanket for the living
Yeah, there
room.
you go. That's a better example.
And you
I
know,
bought this awesome pipe. I don't smoke, but it was only $10.
like when we're sitting on the sofa, you snuggle into a nice blanket. They had a ginormous
Big up to
faux
dude.
fur blanket, not
Faux
real fur,
fur.
but a faux fur blanket for
Faux fur.
$25. And we're like, what?
$25 faux fur.
It's giant. It's like the size of a bed. We bought
What?
that. You know, Costco
Crazy.
is crazy. I
It's like
definitely
bed-
100% recommend. if
Oh
you're
my
looking
God!
for
How much
ideas
was
and
that?
stuff, especially this time
Can you
of year.
match the total on this bill? I bet he spent
Yeah.
$500 easy. $73
shit.
on stamps.
No wonder he didn't notice the stamps because he was buying the $200 blanket and the fucking $100 batteries probably too. He probably bought
Jesus
1,000 batteries
Christ.
for $100.
That's why in reality that he says we're freaking out because of the goal, but we're never going to freak out because of a goal because all the money goes to this shit. It never ends.
And it doesn't matter. He doesn't look at it anyway.
No.
So, like,
Here, Costco has crazy deals on stuff, but the catch is you got to be a Costco member. So you got to spend the $60 a year to get in and get those prices. But it's worth it. Like us, we buy all of our commodities.
You can't talk about the membership when you spend $70 on stamps.
and everything at Costco. We save a ton of money. Seriously.
Not really. I don't think you do.
So good stuff. Anyway, and we
stuff.
what do we have for dinner? We went to. That's right. We went to this pub brewery place, and we got a pan pizza. Super good pizza.
What was it called? Pub? What? Oh, fuck.
pub
My
brewery
bad.
place. I don't know what the fuck he means. I think it's that place that
I
he
already
did
told you
DoorDash
I wasn't
from
going
last
to.
time.
Remember? Really high. I wonder what
Huh?
pizza. So we got
There it
that
is.
with it
My
was
bad.
tomatoes, basil, sausage, and pepperoni, and some drinks and stuff. Oh, it was a good dinner. Had a great dinner together. So it was basically it was a great day. Like we were out, we did a ton of stuff while we were out. The only bummer is we're not used to being out all day like that, and we were tired. We got home.
Oh,
we were
my
like,
God.
beat. Oh, freaking exhausted. And then we had to
Shopping.
unpack. So we had all the shit in the car from Costco and everything. We had to unpack everything, so it was kind of a little annoying. You have to do all that, but it was a good day. And that
It's
that
annoying to
basically
unpack the shit we bought, and then we were tired afterwards.
Well, yeah, if you
was
bought fucking half a
really
store's
good.
worth of shit,
Like
then yeah,
that's
I
what
wouldn't
we
want to
needed,
unpack that
and we need
either.
to do that. We can't do that all the time, but we need that. We need that time to spend together. That's now. Oh, it's a day when I'm going to the grocery store, going to the
Big ups, Mickey
garbage
Thor.
dump, and running fucking stupid errands. A day when we can just have nice husband and wife time together to do stuff that we like. And we're already we're
Don't
starting to
say
talk about
that.
what kind of stuff do we want to do.
What? You did
You know,
errands?
if I'm going to be taking
We
a
need
couple
to have
extra
nice
days off a
private
month
husband
like that.
and wife time.
All right, and again, I want to say thank you to you,
Brother.
the viewer and supporter. It's you guys continuing this streak, supporting me and my content are the reason why I can do this. Make no
That's
bones about it.
such
It's your
a weird
ongoing
thing
support
to
that is
say.
making
Yeah.
my life better. So thank you for that. Okay? Cool.
What a weird kind of like
We got
reverse
another
guilt trip,
shout out
huh?
here.
Like, remember, if you guys stop supporting me, my life will be
I
ruined.
received
So don't stop.
A $10.80 tip from Ponage 101. Thank you, Ponage.
Whoa,
Thank you,
cool.
Ponage.
I appreciate that. Good to have you here today, and thank you for the support. From hitting the goal, only $55 away. $55 from hitting the goal, locking in, ordering some
Locking
amazing
in.
Japanese food, and my reveal of next week's goal, which I think you guys
Oh
are
my
really gonna like
God.
because it,
Oh,
looks
whoa,
like
the
a
goal.
really good
What
one.
food
I
you
opened
gonna
this
eat
one
next
actually on
time?
stream the other day,
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, that
how much are
sounds
you gonna
good.
pay me next week,
Right?
guys?
Awesome.
All this will be revealed and more.
Now, like I said, we got to get some contributions on the kick side of stuff. What's going on? We got all these tips coming in
Oh
today.
my
We got some
God.
super chats. Where's the kick? Right? Where's the kick
It's
support?
so egregious now.
I mean, listen, if you guys are
Yeesh.
saving up for the political show, for DS Politics, that's okay.
Dog.
But let's get some support over there, man. Where's the kick support? All these tips coming in. Now, like I said, we got to get some contributions on the kick side of stuff. What's going on? We got all these tips coming in today. We got some super chats. Where's the kick? Right? Where's the kick support?
Yeesh.
Where's the kick
I
support,
mean, listen,
Bobby?
if you guys are saving up for the political show, for DS Politics, that's okay. But let's get some support over there, man.
Dude, he can't even get
All
through
right.
it.
Okay.
Yeesh.
You are not built for this,
Okay, I'm
sir.
trying to think what I want to do. So here's what we're going to do. Briefly, I want to talk about the schedule. Because here's the thing. The schedule is really up in the air right now, depending on how today
Why?
goes and the weekend. So let's talk about that. So today is PS5 Pro day. My whole day is about the PS5 Pro. When we finish this podcast, the first thing we're going to do is a live unboxing of the new console.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do a head-to-head
Please start that soon,
comparison
by the way.
of the
Yeah.
original model PS5
No more
to
bullshit.
the PS5 Pro. We're going to compare form factor. We're going to compare all kinds of weight. Like the PS5
God.
base level is heavy as hell. I
Color
wonder how heavy
tints.
the Pro is. It feels lighter to me, like in
Weight.
the box. It actually feels lighter
material
than the standard.
composition.
So I wonder if they condensed
What appears to be,
Transparency, opacity, mineral
hue-
breakdowns.
hue and saturation of the case color.
hardware,
Well,
use
this isn't
different
going to
hardware
be
or
a
something? I
true
don't know.
black, actually. It's more of a dark
So then we're
gray.
going to hook it up. We're going to get it working. Of course, I got to get my PlayStation account on there. All right. And someone, like I said, someone donated a bunch of credit so I can get Dragon Age Veilguard on there. So of all
Very convenient.
the stuff
But you didn't
that
wanna
we're going to be
play that.
doing, 100%, I'm going to be checking out Dragon Age Veilguard on the PS5 Pro. We're going to try it out today, later. That'll be on the late stream, where we'll actually start it up. We'll do maybe an hour, the intro to the game, and see how it runs on there and all of that, right? There you go.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Mine.
Sound good?
Mine.
Good stuff. So, very good.
Anything else?
Yeah, try not to drop it this time. I know my PS5, I dropped it. Still has the ding. Did you see it?
The
Who
ding
said
said that?
on the PS5 right there.
Darziak. That was LARPer. That doesn't count. Oh, Darziak said that.
Oh, the camera.
No,
There it is. See, the camera barely picks it up, but there it is, right in the center. When I got my PS5, I basically undid everything here, and then boom, I screwed up. I dropped it, and I dropped something on it, didn't I? I dropped like the controller on top of it, and it made this ding right on it.
Yeah, because you were fake playing around, going, whoa.
But luckily, it didn't affect it. It works.
Even the PS5 is dented.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Big up Nerd Brew.
Troublesome or Troublesome has gifted.
There you go. Pass the, I don't need the Big Macs.
What the hell is this?
Okay, pass the Big Macs.
Today. Because my wife has to come home and tell me what she wants. But we're gonna.
What? Oh, from the
All right,
food.
here comes the joke. Get ready.
We're gonna be ordering from Darkside Phil's
Told ya!
Unbahxing Palace of Delicious Foods.
Wow,
No,
holy.
that's not what we're
Cannot resist. Kick your legs. PS5 heavy as hell. 10 pounds.
doing. We're ordering from
Every single time.
this place.
Oh,
Happy hour, 50% better. No. Ordering from this Japanese restaurant. And they do all kinds of authentic stuff. Rice and noodle dishes with high-end beef, Wagyu beef.
Wagyu. Oh, please let me hear that. I love the menu reading.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
Because movie sign.
Premium skewers, yakitori
Oh, the smells.
skewers.
Yeah, compare the smells.
Kushiyaki skewers.
Kushiyaki.
Desserts. So what I'm going to do, when my wife gets home later, which will be probably around 3:30ish this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, I will not be here for that.
Order from this restaurant for you guys, and we're gonna have a live DSP tries it. Okay, I'm excited for this. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be something completely interesting and authentic and different than the kind of stuff that I've been having recently, right? So that'll
It's
be
actually
sweet.
the same
I'm not gonna
shit.
get a few because I did look at how you can order. Basically, these dishes are expensive because it's like high-end meat with rice and noodles, but the yakitori is cheap. It's like $3-4 a skewer.
You know that's just chicken, right? You know that's just chicken, right? That's why it's kind of cheap. It's just chicken, right? You understand that, right?
Like a bunch.
It's just like putting a piece of chicken on a stick and cooking it. That's what it is.
And then putting it in the car for 45 minutes to be driven to you.
Uh-huh.
Traditionally Japanese.
I could buy
style,
like 3-4 different kinds of
That's the kind of
skewers
food, by the way, if you go to
different meats and
Japan, you
stuff.
don't like Japanese food, that's what you want to get. Yakitori is the thing because it's literally just meat on a stick and you can't go wrong. That's
I'm not
what it
gonna
is.
lie, I would be all over that. I would.
Oh God, it's the best. Legitimately our favorite Japanese food, but Chu always says like, yeah, that's because it's not really Japanese food though. I was like, yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
All right,
No, but
honey,
I do
okay.
recommend try all the crazy ones like the chicken hearts and stuff. That shit tastes good. Liver's on there.
I
Don't
would
be
give a try
scared.
to some chicken hearts. To be honest with you, I would give that a go.
Beef tongue.
I'm talking to a friend who's
too.
in Japan right now, and they had
Yeah.
barracuda sushi, which I want
Ooh.
to try that for sure.
But yeah, tongue is good. A lot of different
Up
things.
and try them.
Oh, the tabs. The tabs are Nintendo, Palworld, Genki on X, DSP Funny Moments. That's his. Oh, I know what the goal is going to be. It's going to be Taco Bell because there's a tab open.
Yes.
The next goal is going to be Taco Bell.
But what I'll
reveal.
do, probably get a whole bunch of different stuff, and I'll see if we can get a dessert intact. I
Genki
don't
on
know.
Twitter?
Like,
Let's see
that
what
looks
that is.
frozen to me. There's no way that's arriving intact. That's going to be melted. But I want to take a look at
Genki Japan.
what they have and get a good variety.
Video
of
Game
stuff.
News
I feel
Twitter
like that
account,
would make
that's
sense
it.
to get a good variety of
yes.
stuff off their menu. Okay, so that's what we're doing today, thanks to you and your support. But listen to this. Next week's goal, so it'll be Friday of next week, which
Taco
would be
Bell,
what?
I'm guessing.
The 15th of November. So that would be a good amount of streams.
Big
in
up,
fact, let
Sue's
me think in
poppin'.
my head. So I'm not here tomorrow. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
That being said, tomorrow, by the way.
Thursday, Friday. I'm here 5 straight days. But then I'm having one day
What?
next week. I can only stream once. I'm not exactly sure which day yet. So
It's gonna be
basically, it would be
Wednesday.
like
As long as you know.
10 straight streams. Yeah, it would be 10 more. So when we hit, let me see.
Did you change this day off again?
Yeah, what is it?
So when we hit 66, which would be the first stream on Friday. So goals hit 66. I'm going to be ordering the entire Decades menu from Taco Bell.
What?
It's just launched. They just got it.
Just
You
buy
might say,
everything?
well, what is the Decades menu? So what they've done
I
at
don't
Taco
care, actually.
Bell,
What
they
is
have
this?
brought back items that they used to actually have. See?
We're
They used
advertising
to
for
have
fast
these, and then they
food
got rid
now.
of them.
What?
So now they've brought them back, and I'm going to try the entirety of the menu. So we got a 60s tostada, a tostada shell top with beans, red sauce, lettuce, and cheese. Okay.
Okay.
The 1970s green sauce burrito.
So
wrapped
it's
with beans,
just a
onions, cheese,
burrito
and a
with different
special green
sauce. Got it.
sauce.
Can we go back to talking about the detractors,
80s,
please?
the 80s
Yeah.
Mexi Melt. Tortilla filled with
Mexi
melty
Melt.
cheese, pico de gallo, and seasoned beef. The 90s, the Gordita Supreme. What's funny to me about this is, don't they have the Gordita Supreme?
I don't. You know
Do they
for a
not?
fact that they do, Philip.
I thought they did.
He's turning into Nick.
right?
did.
He's turning into Nick
I used to get
Avocado.
gorditas all the time.
Yeah.
So you tell me they don't have
Always
gorditas?
2 steps
Then how do they
ahead.
make the cheesy gordita crunch?
Big ups, Grazing Poro. They put another toilet out of commission.
I don't understand. I'm confused.
No, you're
I thought
not.
they had gorditas
Shut
all
up.
along. I used to get gorditas. So
Okay.
anyway, so the Gordita Supreme, the only bummer is that for some odd reason, this one, the caramel apple empanada, which I definitely would like to try, isn't coming until the 21st.
What?
And a week from today would be the 15th.
Fuck!
And since this is timely now, I want to
Why
do it
don't
now.
you wait? No.
It's not that big a deal, brother.
So I guess we'll be ordering 4 different items. We'll be ordering all 4. The tostada, the green
Whoa.
sauce burrito, the Mexamel, and the Gordita Supreme, and I'll be reviewing them live.
Oh my God,
in a
this is-
special
this is
edition of
extremely
DSP Tries
unique.
It next week.
Empanada.
Okay? So
Empanada.
let's keep the support coming.
Give me
Let's keep
money.
the momentum going. Let's crush the goals, felt the trolls.
Who?
I almost stumbled over my own words.
You
And
do a
let's
lot.
get the Decades
Crush the
menu next
goals.
week.
Touch
Sounds
the
good? I hope
goals.
so.
Trill the
I'm excited
moles.
for it. I think that's going to be pretty good. Pretty good
Pick the
special event
souls.
as a
Lick the
celebration.
balls.
And, I know this sounds stupid because some people criticize and they're like, I don't get it, Phil. Why do you think that this is a celebration? Well, let's see.
Yeah.
I did DSP Tries It as an ongoing show.
Oh, now we're trying. So now, okay, here's a classic case of he knows it is stupid, but we have to explain why it is not stupid, so he can kind of get some sort of self assurance that it is actually, in fact, not stupid, even though he's just talking to himself.
And we're also a extreme midwit, so
Yeah.
Instead of having a reason, we're just saying that it being there is the reason. Like we've done it,
Yes.
and so that's the reason.
Yes.
For over a
Because
decade.
it's worth watching, or anybody likes it.
And then I canceled it. And people were very upset that I did. They said, why did you phase out and cancel
Jasper?
DSP Tries It? We liked this show where you did, testing of food.
Hey, Phil.
And I said, well,
that
there's 2
was your
reasons.
trolls
Number
saying that.
one,
Yeah.
And I know that
Because-
because I was one of your trolls saying that to you.
Uh-huh. He put that in a tip, actually.
I didn't want to be
would,
eating.
he would get so fucking mad when people would say, "Bring back DSP Tries It, bring back Cooking with the King," and that's actually the thing that people want back is Cooking with the King.
Yeah, I
actually,
know. That's what
right?
they really want. And yeah, if
That's
you
what I want.
brought that shit up, he would say, "Oh, you're fucking troll. I'm not doing that anymore. It's a risk to my family. All that shit. You know, the classics."
Awful fast food every week. I was getting tired of doing it. Okay.
Now I'm not
as you
tired
can see
anymore.
with the DSP Tries It, we're not doing that
I'm
anymore.
hungry.
We're alternating. Like 1 week, I had Burger King, then McDonald's, but then when we do Firehouse subs, that's not bad fast food, right? Now we're doing an awesome
Philip?
Japanese restaurant, which is going to be really cool to do that. That's not bad food. But then, then we'll do the Taco Bell. And then maybe we'll alternate. We'll do something else the week after, you see?
Oh.
So we're doing it different, right?
Okay.
We're alternating on purpose.
Oh.
So that's number one. Number two, DSP Tries It used to be a very profitable thing for me. No exaggeration, when I did an episode of DSP Tries It, all right, I used to be able to get
Let's hear this.
The opposite. You think
crap.
the opposite.
I
of
mean,
this
at a
argument,
minimum, it
too,
would be like
many
10,000
times.
views. But I think I used to actually bring upwards of 30 to 50,000 views a video.
I'll check
If
on
you do
that.
the math on how YouTube ad revenue used to do,
No,
right?
good.
That's like $100 or more dollars. Ad revenue used to do.
Don't try to sneak
right?
it past me.
Yeah.
Quick bump.
That's like $100 or more
hawk.
dollars a
Quick
video.
bump.
Okay. So I would go and get the food. That would cost me like maybe 15, 20 bucks. It depended on what I got, right? If I just got a regular meal, it's like 10, 15 bucks. But if you get extra items for the DSP Tries It, then it's like 20 bucks, right? But I'd be making 5 times the money. So the show made sense. I'm taking time out of my schedule to drive to the place, get the fast food.
But now you don't even drive.
Bring
so-
it back,
You didn't have a schedule
and do
back
this
then.
DSP tries, and
numbnuts.
it's profitable for me. What ended up happening was the views fell off. Just being honest with you.
Yes.
I started getting
It's your
like maybe
fault.
like 3,000 to 5,000 views on a DSP tries it.
Uh-huh.
So how much money would that make me? Like less than $10. So because of that, how can I go spend 15, 20 bucks and then make 10? It doesn't. I'm losing money. So I phased it out.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
matter
definitely.
of factly, that's what happened. Now, how does DSP tries it work now? Is it making me money? No. Take a look at the views. It gets like 1,000 views, right? But it's a reward. You guys are supporting me so much during the week. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll spend the money, make the
okay.
video. Why wouldn't I? I'm having a great time all week long. I'm doing well for myself right now because of all of you and your support.
Again,
So
no,
now I
again,
have flexibility
it's
to do
about the
awesome
audience,
things,
right? Why would
Why
they
is it
want
that now I can just buy any game I want, regardless
Because
of the
the
fact that
pasta
if
maker.
we can continue it or not? Because I'm not strapped for cash. So because I'm not strapped for cash, we can do more. Get it? But this is what I've
Get
been
it?
saying over the years. All we needed to do is get to this point, get a little bit of flexibility, and now I have it. And
We
now
got to
look how
Warthog leader.
different things are. Right?
Yeah,
We went
it's
from
definitely
me
going to
saying, I
continue
don't-
forever too. So keep planning your life like that. Buy $70 worth of stamps every week.
Yeah, especially with that attitude too, right? Like it's gonna keep going forever. So why wouldn't I keep exploiting it forever?
Yeah.
stupid?
But know if I can afford the new games this week and having to hear the doom and gloom bullshit from me every week to holy crap,
It's
Phil can just
bullshit?
gotta get what he needs.
Oh,
He can get stuff that
Doom and
he can
gloom
get
bullshit.
sunglasses for the flight sim streams. He can sit here and play any game he wants. He can order food.
That's not true.
He can do a special event. He
that's
can do all
not
this.
true.
Yes, because of you.
When a game has bad attendance or support for the first hour, you drop it as soon as possible. So that's not true.
That's false.
Because why? Because people cut the bullshit.
What?
People cut the bullshit and said, "Wait a minute, Phil's
What are you
actually
talking about?
kind of fun to hang out with. We like him doing all this different stuff."
Brother, who's saying that? The 380 people watching?
Definitely.
It's the 380 people watching, which is way less than he had when the real King Arc was going. And now you have 4 people that make sure you hit the goals every day. That's changed his entire outlook on life. Is 4 people.
Yeah, the thousands of people who dislike him cut the bullshit and said,
Oh,
actually,
yes.
Phil, we do like to hang out with you and watch you
Yes.
eat food. We don't make fun of you while we do it, too.
Oh,
Like,
also everyone's making fun of us, by the way. So yeah, I love those. You know, the react. I love the people reacting to that being said when it's live. You know, the reaction channels that are watching our stuff and then making fun of us. They're crazy.
it is very hard. It is very taxing on my mental health, seeing all the troll
Yeah.
comments and the, calling you a pig roach, calling you gouty, right? It's just not fair. It's not.
They
Very
always
fair.
make fun of when I slip on my words, and then PWAP's making guns compilations, pissing me off, saying I'm
Steve the
old.
Dead's picking his
We've been-
ears, picking his nose and mouth and stuff.
Yep.
It's just
Supporting
gross.
him all these years instead of making fun of him, we would have been there years ago. Yeah, true.
So now it's their fault for not
Absolutely.
realizing it
But now we're
earlier?
back. And now
They don't
the
want
future's
you to
so bright.
succeed, stupid. I don't.
I gotta wear shades.
Brother, it's the 4th time
Okay.
you've said this. it
So
loses
that's
its
why DSP
effect.
tries it's a
didn't
reward.
wait.
Because
It's
you
not
guys
what it
wanted
was
it
the
for
first
ages
time.
to come back, and now it's
It
coming
loses
back
its effect
because
the
I don't have
fourth
to worry about
time,
those videos
brother.
making me any money. They don't, and I don't care because I make enough that I don't give a shit. We do whatever we want. We have fun now with no limitations, right? Within
right.
reason.
Okay, I really don't know
All
if that's
right.
a good mindset to go into
Good
this
shit,
with.
right?
Well,
All right, good stuff.
No,
So,
no
limitations.
limitations.
later
boys.
With
today,
no
my-
limitations. WB Champions was slow one night and it got dropped like a bad habit.
Yeah.
No limitations.
I'm going beyond my limits, and I'm in 5th gear begging now.
I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do. Guys, DSP Reacts is slow now. No one likes it, so that is canceled. Thank you.
Why,
My wife
why
gets
isn't
home,
anyone
we
talking
take
to
a
me?
break.
Guy, hello.
Hello, where is everybody, huh?
break from the stream to go order the Japanese food with her, and then that'll be arriving around probably between 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, and we'll have a live DSP tries from that Japanese restaurant. And then next week's goal is the entire Decades menu from Taco Bell, which I think would be awesome, right?
Really excited about that
Good
one.
stuff. All right. So let's talk,
All right.
About
shall
what?
we, about
Am I skipping
the
this or
schedule
not?
for the week? I
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, yes.
Okay, let's get back to the subject at hand. It's all about box and compare the form factor and weight and
We already
design
said
of the
this
baseline
part.
PS5 with the
Form
PS5 Pro.
factor?
Then we're gonna hook it up. We're gonna get my
I love when he uses
PS5.
that word because that just means shape.
Any other games you guys can think of that I game?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
Hell yeah! Thank you, KMF and Nathan Smith here. 38 months as a member. I got a gaming laptop and 3 months of Game Pass. Cool. You'll enjoy that. Game Pass is a zillion games on
Gamebox
it.
Gamebox is really cool.
I hope
Game Pass
your
super cool.
laptop link here. Like this close is really nice. It's just very refreshing. I love it. My neck, it bothers me a lot all over here. Like when I have hair growing big over my ears or down the back of my neck, it bothers me a lot. So having it this close is really nice. It's just very refreshing. I love it.
Very refreshing.
And let's be honest, my hair was really growing way out too far. It was puffy and like it was like shaped weird. So I'm glad that I finally got the trim.
That's why you can resist touching it all day, every day.
Okay.
Oh, I saw
finally
that.
got the
Come
trim.
on, stop trying to sneak them in. It's not going to
Stealthy,
work.
Phil.
Okay.
I see you.
Quick bump.
Oh, let's see. Ever think about it? And they all went.
What?
I don't talk to
Oh, he's
crazy
complaining about
people.
something.
And they all went. Well, I never had a private line of contact or anything with those people. About
Who is he talking
if you're
about?
old fans like P Dog or Chewbacca. No.
Oh,
No.
yep,
Why
fuck
would
them.
just think about this? First of all, I never had a private line of contact or anything with those people.
Except
And
for
they
the
all went nuts
forums.
and acted like assholes. Why would I talk to them?
Okay,
They're nuts.
nope.
I don't talk to crazy people. I talk to people who are positive and fun and want to
Like
live in the
Derek.
now and not
Yeah,
live in
Derek, yeah.
weird, bizarro, alternate reality world and weird shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Just insane. Anyway, cool. All right, so today is all about PS5 Pro, both streams. The first stream primarily the unboxing, the checking physically what it looks like, hooking it up,
Oh
getting
my
it working.
god,
getting
we already
some
said this part. I'm fast forwarding heavily.
I would like to try to finish Life is Strange though.
Ah.
And keep in mind that I'm going to take clips from my political show. And I'm going to put those on the DSP React as an archive so there's still content on that channel. Okay? We talked about this the other day, if you missed it. So then Monday night we'll do gameplay. And the question is, what do we do? Because here's the thing. I've got a lot of days this week. Like, I'll have Monday night, all of Tuesday. Probably the day stream on Wednesday is the stream I'm going to skip. So let's just say that now. Let's say the daytime stream on Wednesday, I won't be here. But I'll be here Wednesday night. Likely.
Fuck, is that
This
the picture I
one-off
wanted?
special pilot stream. And the topic at hand will be very... I want to do
Nice try,
this
Phil,
one-off
come
special
on.
pilot stream. And the topic
Come
at hand will
on.
be very simple. How did the Democrats lose the 2024 presidential election?
Oh, that'll be
I want to
insane.
analyze
Yeah,
this
I can't
topic.
hear.
I'm going to bring in some
yes.
clips. I'm going to bring in some information. I'm going to talk about it. We're going to have an open discussion on that stream about
When he
it.
gets
Because
banned.
to be quite frank, I'm baffled that they botched this so bad. But, you know, they had everything going for them. But
Yeah,
it's just sad and pathetic how they behave and what they went with. So we're going to talk all about this. It's going to be an
specifics you
interesting
can talk
show. My first ever politics show. The thing
This is me right now.
I can't tell you right now when it's going
Right
to be.
now.
Why
Because
not?
as I've explained, I don't want to
We're promising to deliver.
I don't want to basically stab the guys from Kino Casino in the back. To be honest,
Dude, you have
all
300
I know when I stream
viewers.
on my late streams, it's gameplay.
On Kick, you have 100 if you're lucky. I don't think they
So it's
give
like,
a
okay,
fuck.
you want drama
think they're
content
gonna
and
be
Kino
okay.
Casino is streaming? Go check
I
them
think
out.
they probably want you to actually stream at the same time. You know what I mean? That'd be
I
better.
mean, for real though.
They could be like, holy shit, look what Philip just said.
You want gameplay? Come
No,
check
you know
out
what?
Phil.
I bet you they
Yeah.
told him not to stream at the same time, to stream before us, so that we could watch our clips on Kino
Yes,
Casino.
yes. I think that's probably it.
They talk about politics a lot. And I feel like if I were to do my political show, especially my first one ever, when they're broadcasting, especially
My first one
exclusively on
ever.
Kick where they broadcast, I feel like that's kind of messed up because it's undoubtedly going to split the audience a bit. There's going to be interest in seeing me do my first show, and I know that there's crossover with their audience. And you know, what if some of the people who might have been watching them and supporting them choose to check me out instead? I don't want that to happen. I think that's messed up. That would be like kind of
Yeah,
underhanded.
right.
You know,
Yeah,
these
the
guys
10 people.
help me out a ton. By
And if you're
giving
so
me a
fucking
chance
worried about it, why
Yeah.
don't you send them,
to
send
get
them a
public
tip then, you
exposure.
fucking freeloader.
To hang out, to talk about various
call my wife
topics.
fat.
They've had me in their content a bunch. They did me a huge favor by doing the co-op react to the Review Tech documentary, right?
Huge favor.
I'm not going to stab these guys in the back and be a dick about it. All right.
They don't give a shit about you.
I need to know
Come on!
when they are.
I don't even need to slow-mo that one.
I need to know when they are streaming so that I can do the show and not basically
Someone
split
tell
the
me when they're
audience,
streaming,
right?
please.
So let's see what happens.
We
and
wanna
when
talk
when
to
they
them
get back
about
to me
that,
on
or-
their schedule
oh.
for the week, I'm going to
No, they don't
schedule in my
return my
political
messages
show.
anymore.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And we'll go from there. I might not know for
Okay.
several days, and it might be a last minute thing. Just know that one night this week, I'm doing a DS Politics show. I just don't know when. It may be the night before.
We'll see.
I find
Might
out.
restream the first
I'll
one of
let you know
that,
as soon
but
as
it'll
I
be
know, and we'll
annoying.
schedule it
Not
in.
a
And then
regular
it'll be the
thing.
very first ever episode.
The first one will be
the
interesting.
Unsolted.
Yeah, this is how you govern. The is how you do govern.
The is how you do govern.
Oh yeah.
Starting a new era of content.
Okay,
That's
I really hope someone
crazy.
points that out now.
Yeah, come on. Okay.
Here goes Pop Polecat. Yeah, he really wants Kino viewers to watch his own show. That's really it, too. We
Yeah.
got to remember the other side.
Sorry, I can't not laugh. Okay, so
The
that's coming
is,
up this
or-
week. That's the schedule.
That's what I
Now,
was
before we
laughing at.
get to other stuff, I have a couple news stories to cover today. All right?
Please.
The first one's very pertinent. Okay, this news story. Whoops, I'm using the wrong mouse here. The first news story I'm covering today.
And
What time is
1.5.
it? Oh, it's just about an hour in. Oh, this is perfect for me to do clips because I want to do these. Adam DBZ90s man just did a $5 Australian super chat. Can you do Demon's Souls remake on the PS5 Pro? And PS4 games, can you try Alien Isolation? I think, well, Demon's Souls is a definite. I haven't believed it's on there. That's what games we should be. Okay. COO and CFO of Sony is talking about games
Laying
and
off?
game performance.
Oh.
Now, we know what's been going on with
What
Sony
was that?
recently. Games and game performance.
Watch this. What was that?
Now, we know what's been going on with Sony.
I don't know what's going on
Games
with
and
his
game
body chemistry, dude,
performance.
but there's just chemical reactions happening that are making him go crazy all day. Now, his body is not in control of his body.
Now, we know
anymore.
what's been going on with Sony
What was
recently.
that?
They've had a series of flops and missteps. And so it's very
Series of
interesting to get
flaps,
this guy's perspective
flaps.
on it. So, shall we? Shall we dive into this?
Shall we?
Okay.
Shall we?
So here it is.
Yes, we shall.
This just happened, this interview
please
with him
regale
where he was
us
speaking.
with the news.
I'm being aggressive
Sony
with my skip
president,
juice.
COO,
Oh my god,
and
only in
CFO
4 minutes
Hiroki
anyway.
Totoki
Brother.
says PlayStation needs to have more detailed checks and gates, such as more user tests, to prevent situations like Concord from happening again. We need to repeat those gates more so that we could have caught and determine whether that will be accepted by the users or not. We need to have more information that will enable us to make more sound decisions.
Yeah, that's a good
Looking
idea.
back on the past, I think we need to go back to the basics and make it really stronger.
And that's exactly what I've always said.
And then continuing on, we should have done those gates much earlier than we did. And we have a siloed organization. So going beyond the boundaries of those organizations in terms of development and sales, that could have been much more smoother.
Yes.
He also says that they need to select the right launch window while looking at other first and third party titles as to maximize and not cannibalize sales.
So it sounds like the easiest shit to do as your CEO is to say what you're going to do in the future better than you did in the past. It means
Okay,
nothing.
Sounds good.
Yep. We're going to
Easy
actually
as
make
that.
sure that doesn't happen again by making sure it doesn't happen again. Sound good?
Ah,
Please be
all right.
excited.
Right?
Thank you for this very
Now,
pressing news.
I want you to think about
We are going to make sure we don't make the same mistakes we made in the past. And here's how we'll do it by testing more. Thank you. Please be excited and buy stock.
what he's saying, okay?
And
And
Jim.
particularly, he's addressing Concord, right? For those who don't know, Concord was arguably one of the biggest financial gaming flops in history. I think some people said it was some insane amount of money, like $400 million or some crazy amount of money was invested in this game.
Is that right?
They were putting all of their eggs in this basket.
Yeah, that's
acting like
right,
this is going
Giraffe.
to be the next big thing for them.
There's
right?
a lot of people that take these press releases to mean something, and DSP is one of them.
And
you
we
know?
talked about Concord before. How
What is he supposed to say? Actually, we think we did everything right on Concord, and we're going to try to do that again next year. Thanks for that, though.
Sadly, it was the fucked up gamers problem for us, and it's not our fault actually. So fuck yourselves, everybody.
Thank you.
Actually.
Yep.
I'm a businessman. Please buy.
Same thing happening next year. Thank you.
crazy
And
uninspired
it
this
wasn't
game
$400
is.
million.
Essentially, it tried to like
$400 million would
copy
be
other
like the most
people's work.
insane
Number
video game budget of all time.
one, the cast of characters is kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. They kind of look like them. They kind of act like them. It's kind of a ripoff. Number two, the hero-based shooter, but team-based, such as Overwatch, and plays similarly to Overwatch, but has a few unique mechanics. But the fad of Overwatch is gone. I mean, you're really,
Yeah, 400
really
million is
old
almost Star Citizen
to
level,
be
Mr.
jumping into
Extravagant.
this game. Like
Star
this.
Citizen, that's
And I
fun.
understand there was
Star Citizen is a crazy story. If you ever want to get into that on YouTube, check out the documentaries on that. It's wild.
And if you're someone in the chat who's been supporting that, I'm deeply apologize, and I'm very sorry.
You think there's some people? It's crazy that people support Philip. Well, imagine spending millions on a game that like has no idea when it's going to come out. You know what I mean?
Or really an idea of what it is.
Yeah, you don't even know what it is.
some unique mechanics to it. I guess
I
people
see it,
put
Warthog Leader.
based stuff
There
in
he
it
is.
too. I don't know because I
YouTube's
certainly
been,
didn't play it.
been a little
Yeah.
fucking
People who
lucky
played it were
last
like,
The
couple
yeah,
days.
it has
ad
some
blocks,
unique
man.
stuff
Get them
to
out
it.
of here.
But basically,
Oh,
when
yeah.
at the end of the day, when you looked at the promo materials for the
NWO
game,
News, I lost 3K to
people who
Star
played it
Citizen.
basically said,
Sorry,
I'm so
brother.
sorry.
It's a
I'm
corporate
sorry, man.
product. 100% Concord is
I call
the
it Star
result of a
Shitizen.
bunch of guys in suits.
Oh, that's
in
funny.
Fact, I mean, let's be honest.
As you can, we're not even listening. I'm fast forwarding. Who gives a
This is
fuck,
a-
man?
I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just talking.
Not even
over him.
listening. No,
I'm
I
sorry.
am too because I don't care. Like no one cares about this. I know it.
Lasagna.
It could not be less
But
interesting to
instead,
talk
oh,
about
you
video
decide to
game
serve as
politics,
salads,
basically.
right? And then you don't ask anyone what the
Yeah, this is me
sound
again.
did. And not only the corporate suits, big wigs, people who are businessmen, businesswomen, they don't have gamers. If you don't have a gamer in a for this year,
Slamming
a
it.
game that everyone admitted ripped off Nintendo, and everyone was wondering, gee, is Nintendo going to take legal action against Palworld because it literally ripped off Pokemon?
Oh, you're
right?
slamming it on your end.
So
I'm
we
trying
waited
to
and
make
waited and
it
waited,
go.
and Nintendo didn't do anything. And we're like, oh, well, I guess that's it. They're just going to let it pass. Then all of a sudden, about a month ago,
I think we're
we
almost
got
out,
wind
though.
that they are
Oh my
suing
God,
them.
guys, we're out.
That Nintendo is
Son of
going
a
after the
bitch.
company that makes
Ooh,
Palworld.
I'm so
I forget
thirsty.
The company's the parent
That was
I wish
Snoop's
I had
fault.
some juice. I wish I had some
and
juice.
we're like,
Sucked
okay,
it all
what are they going
down.
after them
I
for?
guzzled
You know,
it down
how
at
many
the
characters
beginning.
did they rip off and stuff? Oh no,
God damn it! Now
Nintendo
we're
is
fucked.
suing them for patent infringement.
What? Huh?
Patent infringement.
What
What does that
what's
mean?
patent
It's not
infringement?
intellectual property
Huh?
infringement, like you know the Pokemon IP. What exactly are they suing them for? Well, it was revealed today, and the entire internet is abuzz with this.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
People are looking at it and saying, "Are you out of your mind? What? This
Are
is
you
the
out of your
craziest thing
mind?
we've ever seen."
You out of your mind?
Like, seriously, this is wild. Wait till you see this. Okay.
Okay, yeah, well,
Okay,
well,
could you just
bring it
describe
up?
what we're talking about, please? Like,
Could you bring it up or?
Nintendo
Okay. You want to bring it
is
up
suing
or?
the makers of Palworld, okay, for patent infringement on these 3 patents. But you may see a small problem.
I don't.
Okay.
Here's
You
the
don't
small
notice, you're taking
problem.
a look
There's
here.
no.
You might
There's
say,
no
"Wait, what
information
is
in there
this?"
that you could
The
possibly
patents that
like.
Nintendo is suing Palworld for infringement on are patents that they did not file for or own or register
Guess what?
until after
ahead.
Palworld was already made and released.
That still works. That's still okay. They have the patent, so you can just do that. I'm pretty sure.
So
fucking
basically,
Thomas
Nintendo
Edison
is so
did
petty.
literally exactly that, or
They
some
realized
shit,
they would
where
not win
someone
an
invented something, he
intellectual
just bought the
property
patent on it
lawsuit
before he
against the
could
company
release. I don't know.
because the company probably transformed Pokemon enough that they wouldn't win in court. So instead, Nintendo took 3 patents out over the course of 2024, filed and registered them, and now they're accusing Palworld of violating them. But
Okay,
wait
well,
till
it took me 2 seconds of scrolling on that very same Twitter from when it said the oldest version of these patents are for 2021. All this is that Pokemon have updated and modified those patents. So the patents they're talking about were actually registered in 2021. So just scroll down and you see the truth, but all
you
right.
see what these patents are. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's see what they are.
Patent
And also,
number
you can also sue, as someone else is saying here too. I'm not stealing. I'm not thinking of this myself, but they're suing them for patents that should never have been made in the first place. So if they made a patent that should have been granted, you can therefore go after them after that. Said, hey, that should not have been available as a patent. You know what I mean?
I mean, I generally don't know anything.
Yeah, that's
about
fine, it's
anything,
fine.
So I'm just
dynamic
it's, like the thing
land,
is, this
air,
is so
and
beyond.
water mounting
God.
system.
Big up TJ
basically,
Gamebox.
our video game has the ability to mount creatures.
Oh,
And
hang
you-
on. Snoop
Whoa.
got excited there for a second. You can mount
Yeah,
creatures.
hold on.
You
Let's
got to get in
back
on
that
that.
up, please, and slow that down a little bit. Okay.
Can you mount?
What?
What kind of creatures can you
kind
mount?
of
Video
creatures
game
can I mount?
has the ability to mount creatures and use them as transportation,
Ooh, and transportation.
land, sea, and air. Nintendo filed
Okay.
a patent for that. Like
Yeah?
they own the rights to that now,
Might
and
they
no one
be
else has
furry?
ever put that in a video game
Oh.
ever. What?
Okay, again, just
Wait,
because
what?
you don't understand
on
what
top of
the
that,
significance of that is.
Can you tell me what the
like-
first game was that did that? Was it
Pokemon.
Pokemon?
Yes.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I think I recall
Well,
many video games before Pokemon where you would jump on a creature and ride through the game or fly through the game.
those were Nintendo games.
I mean, I can probably think of 10 right now off the top of my head without any effort.
Name one.
please go ahead. Please name
One.
2. I'll ask for 2. Let's go.
Come on.
We
Now,
got
hold on, now, hold on, before he says
there's
anything.
there's a Yoshi.
Yeah.
Then we got hang on, we got
Adventure
there's a
Island.
lot of them. There's a lot of them. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Fucking
Dumb
Yoshi.
fuck.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a mount. And that came before Pokemon. Okay? Engaging battles by object containing a monster at other monster.
Okay, so
i.e. Pokeballs, right? Now, they don't call them Pokeballs in Palworld, but they're definitely Pokeballs. But again, this is not a concept that's been limited to like Pokemon.
And examples.
This has been
Examples.
in many, many other
Examples.
franchises, games.
for
You have
example.
something that's captured, you
okay,
free it, and
this
then
one
it
you
fights for
definitely could not name more than one. I don't think there is a single game that uses orb-shaped balls to capture monsters and battle them
I just
with.
want an example.
and stuff like that. Maybe you can argue Pokemon was really the first game to make it mainstream or popular,
Uh-huh.
right? And then the
Okay,
third,
so how about- give me
capturing
an obscure
creatures
one.
with a thrown object.
Or you'd be like, oh, the Digimon.
You don't capture those.
What? And look, they even have pictures,
Oh my God. They have pictures.
Oh,
right?
tilted.
So there it is. A person is throwing an object. See? They
It says,
patented this.
Catch successful.
Look, mounts.
Oh, nice.
So you're
Mounts.
standing on a beach, and the bird creature comes
Yeah.
and grabs you
Oh, is that
and
hello?
flies you through the game.
Yeah?
Oh, the dinosaur
Or
Pokemon. That was
you
my favorite.
Throw out your ball, you free your creature, and your creature attacks another creature. So
It says
Nintendo is
field
claiming
character.
they filed patents and they own this now. That no other video game ever would ever be able to do this.
Uh-huh.
I
Now,
don't
here's
think
the
that's.
weird
I
thing
don't think that
about
is
it,
what it
right?
says, though.
No, it's not, but
What stopped anyone from doing this before? If this is legal and true and Nintendo
oh my God,
actually
please give me some back.
apparently like Pokemon was not the first one
That's
that ever
it.
did it.
Fuck, I had
So
5
how
seconds.
on
It's all
earth
gone.
could they have been granted this patent, and how could it be valid?
Yeah, by the
Right?
way, Japan's a different country from
And so
that's
again,
true
here's
too.
the
America,
most
right?
bizarre
That's true
thing
too.
about all of it. They're
Go ahead,
only
Philip.
going after Palworld for it. There definitely have been other games that you could say if Nintendo really owns these patents now, right? Then there's a million
ups,
other
Keel.
games that have this stuff in it. So why not go after those other games? No, we're only going after Palworld, right? So it's 100% targeted towards a game where what it really feels like is that Nintendo couldn't get them on the IP. They were like, man, Palworld, they just ever so slightly transformed our work to make it a transformative work. Okay?
And then
keep
next
going.
step-
Because of that,
Yeah, because of
Uh-huh.
that.
we can't get them on it. But we're really angry
Oh.
that they stole that. So now we're going to
So
go
they
after
false
them for
copyright
patent
claim
stuff.
them. That's what you're
And now
saying.
here's the really scary thought about all
Okay,
of
here's a
this,
scary
right?
thought. Okay,
Oh,
wait.
If this
If
holds
imagine
weight,
if
let's say
you
Imagine-
are going for a shiny Pokemon, okay, and
Palworld
You
fights
own
and you
a
knock it
restaurant.
out, you accidentally knock out the shiny Pokemon. Now that's a scary thought. Okay,
Now,
anyways, go ahead. Yours
now
is
what
better.
if you have a high-level psychic type Pokemon that you really want to capture, and but you don't want to risk it running away or killing it in battle, right? Like, what if they did that?
Because Pop Polecat, yeah, Skip Juice gone, Goblin Date fun, Clean Piss and Puke out of the car fun. Thank you,
Nintendo,
Pop
and it
Polecat.
goes to court.
We're bouncing on the
And
pole.
the
Big
court
ups, brother.
rules for Nintendo. Essentially, that would create a legal precedent stating that at any time someone can patent something, and even if someone
Yes.
made it before you, you now
Yes.
own the rights to their product. What?
That's
Like,
how it
what?
works.
How does that make any sense?
It
So someone
has
has a
literally been
brilliant
that like
invention,
for at
they
least 100
create it,
years.
Yeah.
You get wind of it, you patent the idea, now you own it because you fucking stole it? Like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
So the question is, will this hold up, right? Will there actually
will it hold up?
be
Does it still hold
the
up?
court
I don't
case
know.
that'll go through, and will Nintendo win or not? In reality, this may not even be what Nintendo is trying. Nintendo might know that they're so big and rich, right?
Yep.
They can go through an arduous, long legal process of suing the Palworld game developers and making them go through a trial and making them go through all of this crap to defend themselves.
Yep.
And here's the thing, even if Palworld comes out the victor, they may have spent so much time and effort defending themselves legally that they're a loser. They wasted all of their money and profits that they made on Palworld in this legal fight. So by the time that they're done,
41.
it's as if they never even made the game. Maybe that's what Nintendo's true strategy really is. Maybe they know they can't win, but they just want to punish Palworld for doing what they did. They want to scare the competition and say, hey, listen.
Yep, scare them.
Nintendo are the big sharks in this pond. And if you fuck with Nintendo,
sharks are often in ponds.
Nintendo will crack that whip.
The big shark in this
and just
pond.
kick your ass. Even if we don't even care if we win,
Sharks.
or we're even on the high moral ground here, we just want to let you know you don't fuck with Nintendo, right?
We have the high moral ground here,
This is like
Palworld.
It's over,
mafia.
Palworld.
We have the high moral ground. As you can see, there are sharks in this pond, Palworld, the likes of which you have no answer for.
You never wanted me to have Pokemon. You tried to keep it from me.
I don't know it good enough to keep going.
Oh, so shit.
Don't worry.
The sand was coarse and rough. It gets everywhere.
Seriously,
That movie
this is the
rocks
kind of-
just because of Natalie Portman. Like, she carries it.
Oh yeah,
She
absolutely.
carries
Those
that
prequels,
movie.
She's working hard. She is working hard.
Mama.
And Attack of the Clones is my least favorite movie of all time. But the part in the arena and that one lizard kind of slashes her belly a little bit, and you see some tummy. Oh mama,
Mama. Oh,
yeah,
mama.
I'm back. I'm back in. I love Star Wars.
Snoot shot a lot of stuff into his own tummy based on that tummy,
No,
if you know what I'm saying.
no.
Let's keep going.
Stuff that,
that's
like,
disgusting.
Just don't read into that.
crime
Big ups,
and
Quasar.
gangs does.
Just ignore
right?
that.
They go into a neighborhood. Hey, listen. Doesn't matter, you know, if you're in the right or wrong. We're the
So
big
boring.
shit here.
We have to
You're
keep
gonna pay
talking
us our
about other
protection
stuff.
money. If you don't, we're gonna kick
And
your
it's
ass.
like, it's
yeah, but
just
that
such
ain't
a
right. Well, fuck
nothing
you.
thing. This happens
Don't care.
every day. by
We're
the
in
way.
charge. Fuck off.
Ooh,
That seems
tummy
like that's
fetish
what they're
Snoot
doing.
confirmed.
And they're
Oh,
doing
okay,
it
I'll wear
publicly.
that- I'll
They're
wear
not
that
even
badge
trying to
with,
hide it.
with
It's not like
pride.
this is some
Easy.
secret clandestine
Send
shit.
me your
They're
tummies,
going
lady.
through public
Anybody out
courts
there?
and public filings.
I would
to
hate
do
if
it.
people sent me their tummy shots.
Oh, actually, yeah, good point.
Holy
Actually, no,
shit.
don't say
What is
that
going
about
on
me.
here?
That would be a
And this is the
horrible
company that
troll
everyone
to do
loves to support.
to
Hey,
me.
everyone, they fucked up with the Wii U. Let's go buy Amiibos.
The funniest
right?
one is I saw before the election. Like, all right, ladies, let's settle this. What side has the best boobs? And it's like Democrats and Republicans. Send me those boobs, you know.
Show me. Let's settle this debate right now.
Yeah.
To support them. And this is how they're behaving. They're bullying the competition just because they can.
They're
Not
the
even because they
biggest
need
company
to. Do they
in the
really
thing.
need to? Is
Do they really need
Palworld
to?
so good of a game
Yep.
that no
No.
one's going to buy the next Pokemon? I mean, let's be real here. Palworld died out in like
See,
2 months,
Anthony.
and no one even plays it. Like the player base
Imagine
went,
if Phil
"Woo!"
was in charge of
No
Nintendo.
one even
Like,
talks
he would
about it
personally go
So,
and
like-
blow up the Palworld HQ with
Uh-huh.
a fucking suicide vest.
Yep.
How is this a risk to Nintendo? Right? How is this? It's just
Yeah, Durbina,
fucking
that's a
bizarre,
good point.
The way that they're behaving.
This is a good look into
situation.
DSP politics, by the way. Talking about shit he
Yeah.
has no clue about, you know, but like just spouting off random shit. It's gonna be like that.
It's gonna be brutal.
I don't know.
Is this a
Let's
clip
see what
or-
happens with
oh.
the story. I'll be following it for sure. I'm interested to see how it goes.
MM
I'm sure we'll be circling
is
back when
low-key
there's more
Snow Carl. He
information
said,
and
do you have stats for that or sources? Like, he's kind of low-key trying to be Snow Carl, but he's no money, so he just
Yeah.
ignores them.
developments.
Go ahead, what
I
you
see
say?
MM in detractor streams all the time.
Yeah, I
he's
think
always
he's
always
a-
flitting about.
Okay,
Snow
guys,
Carl
I have to blow
style.
my nose. I've had to for like 10 minutes. Give me a second.
Okay, thank you.
Can come up here. Jasper.
Jasper Kitty.
Jasper Key.
Jasper Kitty.
And he looks up. I said, ended my.
Come on!
Excuse me.
Come on!
By the way, if you're on YouTube, please give the stream a like today. Get this stream some
How
nice
about some money? Give
engagement.
me some money.
Get
Wait,
some
you
people
already did
finding
school.
the channel
Yeah,
and
he
the
already did,
algorithm
so he's
today
not,
would be very nice.
he's not
Oh, I
talking
missed
about that. He'll still,
How
no,
did
he's
that
still,
happen?
he's still
Okay.
begged for kick. Someone did a member bomb on YouTube.
Ah, yes.
So
yes.
Ryu in Suiko says, doesn't matter if it's competition. If Nintendo legally owns aspects of design and doesn't prosecute people stealing them, they
Correct.
risk losing the copyrights.
Correct.
It's not about Palworld.
Correct.
Yeah, but they filed the patents after the fact.
That is not true, sir.
Palworld already existed.
Check the tweet
already
yourself.
was a profitable
You
game.
fucking posted the tweet.
And then Nintendo filed the patents and now they're trying to sue them
That's
for
not
patent
true.
infringement when the
Even
patent
if that
didn't
was
exist when they
true,
made the game.
it would be perfectly
You get what
valid.
I'm saying? It
Perfectly
doesn't make sense.
legal.
It's not
Jesus,
like
lay
they
off the
said,
shrooms.
these are patents we already previously owned, and you're ignoring
Jesus.
them and making games with them.
Today's my
They didn't exist before.
review tech night where I take my edibles. Can't wait for
Let's
that.
go.
I need it right
Stranding on
now.
Xbox, you missed the news. How
Got
is
any games
porting a
lined up?
game
Oh
that's
no!
been
I
on-
found a video that I've saved for this whole week. It's 101 useless facts about Pokemon. Oh, mama, it's gonna be a
brother.
great night.
I can't wait to hear about SS. When you
for
get
like
to the
several
SS and chapter, you
billion
gotta
The new
DM me, let me
console
know
news.
when they
It's
start
not
talking
really
about
gonna be a
Mew under
great
the
night.
For
truck.
those who are interested.
Did you know if you step on this patch of grass and turn left and push A, there's an invisible potion? Like, holy shit, man!
Did you know
What?
that Ekans is snake backwards and
No, that-
Arbok is cobra backwards?
I'm above that level. I like the really deep shit.
Been playing it
Oh,
on
that's
Xbox,
deep as
Will,
fuck,
but that's
dude.
not
Shut
news
up.
at all, really.
Like if you find Ho-Oh, like when Ho-Oh comes out, he changes this color of the sky because and then when he leaves, the sky is still clear because he left his mark on the sky. That's the shit I get erect for.
Quite frankly.
Did you know that the Gengar and the Nidorino fighting at the beginning of
Madara's got
the
this- it's funny as
Pokemon
fuck.
original is Giovanni's and the third Elite Four members Pokemon fighting together?
What the fuck?
That clearly likes Pokemon. Made a fan's dream Pokemon game. Why can't Nintendo instead get Scarlet to run like that? Well, I mean, I definitely think that that's a lot of the reason why Nintendo's acting like this. Because basically there's egg on their face, right? They've been making Pokemon all along.
Oh
and
my
it runs like
God.
shit now. Fuck.
Please.
Macaulay Culkin has been cast in season 2 of Fallout, and he's going to be a recurring major character in season 2.
Is that bad? Why not?
So annoying.
Well, if you like Macaulay Culkin,
yeah,
you know, that's news, but who's he playing?
He's cool.
Well, they're not revealing that yet. So that's
Okay.
not really news.
Okay.
Okay. Super Bonchan says, what are your opinions on rice? I like rice. I'm a strong believer that all
Oh yeah. All right, let's try to make this fun. What's the stupidest question we could ask? Like, okay, let's try to get some stupid as shit questions going. All right, that's how we can save this.
Okay.
What's your feeling on polyester or something like that? Like having a shirt style. What's your feeling on what's your ideal breakdown of material on a sweater? Like 75%
think-
polyester or something like that. What's
you
your
think
favorite
the
type of cloud? Let's do that. Nurbrew got it.
Oh,
Nurbrew got
okay.
it. What's your favorite type of
all
cloud?
brown rices are inferior
Do you
and white
prefer
rice is an
the room temperature
abomination.
to be
Wait,
67 or 72?
huh?
And why?
I think he's trying to make a really stupid bad joke, and it's stupid
What?
and it's bad. So I'm not even going to entertain it. Retro Danny, how you doing? He says, hope the PS5 Pro
Oh, it's a
is not
race
a
joke.
paperweight considering it costs.
It's what are your opinions on race? I'm a strong believer that all brown rices are inferior to white rice. It was a race joke.
$700. Yeah,
Nice
I'm
one,
curious.
Super Bonchan.
Again,
Nailed it.
Today we're going to
Very
firsthand
funny.
do testing with this thing. I'm going to try to push it. I'm going to try to go 4K 60 frames. Oh, they
Please.
refuse. They won't listen to the people.
Okay, please.
Are we going to upgrade our Thanksgiving meal this year? No, we're doing our usual. We have a roast, a turkey breast
My
roast
mom has sent me a
with
roast.
gravy, and we have some sides
My
that are
mommy's
going to
still
be coming.
sending it.
And then we're going to probably get some more. So we'll probably have some kind of potatoes. We'll probably have some kind of a vegetable. We'll probably have some
Vegetable.
stuffing, some
All
cranberry
vegetable.
sauce, some rolls, and butter. The
Vegetable,
usual.
one single carrot.
Nothing crazy special, but it's a
We're
nice
going to
meal,
have a
right?
stuffing.
It'll be raw, one carrot in the middle of the table. No one eats it. It just sits there.
I swear to fuck the home cooking vlogs that we watched last night, dude.
Yeah.
He puts on. I might have to find them and show them to you. It's just a quick like skip juice gathering excuse. But
Yeah.
He made these. They made these skewers, and they are the saddest fucking skewers I've ever
I've
seen.
never
in my
seen
life.
that one, I don't think.
Dude. It's
Skewers.
wow. I've never
Alvarez,
seen
if
any
you
of
have
them either.
issues
It's
with
insane.
ads on YouTube. You can go YouTube
I'll
Premium.
keep
and
watching.
Let's just do it
avoid
this
ads. I don't know
Thursday,
what
and
to
then
tell
we'll
you.
just watch it again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do the same show twice, but I'm there.
Oh, good call.
What makes a game timeless to me? For me, games
Oh
that
my God.
games that have become timeless classics to me
It's
are
good.
games that stood out in their moment in time for a
Yeah,
reason.
definitely.
Oh, that's a unique take
Like a
because I think
timeless
I
game
like the
to
ones
me
that are
was Super
shit.
Mario
I like those.
Yeah.
I think
Why?
those ones are the ones that are.
I like
That
the games that are a
game
dime
at
a
the
dozen
time
at
was
their
like
time.
the insane
That's my
epitome
favorite.
I don't
of everything
appreciate
that had been
genius
put
in its
into,
time,
like,
actually.
2D
So I like that one.
platforming and just blew it out of the park. It had groundbreaking.
Blew it out of the park.
Blew it out of the park.
He just blew it out of the park, honey. It's just
P-Wop,
like
hope you're watching. Blew it out of the park.
$5.
Amazing
Get out of
audio.
here.
A giant game with tons more levels than any other platformer ever before, right?
Right.
And it was the launch title
And-
of the console.
we gotta
as
get
well.
another
So
one
literally
gift there
everyone
for
who
that.
owned an SNES was able to play
And another one.
arguably the best platformer
And
of
another
that
one.
time period on it. So it's timeless. Like to this day, I still
Timeless.
go back and play
Timeless.
it whenever I get a chance because it's just that game that I think of that's synonymous with platforming greatness. You know what
Definitely.
I mean?
Yep.
Is he talking about
You know, just one thing it
Mario
didn't
right
do,
now?
it didn't just
Astrobot. Yep.
the
Oh, what?
status quo. It pushed it. It pushed it to its
Status
limits
quo.
and tried to do more.
Status quo.
Right? Added new technology. Remember, it had the scaling stuff. I forget what it was called. Or like something mode graphics or something like that. I can't remember what it was called, but it had like the backgrounds removed and stuff. They never really done that
on me.
in a game before like that.
Kick support.
But then it added all kinds of elements and things. You know, some of the games today.
subs now.
Well, we're just going to do another shooter. We're going to do another team-based online shooter. We're going to do a looter shooter. We're going to do a battle royale. We're going to do this. And it's just like, so here's what the genre needs. Check off every box.
Nobody's talking to me.
We checked off this box. We checked off this box. Then when you
I
play
am
the game,
being ignored.
it might be all right, but it kind of feels like
We're getting
soulless,
there.
right? Like Concord. That's what everyone said. The game felt like it was soulless, like it was just a product to be bought and consumed.
This meal
rather
log
than
video
game
is
to
only
be
a minute
enjoyed
long,
on
by
its
the
own
way.
merits
Okay,
and
we can watch
cultural
that.
value.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's get a
I'm
minute.
just
Games
desperately-
need to
I'm
have that uniqueness, that
starving
level of
for skip
uniqueness
juice
in,
right now. I
in
need
cultural
sustenance.
value for me to truly
All right, here we
enjoy.
go.
I just
So I
look
guess
at
One
how
minute
fucked
field
up
trip. 1 minute field trip.
Look how fucked up these skewers are, okay? See if you can count the number of things that are fucked up about
Oh
this.
my god, how spread apart is everything? Oh my god, you got a
Dude, okay.
chasm in between all the shit.
Tell me what you think is on these skewers. Just take a quick look at that and tell me what you think that's
All right,
made of.
So we got some sort of beef style, some sort of green bean style.
Okay?
That potato? That's kind of an oddball.
They are potatoes.
Okay,
yes.
okay. And then we got some tots, some tots here.
Yeah. Excuse me, those are Parmesan tots, please.
And
Okay.
look at the strange V shape here. Was it Valentine's Day with the V tots? Those are rare.
Oh, wow. Hard
See the
tots.
V tot?
Holy.
Yeah. All right, 1 minute.
okay.
Let's watch it.
All right, another home cooked meal from Leanna. What she did is she combined a few things. We've got the Parmesan tots that we've had before, but we have a new item, skewers.
So what you do with those
Skewered.
is get the tots from Walmart and frozen, bake them up, and then just put
Right.
Parmesan cheese on top, and then you got Parmesan tots.
Oh,
Sound
see,
good?
but then I put them in the microwave after that.
Oh, okay,
So the
okay,
cheese
okay.
melts on down to it, okay?
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
It's chopped up steak that actually you can buy at the supermarket to put
Okay,
into stew and stuff
this
like
is
that.
so
But it makes it a lot
nitpicky,
easier
but
for skewers.
some
You
of
just
them
stick on
are
there.
vertical. Like some of the steak pieces are oriented vertically, and others are horizontally.
That's
you know
true
what I'm
too.
saying?
And also, you should not use stew beef for skewers because it's very tough.
No,
That's why it's stew.
definitely not.
That's why it's stew.
Real bad deal.
It's stew meat for a reason. That's because it's very tough.
And I think that's asparagus. That's also skewered on there.
Okay, nice.
Combined with Yukon Gold potatoes.
Actually, these are fingerling.
Oh, fingerling.
Oh,
gold
fingerling.
potatoes.
Oh,
And
honey, that was.
asparagus.
Hold on a second.
And we
Just-
have
I
a
can't
custom-made
wait till I'm done
sauce
recording
for
to
it
talk
for
about that,
dipping.
please.
It's a
Custom?
Dijon barbecue steak sauce type of thing.
So you just
Maybe
mix it
Dijon
up.
but you get a
Situation
little
type
bit of
deal.
bar-
You have got to get this in its own bowl. Come on, honey. This cannot be on the plate.
Obviously.
Ridiculous.
No, I'm glooping it on the table. I'm glooping it right on the plate, right next to the tots.
That's disgusting.
Skewers.
You need its own. Get a ramekin. Get a ramekin in here. Come on.
Come on. The ramekin is the most important dish in your house. Once you have one,
disgusting.
you'll wonder you ever lived without one, honestly.
Yeah.
Really.
Barbecue-y. It's very good.
And we're
So
just
it's interesting
mixing
because
sauces,
you get
by the
different
way.
visual presentation.
It's
and
homemade.
She decided to put the sauce directly
Custom.
on to her skewers, while I decided to put it as a side for dipping.
Oh.
So we'll see. But it looks good.
Check out
Smells
the
good.
tot, the tot
And I
discrepancy
already
too.
know I love the
Oh my
Parmesan
God.
tots.
Small.
What's the tot? The tot discrepancy is massive. We got 8
It's
tots
a-
over here.
The tot ratio is nuts on this one,
We had
dude.
those before, so we'll see. how
Holy
this one
shit!
turns out as well, but I think it's going to be probably another one that
We got triple the tot density over here.
Easily
Yeah,
triple the tots.
She look at that face says it all right here. She's loving this, loving life. Uh-huh. Okay.
That would be
Eyeballing those
a
tots.
timeless game for me.
I got
Doesn't
4
even have to be
tots.
groundbreaking necessarily.
Give me some of your
like
tots,
for
Phil.
example, if I'm playing a game
Okay.
and something happens in it that's so unique, like Alan Wake 2 had the crazy dance number. That's a whole level of the game.
It's not a dance
Listen, you could
number.
argue
It's like a
That Alan
like a
Wake 2 did
concert
not
of some
have
kind.
reading
The
gameplay
dance number.
or anything like that. But
Yeah,
that
like in the
level will
Music
stick with me
Man.
forever, and that's kind of a timeless moment that I'm going to remember to the end of till the day that I die. And people will say,
God.
"What are the most unique moments you ever had in a video game?" the Alan Wake 2 musical level 100% will be. You know, and that's kind of makes it timeless.
On his
So,
deathbed,
there
the
you go.
doctor's just
Do
asking
something
him that
truly
before you
unique.
go.
Timeless
Original.
moments. I'm trying to think of one of myself, a timeless moment like that. I was trying to think. I here's one that's going to age me a bit. But I do remember when you went to the Dark World, Link to the Past.
Yep.
That was probably a good one. I was like, "What the fuck? You got to be kidding me! There's 8 more." I remember that.
I remember figuring out that I could jump, like I could wall jump out of the pit in Super Metroid.
Oh, okay.
And-
that was one. That's
Yeah.
one.
Fun,
A lot of those moments in
challenging.
Super Metroid for me.
The second cat
Interesting.
reveal. Thank you, Mr.
and
Extravagant.
something
That's
that will
another great
stand
gaming
out from
moment
the
for me.
pack, and then you become
yeah.
kind of a timeless moment, right? That's my take on it. You could disagree, but that's how I feel about it. I think that's the truth of the matter.
I remember. Okay, this is one that's less likely, but Spy Party. When I was playing Spy Party for the first time, and I was waiting for the clock to run out. That means I won the game, and I could feel my heart pumping in my chest because I was going to win the tournament or whatever of that time, and I could feel
that's
my
an awesome
heart
feeling.
pumping.
Okay.
Spy Party's awesome. If you haven't played it, play it,
Call me
guys.
cringe if you call me cringe if you must, but clearing
I ever
Heroic
think that I'll
Lich
have
King for the first
call-ins?
time on 25-man Ice Crown Citadel when
Okay.
Wrath of Lich King was brand new.
There you go.
My heart rate was going up at that time too. I literally woke up my girlfriend at the time. I ran to the bed and I was like, "Dang, I could kill the Lich King." And she's like very happy. She was very happy for me. So
With your types of girlfriends, how do you wake them up? What do you like? Make sure
audio,
you don't. Here's the
audio
thing.
versions mostly, like set signals and bells and stuff.
Well, you
and
can't
alarms.
be too aggressive because then you might pop her, though, right? You have to be a little soft.
No,
Oh,
they make that
oh.
a very durable material. They're human
Oh,
beings.
okay. Just making sure.
Or
Okay.
co-host
Okay.
on my politics show. You
let's
shall
just take it
see.
easy,
It's a
please,
maybe.
okay?
I'm leaving all.
Do you try to set her up like she's so shocked that she sat up? Do you actually manipulate the
No,
body
she
to
was
make
like
pretend?
That. She was like that when I got in there.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
I
just
did
making
not set
sure.
that up in advance.
Okay, just making sure. Okay,
Possibly
okay.
Let's just
so
move
for
on
the
from this topic,
The
please.
first 2 shows definitely won't, but eventually we may get there. Okay.
You just got to be careful.
Would I consider eating Italian chocolate on DSP Tries It? I mean, if there was a way to get it. I don't even know what
question.
Italian chocolate is. I've never seen
consider
it,
it.
I don't think.
No,
Right?
no.
That's an idea.
Absolutely not.
Instamat says I'm so old I don't know what
Jordanus is- he only-
medical grade silicone is. Yes, I
it's
don't.
sand.
Spent $10 and he got Bloodborne digitally. That's cool.
Beating great
Good
one,
to
Dark
know. I
Wolf.
should
Beating
have it,
Johto
but
was
if I
only
don't
half
have
of the way
it,
in
I'm
Gold
just gonna
Silver.
get it.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Very good call on that. Huge
I remember.
moment.
I remember the Elite Four in the first
Do I have
game was
plans
like
for
a
Christmas?
big fucking hype moment because like those days you don't know the best shit, man. Like now it's like you
Well,
know the best shit, but I didn't at
I'm
that
a very
time.
powerful gamer.
Okay.
My first playthrough of Pokemon Blue, I beat with 2 Pokemon, a Venusaur at like level 70 and an Articuno at level 76.
Oh, okay.
So
Look
I
at you.
ground the
Try
fuck out
hard.
of those 2.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
it's
do
stupid.
that.
I was a moron. I literally just like played the same one Pokemon the entire thing, and then I used the Master Ball on Articuno because I liked him so much, and I just played
Nice.
with those 2 forever.
Christmas? Well, for those who don't know, maybe some of you
I
were
used
newcomers
mine
to my
on
content this
Zapdos
year.
because I thought like Zapdos was like the like baddest
Yeah.
fuck dude ever. So
I mean,
that's what I
he
did.
looks
I always
bad
do a
as fuck.
Christmas
Yeah.
marathon.
But I did catch Mewtwo legit because Articuno
and
froze him. So.
during said
Oh.
marathon,
Dude, I can't
we
believe
do
I
a variety
remember
of
that
games
much.
based on things you guys nominate and vote on, very similar to how I just did my Halloween marathon. Christmas is usually a bit more open because there's not a theme, like there's not a lot of Christmas games, right? Usually it's whatever's hot. Like some people say, hey, do Warzone or do some multiplayer in Call of Duty, maybe do some fighting games. Hey, here's a game you're playing, play a little bit more of it. Traditionally, the last few years, we actually played some Bethesda games. Like it would be the opportunity to play my first installment of a Bethesda game. Like
Man, today's been boring, hasn't it? We're looking for other shit to talk about.
We would
I'm
play
trying to see, like,
so
Skyrim
strong too.
or
Tractor bullshit.
Fallout 3.
I'm looking at my
or,
Steam list
you
now
know,
for other
Oblivion.
moments.
And then
But
we
it's
see
not-
if it's good.
okay.
I actually
It's
play
only
it
Steam,
as a full
though.
gameplay through next year. Hey, maybe this year we do
Hey,
Fallout London.
I genuinely have
Right?
like completely
Now,
ignored
also
everything
on
he's
Christmas,
talking about.
I know.
during my
No one
marathon,
cares.
I dress up in various holiday attire. I have
Oh,
a series
cool.
of like Christmas sweaters and things that I wear over the course of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, this year I have something special planned. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil it,
What'd you-
but I
I
have
bought it at Costco yesterday for
something
$200.
special planned for Christmas
It's
this
gonna
year.
involve booze and
Okay.
food.
You know what? I bet he would buy like a Santa stand to go behind him. You know those things they sell at Costco? Like there's like $200 stands of. I bet it's something like that.
Are you sure we're not thinking Santa
Very cool.
costume?
So yes,
that
there will
could
be
be
a Christmas
too.
marathon. It's usually held right before Christmas. Okay, right before. It's not on Christmas because I want Christmas off to be with my family. It's usually right before, like the day or two
Right, the
before,
one
like
day off
Christmas
he gets a
Eve.
year, right?
I try to schedule it like it's a couple days early, so that way, you know, I'm not. Oh, I'm doing a Christmas marathon on Christmas Eve when everyone's busy. Get your asses there, and I'll be upset if people don't show up. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I try to do it a couple days before. So we'll see. You know, I didn't even look at December schedule
he
yet
keeps
this year. I don't know what the
clutching
timing
the
is on
V
everything.
of his
Yeah.
shirt.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Because it's
it's
like
worried
drew
about it
down.
going. Yeah, he doesn't want to
depending on how
reveal
much
too
I go.
much.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I can have some
Doesn't want you to be
extra
looking at
time
his shirt.
off to be with my family around the holidays would be nice. Maybe get an extra day or two in there. Right?
That'd be
Sure,
nice.
it would be
If you
nice
keep
if
the
we have
support
Christmas,
up.
then another day off too. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Keep the support up, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Get your asses in
Now
here.
that
I'm
sounds
pissed.
like bank error in your favor. Actual brother says, I bought a Series X from Amazon. Somehow they accidentally sent me 2. So now you have an extra one. Well,
It's not a bank
just
error
be
in
sure
your
they
favor,
didn't
then, is it?
Charge you for 2. But hey, is it error in your favor, right? That's
So
pretty
you're
crazy.
Oh,
saying
lyrical
you wouldn't just
thesis.
send that back, huh? Okay.
Lyrical thesis. That's toxic.
No. This is
Enclave
Clause's
Soldier, I've
heavy
never
too.
played Final
Okay.
Fantasy 14.
We are. Let's see. What percent
Yes,
of the
I
best streak is
constantly
this
act
goal?
a bit rude
Yes.
when people ask me questions. Absolutely.
It's
Yes,
That's why
that's
everyone
true.
has
of the
completely
way
disowned
through,
me
I think.
as a creator. Everyone hates me and doesn't
okay.
combine, doesn't hang out, doesn't
Yeah.
enjoy the content. This is why, because I'm just constantly rude to everyone around me. You're
It's
absolutely
more about
correct.
the begging thing, but yeah.
And you are rude to everyone around you, so that
Yes.
is why a lot of
Did
people
I
have a
enjoy
problem
Death
with you,
Stranding?
Philip.
I thought Death Stranding had one of the most unique, interesting, well-written, riveting plots I've ever experienced in a game.
Shut up.
It also had some of the most boring, trite, meaningless gameplay I've ever experienced in a game. So it was kind of like a combination of the absolute
I'm
best
really
and
pissed
worst.
off now.
Overall,
You
I
played-
did like
you
it.
played Death
But
Stranding?
like at
No,
the
I
end
have
of the
not.
day, I felt like I was
Okay,
suffering
well,
getting through the
you just-
game.
let's just
But
say
when
you
I
just
finally
completely
finished it
missed
and
the
the plot
exact
was completed,
point
I
of
was
the
like,
fucking
wow, that
game.
actually was a great plot. So
If
I
Adrian's
felt
out
like
there, she's
it was
screaming
worth
right now.
the hardship of the journey to see the end of it. You
Yeah,
know
the
what I
best
mean?
goal, the best streak was tips only, so you know, you have to do some math
What's
on
the
that.
name of the
but
pixel
whatever.
board behind me? Divoom,
Divoom,
Divoom, Pixoo, Pixoo, 64.
Pixoo.
Divoom Pixoo 64. The 64 by 64 pixel screen.
Okay, thanks.
Habib Gaming has gifted a membership to the community and went to White Mojo Wolf. Is the second furriest animal on Earth. Do you know what is the Super Banchan says a particular rodent, the chinchilla, is the second furriest animal on Earth. Do you know what is the furriest? Yes, my hairy ass. It's the furriest thing. Oh yeah.
You need
Enclave
to put
Soldier says
like a swing and a
Kojima
miss
tried
sound.
using his
like
own
the
engine
baseball
called
game
Maximum
for
for
that kind of
now
thing.
using Unreal
Yeah.
for Death Stranding 2. Cool.
He is swaying like crazy right now.
Come on, what's your favorite kind of cloud? We got to get there.
The PS5 Pro comes
He's
with 2
he's
terabytes
answering
of
all
storage.
questions.
That's good.
It shouldn't be that hard.
PS5
Do you
base
prefer
is 1,
cinnamon
right?
or
Only
nutmeg?
1, but then a
Yeah.
lot of that's taken up by the OS, so it's less than 1. So that's good that this comes with 2 terabytes.
Okay.
Habib Gaming says, I'm disappointed with the PS5 Pro's design. Are you now? You mean the
Are you
physical
now?
design? We're about to unbox it, and we're going to
So
take a
can
look
we
at it.
start
I
that
haven't even
now?
looked at the thing yet.
I got to be out in
So I guess
50
we'll see
minutes.
together what I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't have to, but I would
again,
really like to.
Yeah.
be.
I have the base
Maximum.
PS5 here. I
We already
unhooked
talked
it, and
about
we're
this
gonna
part,
compare
brother.
base
You did it 3
PS5
times.
to the PS5 Pro. Form factor, weight, all those things.
How many times he said form
So
factor
this'll
and
be
weight now?
interesting.
He said form
Legitimately
factor
6.
At least 6.
Oh, sneaky, huh? Not going to happen.
No.
Just because the
You
audio
think
didn't pick it up, I saw it.
You think your
The
noise
PS5
gate's going to
base
protect you
is
forever?
only 825 gigabytes, says Adam. Wow, that is pretty lame.
Thank you, Adam.
Yeah, he already has a piracy is good. He's just waiting for the build the hype. You see this hype right now?
Retro Danny says,
Oh yeah.
your soundproofing is riveting to look at with your lights. I know. Loop hit Bill and make
So-
do good. It's such
I
an
don't care.
awesome, eye-catching, interesting
Did you
background.
really
It's
take that
amazing,
seriously,
setup.
Philip? He
It looks
just said
so
the
good.
soundproofing
It's
is
such an
riveting
awesome,
to look
eye-catching,
at.
interesting background.
He took
You're
that
not bored,
seriously.
right? It's not a
We're still
boring thing to
going.
look at. It's cool.
Dude, how
Excellent.
do you think background?
Oh, I know. White Mojo Wolf says, I've been watching Phil 3 years. It's amazing how much his setup has improved. Dude,
I love the idea of
Just
him
a
just
year and a
sitting
half
there,
ago,
like when
I
the
was
stream
on a
goes off, he
fuzzy
just
as
spins
shit
around in the chair and just
webcam
stares at
where
the
you
lights
couldn't see me.
against the
I was in
wall.
blur,
Yeah, look how
right?
riveting this
You didn't even
is.
know what I looked
Whoa,
like,
I mean,
honestly.
did you see that?
A lot of people have misconceptions of how I look because the webcam was so
No, they didn't.
poorly defined. I had no backlighting, no ring lighting.
He's talking
nothing.
about when people would try to get him like remove the background. By the way, people had misconceptions about how I looked because of the background. Holy shit.
Oh, you might have thought I looked ugly because I had a worse quality camera, but now I have a really good quality camera, and you can see that I'm really ugly.
Real, I mean, even my backgrounds were kind of crappy, right? So I got more serious. What it is when you get people who support you.
Yeah, you got enough money. You already had enough money to burn before, but you just chose not to spend it until you got
what about
way more money to burn.
He's about to like talk down about this, but it's like, what about the first time that happened, huh?
Uh-huh.
What? Through thick and thin. And when you get people who, no matter what people are saying about you, appreciate you, right?
Oh my God.
You get through those tough times and things started to get a little better. I was like, I can do a little improvement here. Then people started donating stuff, like a new webcam and stuff. Like, sure, I'll do it. I'll do what I can with the donated stuff. But then as soon as you notice the absolute moment that extra money started rolling in, I immediately put it into the setup. I got the better lighting, the better soundproofing, a nice, I will always reinvest if I can do it. And that's the thing, like many years I couldn't because I was in a situation with the bankruptcy and everything, and things were going poorly.
Yeah, what about the
And the trolls kept
champions
trying to
part
fuck
of
with me
that?
no matter what.
Okay.
Every time I had an opportunity to get ahead, they would screw me, right?
Oh, it was the trolls again that screwed you, not the WWE champions.
Finally starting to do good.
Yeah.
Get
we made him say
kicked
the
out of
N-word
Twitch partner
on live on
program.
stream.
Great.
Made him beat off live on stream too.
And kicked out of the Twitch partner program for things he said himself. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, this thing's going good. Oh, fucked over that income for him. And it happened over and over. It was ridiculous. So finally we got to a point now where people like me and are supporting me, and we're doing things differently now. I'm starting new initiatives, new shows, everything, right?
New
and things are working
initiatives?
out.
He's like a politician. We're doing new initiatives here. Oh, there it is.
I'm very happy.
DS Project 2025.
Eat a lunch meat sandwich.
How many of those today?
So slick. Actually, at least 20.
Immediately after spending 200,000 on Hogan's. Ooh,
all right, let's end
what was that?
Huh?
I've never had foie gras. No, I have
foie
not.
gras.
All right, let's end the show, guys. We got over 100 likes on the stream. Thank you for that. We got a great amount of viewership on YouTube. Thanks no matter where you are.
Because the PlayStation 5. I mean,
and I think let's end the show. So just a quick reminder, again, I'm not here tomorrow. All right.
Okay.
But I will return on Sunday. On Sunday's podcast, we're going to talk all about how today went. Expect that there's probably going to be some highlights and things from today's content, perhaps. As I give my honest thoughts about everything. You might see some highlight clips here on the channel. So you get some stuff. If can't be here all day and you don't want to watch hours and hours of raw content, I'll try to make some nice highlight clips for all of you. And we'll go from there. And I can't wait. Wow, even later today, we're doing some fun Japanese food. This is going to be a great day. Thank you all for allowing me to do what I love for a living. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me do it, what I do for a living, guys. Thanks so much.
Please have a good one. I'll see you Sunday.
Now? Where are you moving somewhere?
No. Thanks. Let me do what I do for a living. Like a shark in a pond.
Yeah, his name's Call of Duty Streams. He's a detractor.
No. Shark in a pond.
Okay,
like a
folks,
bit. Oh.
Well, guess what? It's time. This is not the screen I need. What am I doing? We need this. I gotta go full screen.
It's
We're gonna be
time.
doing unboxing and everything first. This is gonna be fun. Get rid of this.
You don't have this CNR set up, or okay?
Brother, this is supposed to be your spectacular once in a lifetime PS5 unboxing
All right,
stream.
so really quick, I'm gonna use the restroom.
What?
So I will play you some funny clips while I'm over in the bathroom.
Over in the
when I come
bathroom?
back in a couple of minutes, it's time. We're gonna do the live unboxing. We're gonna compare the two consoles.
You let him slam
Hook
on
the
that one?
sucker up. Get her.
Oh shit!
It's time. We're gonna do the live unboxing. We're gonna compare the two consoles. Hook the sucker up. Get her going.
Did I
and
miss
go from
it?
there.
Yeah, you did miss it.
So
It's
enjoy
okay.
these
We'll get in
clips.
that one.
I got it.
I'll be
I
back.
got it.
We got it. We got it. We didn't miss it.
Unboxing
That's why they
in
got
just a
me in
moment. See you
the
then.
crow's nest.
Yeah. All right, 208. Let's go live. Not back yet. Great.
It's so funny to cut back to live and he's just gone.
Not there. Okay.
Not even using the break sign. Nothing. We're seeing the funny videos though, so that's nice.
These are hilarious. Wish we could bring these days back though. They were the best.
Yeah, for real. Okay, try opening the door of the car. Open the door of the car.
War
Turn
Dog Leader
around.
in the house says account tweets till 4 a.m. He's awake till 4 a.m. I told you he couldn't resist talking about it. Also, what breakdown is he talking about? I have seen zero. The breakdown of the 100-follower account on Twitter. That's what he's talking about.
Well,
Everyone's putting their eyes on
that
us.
account is breaking down the multi-hundred detractor community.
Yes.
We are all having meltdowns.
As Papa Polecat agrees, melting down over the 5-follower X account. And he's up to 100 now, but I'm sure 90% of them are detractors themselves, actually. You know what I mean?
No, that would be ridiculous. How funny would it be if this account had more followers than DSP?
Copeside Phil says, what he wouldn't tell you is the account gets no attention. All his followers are detractors. His tweets also get ratioed. That being said, gets thousands of views. Big ups, Copeside Phil. But no one cares about us. And if we get Thanos out of existence, no one would care, I think, right?
You're also a bunch of hairy guys who talk gossip like girls, too.
Yes,
Bunch of
don't forget
sweaty,
that part.
hairy men.
Notofox says he's late every day because he watches WPIG.
That's literally what I'm saying, dude.
No, I don't think so. I think he can't resist the Twitter stuff. I think he's very in tune with Twitter, but I don't think he's watching shit. He might watch highlights that the Flying Monkeys sent him. You know what I mean? I agree with that.
I'm just gonna say DSP News had the detractor beam tweet pinned for a very long time. So,
well, I think that's an Indrid simp there. You know what I mean? Probably.
Well, obviously, who could blame him? Who could blame him for that? At least, right?
War Dog Leader says you always make the goals. You always make the goals if you cast a wide net. Cast as big a net as possible.
Guys, I will take literally anything you give me. Throw garbage at my house. I'll count it.
He was definitely watching one time when he privated that video about the candles. I mean, that was definitely one time. But Mickey Thornton, I can't. That was such a wild moment. That privated the video. Oh yeah, Terrorist Game. We were streaming live about an old candle video where it's very funny. He talks about how much money he's spending on candles and stuff, and the video went private. As we're watching, it went private. And then after the stream, he unprivated it again. So nice.
I mean, that's ad revenue right there.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the ad revenue.
Fuckers.
Mickey Thor says he might have a brain tumor. Mickey Thor. Well, I don't think you're a doctor, so it's that's one theory many people are having.
That's why his head looks all carved up after haircuts, because they just don't bother to shave his head first, just to get in there.
P-Wop says he just limbed me for asking to name one person who agrees he's changed for the better. Guess he'd rather censor me than prove it. Yeah, P-Wop, that's a detractor comment. You got to you got to say something like, in that case, I just heard someone say something positive about you. Do you have any other examples, Phil, or something like that? That probably wouldn't work either, though. That wouldn't work either.
You need to couch them in compliments, right? Like, you need to talk like him. Say, hey, Phil, you have the popularity. Your popularity is like a runaway locomotive. Where's your money
something
go?
like that.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
Paca Pasiti says, you missed last night. Indrid said she had tried to draw with her toes. You know how much you love your feet. That is so disgusting. I'm not going to check that. Could you give me the timestamp for that?
Tell ALT Insider about that, guys. He has a show to run today, and he's driving this, and I can't have him looking at other stuff. Okay?
Was that last night?
Let's just keep this moving.
Last night? Was it towards the beginning, middle?
9:37 Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. Thank you. Copeside Phil, I really don't, by the way. I can't emphasize this enough. I do not have a foot fetish, guys. I prefer jewelry with shoes on because the conversation goes too much to the feet when we should be emphasizing her other features, guys. Please.
I'm reminded of a Shakespearean play called Much Ado About Nothing, where some guy says he thinks the guy doth protest too much. So figure that one out.
Copeside Phil says, who? No one is saying anything about detractors. I know no one actually is, but except for detractor news, The dude
except
said,
for
Warsky
and PPP also. Those guys are circling the wagons on that.
They're not though.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Just block and move on.
They're saying more negative shit about DSP now, like Philip, everyone knows about they said, trying to get any contact out of Phil, it's a slog, guys. Phil is sucking his ways. That's the most recent talk we got about Phil, and he also doesn't believe about WB champions down from the rafters. So
yeah, as long as they don't directly say a swear word towards him, then it's all gravy in his book.
Yep.
Are you guys ready for this? So I should probably tweet out that we're about to do the unboxing, should I not?
Nah, not really that important.
I'd like to see it unboxed to see me.
Let's get skip juice, then we can watch until 5. The dude says if he's successful, why not go on vacation then? Because
he wouldn't be earning money, stupid.
Yeah.
How's he gonna earn money if he's on vacation?
Please. Tony T says, big shout out for the pig himself, Detractor News. Yep, Tony T, big up for our shout out to Philip. Thank you so much, Philip, for the shout out.
Yeah,
Pendant Sin says, big ups, old man and cat, you made it. No, he didn't say Detractor.
Like we made it. What?
We still got to get the Detractor beam shout out. We'll get that. We'll get there.
That's true. Yeah, one day.
Punish Zagna says, my insane mantra, Phil Burnell is a gouty pig roach. Oh, that is an insane mantra. That's a cool one, though.
And you're pissed, actually, that you're saying that. You're flipping out and you're mad at him.
Mantra plus karma. So some saying like that. Anyway, Dare Bear says, his head looks like a thumb. Very, very direct there, Dare Bear.
Absolutely true.
Yes, that's true. Derp Level Critical says, I'm more into you paying me for flying over you. Oh, yeah, that's what he likes about the flight sim. You pay me and I'll fly over your house in the game.
Mike says, we're going to Gary, Indiana today, guys. We're flying over Gary, Indiana.
Vike says, ALT, where did you take Kat to eat last night? Quit the fan fictions, please. I did not take her anywhere. Yep. Jay Wusso says, Dracula Flow special needs brother. Dracula Flow special needs brother.
It's what VSP looks like with the shades on. It's like Dracula Flow's
yes.
needs brother.
Quasar says, is that much effort? Is it that much effort to stop by the PO after? Post office.
About the forever stamps.
Post office. Yeah, it isn't, Quasar. It isn't. You're right.
Does DoorDash the whatever he's sending in the mail off to take this to the post office for me, please?
The dude says who he mailed to with all those stamps. Oh yeah, who's he mailed to with all those stamps? He's mailing all the spoons out to detractors. The dude. That's where he got to do it.
Finally.
Mickey Thor says he's got a lot of spoons to mail. There we go. Same joke there. Big ups, Mickey Thor.
Good.
Kinker Ting Ling says PS5 heavy as hell, and that is only 10 pounds. Thank you so much for the net weight. We're going to hear about the weight, though. Don't worry. Movie Sign says first time ever on DSP Gaming, we will compare the smells between the PS5 and the Pro. Sounds good to me, dude. All right, let's go.
I hope so. You should get in there and give it a good smell for
you to the baseline PS5, so I should probably tweet out specifically, hey, we're doing it right now.
Yeah, please. Yeah, so let's watch the viewership. The viewership already dipped since the podcast ended, so yeah, let's get it back up there. Come on, guys.
He was on break for like 10 minutes. Wasn't he?
Kick on 38.
Ugh.
This is meaningful content.
Big ups, who's popping? It's not free.
No, Japa Panis. We heard it. Get fucked. Who's popping? I did not hear that. Japa Panis, but I believe you.
I'll take your word on that one.
P-Wop's got it.
Bunnies.
P-Wop's on
Obviously.
it.
He's listening.
Hold on a second.
And here we are here.
Grazing Poro says, Taco Bell goal, they're about to put another toilet out of commission. Big ups, Grazing Poro.
Join.
The gout's going to go through the roof, too, by the way.
Woo.
Right?
Uh-huh.
We're getting a flare-up incoming.
Okay.
Hui.
K-chan, door! K-chan! Yes!
Chill and have a good time. I am. So we got over 100 likes. Thank you so much. If you're on YouTube and you're enjoying yourself, please give the stream a like. The engagement is key. It helps me out a lot.
We're gonna beg more or not?
For those on Kick, I hope you're enjoying. Thanks for watching my content. And if guys, please support the stream today in some way.
Oh, did you hear the door? I thought I muted myself.
Oh, I thought only I heard that. Fuck, I didn't want to say anything because nobody else is saying anything.
My son opened the door, came in a second, saw I was streaming, then just ran out the door without closing it. So I said, door! Door!
Oh, that's good.
It's awesome. Seriously.
Hold the door!
You're getting felted IRL now.
On the YouTube side.
This is leaking back into those.
It was not a bit.
On the Kick side.
It was not a bit.
Everything helps on the YouTube side. Subs and gifted subscriptions on the Kick side. Tips. Everything helps a lot.
Now.
Appreciate all of your support. I really do. And that you get a live shout out and animation if you do contribute in some way. All right?
Cool. Can we move on positively?
All right, we're going to get started here, everybody.
Jasper the Cat says, is Gordita Supreme Phil's pet name for cat? Easy, Jasper. I will spray you.
Thank you. Jade says I look good with the new haircut. I appreciate that.
Supreme.
Will there be Xbox Series X upgrades? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to do another Xbox console.
Check my industry insiders on that one.
Would I
don't
play
think
Killzone
so.
if they remade them?
Research
if they remade them, I'm not going to play the original PS3 versions or whatever, but I would play the if they remade them for the modern. Phil here, and today is PS5 Pro Day. My PS5 Pro has arrived, and it is time for me to start exploring. Now, to be fair, I have my old baseline.
Ooh, baseline.
PS5 right here with me.
Baseline edition.
As you can see, this was the disk drive version of it, and I literally used it once ever. The disk drive, that is. The console I used quite a lot. But the disk drive, I only bought the disk drive version because I could not get the diskless. The diskless was like sold out everywhere. But I was able to get in on this. You know, at launch with the disc version. But here it is in all of its glory, as you can see.
How about, let's see the top of that. Look, a lot of dust in there.
Form factor wise,
Go to the
connections
top.
wise.
Oh my God.
We're going to do a head-to-head comparison. Form factor wise, connections wise.
The
We're going to do a
top looked
head-to-head
like something was
comparison.
alright.
All right. So now let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. This is how we
Jasper's
do
very
it.
interested. My
Form
cat just
factor
walked in.
gonna
He's like, "What are you doing?"
compare
He's
how it
rubbing his face all over my
is.
foot. Now, Jasper.
Oh my God.
Now,
As you can
Jasper.
see, very different. The original PS5 box was white, right? This one is
Oh my
all
God,
black
man.
now.
Oh, now we're talking
And
about
that
the
is
bucket
new
box.
PS5 Pro look. Has these like racing stripes on it. I guess they think making the console aerodynamic makes games run better on it.
You already made that
Hilarious.
joke,
You're
and
very
you're looking
funny.
at yourself in the camera.
Interestingly enough,
Okay.
Yeah, mugging.
on the top here, we got a couple.
Like he
Right.
he does this entire thing while looking at himself. Like there's not one frame where he's not doing the look to himself. Watch.
Alex, so
Interestingly,
good right
dynamic makes
now.
games run better on it.
Look. There's not one frame of this thing where he's not looking at himself in the camera.
Right.
Okay.
Interestingly
There-
enough,
there's one.
on the
Okay.
top here, we got a couple
I love that Jasper's
logos.
in here, too.
4K 120.
Come on,
Are
jump
they
off.
insinuating
I am
that you're going to be
praying
able to
for the day
play
that Jasper
games
just
at
gets scared and
4K
jumps onto one of those
resolution
tables and knocks everything down?
at 120
Oh, man.
frames? Because they made this mistake
Uh-oh.
on base PS5, didn't say 8K, and literally nothing ever ran at 8K resolution on it, so it was false advertising, and then they removed it from the box. So
But still the capability to do that if a game came out for it, right?
I guess.
they may be having some issues
Big
with
ups
this.
to
I'm just
Zenchen.
saying, I
Galboy,
don't know
literally
why
a version of those cake
they're
TikTokers.
trying to push this again, because I guarantee you,
Cake
probably almost nothing's
TikTokers.
going to
I'm
run
not
at
in the.
120
Let's see.
hertz at
I
4K
don't
on
know
this
about
thing.
that.
I mean,
I'm
just
searching it
being
right now,
honest. I mean, it would be great if
Dissension.
it does.
Cake
My TV does
TikTokers.
support 120 hertz, but I don't think so. And HDR support, that's good. Baseline PS5 had that as well. And then it also says disc-free
fucking God.
console. That is right. You cannot buy the PlayStation 5 Pro with a disc drive. It doesn't exist. You have to get it diskless or disc driveless, and then you can
Diskless.
buy the disc drive separately
Discless.
and add it on. Okay? So taking a look around the sides here. Here we go. It says PS5 Pro.
Yeah,
Content.
so this is the left
PlayStation
side.
5
It's
Pro
PS5
console, the
Pro.
DualSense
Let's rotate
wireless
that
Oh
around
my
again.
God,
The right
we're reading
side,
every
that's
side.
PS5.
The base DualSense. What?
This
Reading the
says,
sides.
For a nice
This says
discounted
Los
$6.99, you get the low-end
PS5
controller.
Syncos. I don't know what that means.
Two
Unrelated, I guess. They put
horizontal
stuff in two languages
stand
on,
feet.
boxes in the
Sometimes.
US.
Those come-
you-
wait,
sometimes.
I thought people said it didn't come with the stand. Oh, it's the horizontal stand,
Oh,
not the vertical stand.
okay,
Correct, it only comes with the horizontal
Oh,
stand.
okay.
That's right.
You know that he is like faking out something like that. The way when he's like his brain moves that quickly between
Yep.
thoughts.
Uh-huh.
HDMI cable and an AC power
I was
cord.
leaning.
Also a USB cable.
Oh my
Probably
God.
very short. I'll be using a longer one.
Oh, that's what. Nah, doesn't really work. Okay, we'll say.
He's genuinely like a weeble wobble, huh? Like he has such a
Printed
low
materials,
center
they
of
actually
gravity
call that
that
out.
his
Yeah,
tumble
yeah.
body can just go
Materials,
all
like that's a
over the
big
place.
deal.
Uh-huh.
And Astro's Playroom pre-installed. Well, that's
Oh.
because that's not Astrobot. That's not the recent one. That's amazing and is a full-length game. It's Astro's Playroom, basically the tech demo that they put on base PS5. It's also
Yeah.
on the Pro.
Yep.
Why they
Yep.
couldn't give you full Astrobot, I don't understand. I think that would have been like a nice thing for them to do, considering you're spending $700 on this. But they decided to give you the game you probably already have, because you probably already have a baseline PS5, correct?
No,
I'm just
what? You said they'd be stupid if they. Forget it.
Just let him go. Let him go. Let him
Again, on
go.
the top, it's just blue, nothing special there.
Well, there's a lot of writing there.
This
You're
side-
skipping a lot of writing.
No, it's
Shows
just
a different
blue.
perspective of the PS5 Pro to the side view.
I'd
right?
love
You
to
can
see
there's no
the
disc
real
drive. It's
physical
actually
object,
complete,
Phil, if you
sleek
could.
and neat, symmetrical.
Yeah, very
right?
sleek.
Oh, it's symmetrical and
And
sleek
down the
and neat.
back,
Oh wow.
yet another look, because that's how the PS5 Pro will actually look for most
Oh my
people.
God.
Unless you buy the vertical stand, and you're actually going to spend extra money on it. I can't imagine people doing that.
I
Right,
can.
shut the
Witness
fuck
Play
up.
Unleashed.
You spent $80 on stamps.
Yeah. Why did anybody
That's
do that
correct.
except me?
'Cause
Because I'm
remember-
special.
If you bought PS5,
When you spend $80 on stamps, you can't really say anything anymore.
You're
Right.
on a leash. That thing is like a dog with like a choker collar and a muzzle on. Man, that thing is so held back. But now finally, because you spent $700 4 years later,
Dog?
now play will finally be unleashed.
Damn.
Sony was holding back,
Duty
but now it's
flavor
time to go.
trickle.
No holds barred, gloves
I
off,
need my
balls to the wall
boyfriend.
action.
I lost
What
all
are they
my
trying to say here?
subscribers.
Why did you leash your first console? What?
I'm built different.
Nice marketing,
I
right?
am built to bully effeminate men.
So you ripped us all off. Thanks, Sony. Appreciate you admitting that on the
I
box of
come
the
from
PS5 Pro.
scum.
Okay.
We
We're
ain't
gonna
the
open it, but I got a
same.
couple shout outs. Battle Duck, 39 months as a member, says, let's do deboxing of boxed boxes. Sounds good. Grim
Thanks.
Ripper with a $2 super chat.
Get
Did
help.
you get the disc drive? No, because
No.
as I literally just said, in the 4 years
come from
that I've
scum.
owned the PS5, the baseline PS5,
Dog.
I have used one
Yeah.
disc ever.
I know prey when I see it. Big up Joshua Clan, who says, this guy holds the box like an elementary school teacher reading a book before nap time for his dents.
Literally, like a picture book, like pointing at all the individual words and reading them.
Joshua Clan with the Ava Marie. Great card from Supercard. Nice one there.
Ooh, mama. Six
She is a
crystal, too.
Latin
Wow.
princess.
And
I
it was
think I brought
Divinity
my
2
trade
because it was
binder
cheaper to
today,
get it
so,
like that off
meet me after the
Amazon
tournament,
than it
please.
was to get digitally. Every other game I just get digitally at launch. I don't have discs, so I don't need a disc drive.
Man, today sucks.
And I received a $3 tip
We ain't the same.
from Michael. He
Oh,
says, I hate the new
oh.
trend of releasing consoles with smaller storage, then do a mid-gen refresh or pro with more. Game files are larger now, and we gamers suffer when they
Don't
want us
buy
to
it
drop
then.
our consoles every 2 years
Well,
and try to urge and entice us
Phil can't say
to upgrade
that.
with a shady practice. Like Microsoft
Phil,
selling
thoughts?
expansion storage for
Yeah,
$150. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it wasn't
Yeah.
until recently that finally those expansion cards for the Series S and X dropped in price. They were like $300 for like 2 years.
Oh my
And then all of
God.
a
Did you
sudden
buy-
now the flash memory, they're finally lowering in cost.
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
can get one for
definitely.
like maybe $150, $100. But even then, it's like, dude, that's crazy.
Dude.
Just because I want to put all my games on it. Like I'm lucky enough that I had a PS5, baseline PS5 at launch, and I got the Series X a few years later, and I haven't had issues with storage. But a lot of people do, especially if you only have one console. You probably are having storage issues at this point. You
No,
have to
I don't
delete a
think
game,
so.
add a game, then add the other game back when you want to play, delete the other one.
It's a mess.
It's like a musical chairs, right?
It's a whole rigmarole.
People want more storage
Jinx.
and probably would be willing to pay a little bit more for it.
We got Spot
But they did what
Polecat.
they did with the initial price tags, I guess, right? Okay. All right, so here we go.
Yes. Okay, big
It's
wipe
time to
before we
unbox.
go into the
Oh,
box.
wait.
PS5 Pro.
Wipe into
All
the
right,
box?
So here we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, patted it. he stored it up and then patted it right to the cardboard. Watch this. Pump it in.
Initial price tags, I
Ready?
guess, right?
Let me
Okay.
get some. Here we
All
go.
right,
Get
so
it.
Here we
And
go.
Okay, all the way at the
Bam!
wrist.
It's time to
Boom,
unbox
get on there.
PS5 Pro.
get him in there.
Gotta make sure my hands are nice and greasy for when I pick up this new plastic.
Oh,
Why-
is he
oh
gonna
my
do? Remember the
fucking
poll? Is he gonna do the drop style joke? 86%
Oh,
say
he's gonna do
yes.
silly
Rotate it around.
faces. He's
I
gonna
can't
do
see
funny
it.
faces. What do you say?
Okay.
Sorry.
I missed
So
it.
it kind of I guess I should rotate it around. I can't see
I guess
it.
I should rotate it around.
Okay. So it kind of folds open, like an
Okay.
origami
We're
thing, like
talking about
folds
the
open
box.
when you do that.
It's like origami.
And then there's a box
Whoa.
inside. I guess we should take
There's
the box out,
writing
correct?
on this
Take a sniff.
tape. Sniff.
It smells like gaming unleashed.
I wish we had.
I wish we added that to the poll.
I wish I was dead.
All right.
All right. Yeah, man.
Still happy.
Let's see.
To get the leash off, the gloves off,
The
the
leash
muzzle
off.
off.
He's saying the same three things over and over again.
Okay? Please do
Hello?
one thing normal in your life.
Nothing in there.
That's funny.
It's just
This
a
is
hollow
funny.
shell.
Looking through the box.
Okay.
This
So
is
this
funny.
is the real box of the PS5 Pro right here. Okay, the actual box.
Okay, now we
And
got a
it looks
second
like we
box.
actually do it here with this thumb thumb
Please
tab.
go
Yeah.
through all the sides again.
Okay.
That's called your thumb, Phil. Okay,
Oh,
wipe into the
Yeah.
box. Yeah.
Oh, it's cardboard, so it kind of absorbs the oils.
Dude,
They
look at
open
how
it
he's
up.
opening all the shit like fucking levers in a Myst game. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at this face.
What do you think that is?
USB-C.
You
What?
see it?
Huh?
What are these?
Can we get some Banjo Kazooie sounds going right now?
Hold on.
Huh? Oh.
What the hell is that?
Get the
Two
Gorons from
transparent
Ocarina of Time.
Pieces
Huh?
of plastic?
Ooh.
I have no idea what this is. I wonder if it's important. I hope I don't lose it. Let's put it in here. I have no clue what that is at all. So I'm gonna leave it in its little slip. I'll put it over here. Hopefully I don't forget it's
that.
there. I don't know what the hell that is.
There we go.
Okay. And then we've got
Not that. Get to the
Yeah,
sounds.
that,
Let
no,
you
that kind of
through it, so
works.
he'll open up the
when
gate.
he's pulling out
Oh,
something.
fuck this guy. It says sounds, but he's talking over. Just give me the sounds.
Fuck's sakes.
Hate people.
I
Here,
know,
this-
man.
this'll work.
Here's my 15-minute long tutorial on
Yeah.
the Goron sounds. Yeah, this is the sound.
Power cord, which is the same as the PS5 power cord. So I probably
Copyright
just use the one from
coming.
regular
Thanks,
PS5
Nintendo.
Pro. Won't even, change that out. So that goes right there.
Oh,
Jasper's here watching the unboxing. You excited, buddy? He wants to see it. He's very excited. Okay, so we have two things to open. Let's open the left-hand side first.
I've ever tried to throw the fucking bomb in that middle thing for like hours.
As we open the
gotta
left
work.
door, it reveals a brand new controller.
Number
Right
3.
there. See that?
That's what I was trying to find. God damn
Yeah.
it.
All
Yeah.
white
I heard you
dual
type
sense.
and I knew that was
The
coming.
base controller that also came with the regular
We're just showing
PS5,
off
correct?
something
There's no
that we already
difference.
have.
Hopefully, I'm going to be honest here. I
Uh-oh.
hope that they fixed their problem because all
Definitely.
the baseline PS5 controllers, their thumbsticks melted.
Baseline.
They just
Yeah.
did like the rubber was crap.
It was
Line
what?
PS5 controllers, their thumbsticks melted.
Oh, I thought you said
They
felted.
just did like the rubber was crap. So I
Or
hope
it could be an oil issue. Better get those oils level checks, huh?
that they
No, probably not. It's probably got nothing to do
improved
with
the
smearing
thumbsticks. I
earwax
have
all
a
over them.
PS5 controller that I bought like a year
Sounds
ago.
like
and
you got
that
an
one's
oil
never had an
problem.
issue, but my launch controllers all melted.
Caustic air in your fucking
So there you
apartment
go.
where all the
Feels,
bugs
yeah,
flying
it's just
around.
a baseline controller. Nothing special about it.
Nothing
What do you
special.
think it's gonna be? Like, you
Okay.
think it's gonna transform into like something else? Like, whoa!
Whoa, look at this thing. It's alive now. It's a
Well, I
little
can get it back
robot.
in the bag, then I
Holy
can
fuck!
do the unboxing.
It's a little Astro.
Transform and
Yeah,
roll
Jasper, here you go. You can play with the controller. Put it right here.
I just wanted
Yeah,
that
just
sound.
put it on the
but-
floor for the cat to pick up the fucking plastic
Okay,
bag.
so
you
that goes
dipshit.
here.
Go fuck yourself.
So what's in the other side? Let's find out. Ready?
Look how slow he has to open stuff because he thinks he's on Deal or No Deal.
An
Now,
HDMI
let him explain.
Yeah.
cable. You have to assume it's up to standard, right? Why would Sony give you an outdated cable? Obviously, that's their new standard of cable or whatever.
I'm trying
Higher
here.
end,
It's tough. I'm
highest
doing
end.
YouTube
I know you
videos.
got to do two
And an
windows
incredibly
at the same
short
time.
USB cable. I'm not shocked to see
That's
that.
what she
I know
said.
they skimp out on that. It's very, very tiny. Probably can't even reach anyone's controller whatsoever.
Definitely.
What? I think that's a gross exaggeration.
Why is it shaking like
Jasper's
that?
looking. Jasper's watching. Look, it's a wire, Jasper.
Yeah,
You think
Jasper.
for $700
Yeah,
they give you,
show
like
him the
the edge
cables that you're
controller. It would be
constantly
nice.
fucking spraying him
If
with
you're,
water
if
to
you're
get him not
paying
to
top
choose,
dollar for the
fuckface.
high-end system, why not give me the better controller too, right?
Yep.
All right,
It'd
so
be
then
nice
just
if we could get everything we want whenever we want it, wouldn't it?
Comes out,
Yeah.
or
and why
how
don't you
does
just
this work?
buy it or get some dipshit to donate it to you?
It's a shame they don't give you stock in the company when you buy this as well. It'd be great.
No.
It's kind of a shame they don't just give it to you free as like sort of like a basic human right kind of thing, right? That
Honestly,
would be nice.
I feel like they should give you a car for with this as well, because just
Oh,
you're
yeah.
buying the top of the line system.
There's a diagram.
If you're gonna do that, they may as well tip too.
Oh,
They
yeah,
may as well
yeah.
become members on my
So it
YouTube
has to
channel
open
too,
like
right?
this, and then you do this. Ah, look at this.
Dude, it is not a Rubik's cube.
Look at this, a puzzle.
Okay.
Whoa! Yeah,
it all
it's a Zelda
folds
puzzle
open.
for him.
And then on the
Oh!
inside is your console
Oh.
inside of that like eggshell wrap, right?
Eggshell.
And then the
Uh-huh.
paperwork's behind it.
Yeah, the paperwork, like he's unboxing a car. There you go.
Okay. All right, let's take the sucker out.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
It looks a lot more skinny than the base PS5 for sure. It looks
Oh.
like it's easily grabbable with one hand.
That's what she said.
I'm sending something to you too. These are the sounds that he's making when he's unboxing stuff.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
This is your documentation.
We're down to 35 on Kick. Excellent.
Now we're gonna read
Everyone's
that.
loving this.
Okay, that's it. There's nothing
That's
else
it?
in here. That's it.
Hey, what do you want?
That's the whole unboxing, folks. So I can tell you right off the bat.
Right off
it
the
is
bat.
way skinnier than the base PS5. It's
Well, we
easy
hate
to
that.
hold with one hand.
I'll sprinkle them in.
The other
Yeah, sprinkle
PS5
those
was
in.
kind of unwieldy with how chubby it was. This is not nearly as chubby.
Well, okay. It's not a nice way to talk to your wife, but okay.
Easy.
Whoa!
The sentence says picture diagram is the yellow point is the yellow paint for Phil.
I guess I'll get the box off my lap so I have some room here.
See, it's so perfect.
It's funny to do after every comment. Yeah.
Yep.
The big reveal.
Stroke mouth.
What? Why did you just...
We're not even making noise anymore.
He just did the hawk tour right there. That's him making that sound?
Yeah, that was
It's
him.
almost like
That was all him.
it's a PlayStation 5, but professional. Wow. Extreme close-up. Whoa, dudes. Whoa, dudes. Oh, I hit the mic. Whoa, dudes. Extreme PS5 Pro close-up, dudes. So, taking a look at it. Oh. Right, on the front, we've got two USB-C ports. No standard USB port. Oh. Only the USB-C ports on this guy that I can see on the front. Sleek looking on the front for sure, right? Nicely symmetrical. We're gonna compare to the baseline PS5 in a moment. Don't worry. Racing stripes on the sides. Do they actually serve any purpose?
No, I think it's worse because they're really rapid fire on this. They're like less than a minute. They're so fast.
I have no idea. Like some people suggested they're for ventilation, but I don't know if that's true, quite frankly.
It's the speaker.
On the back, we've got HDMI, we've got Ethernet, and we got two standard USB ports. So you don't need to have the USB-C standard to plug into this thing. You could just use an older USB as well if you so choose.
Okay.
What is this?
We do have base. Oh,
Yeah, so I can just let him go. Who cares?
I have no idea. Could that be for the stand? I don't know what the hell that is. It's like a weird hole in the side of it there. I don't know what it does. No. And of course your power cable right there. Okay, on the bottom you got absolutely nothing. A vent. On the top you got nothing. Not even a vent. It's just sleek plastic. Okay. So again, honestly,
that worked.
I like the form factor. The PS5 was kind of weird and unwieldy. The PS5 Pro actually feels like a normal like console. It's long, that's for sure, but
That's
it's
what she
normal. Like I can lift this easily, move it around with one hand.
Why would
it's a
you
little
need to
heavy,
do
but
that
it's not
ever?
super heavy.
Why would you? Oh my God, guys, listen! I can move it around with one hand. Why would you ever need to move it around with one hand? Your console.
In case I'm doing like a Cooking with the King or something, and I'm holding the camera on the other hand, right?
What? You know what? My house is pretty small. It's pretty. I can move it around with one hand. You know, it comes in handy. You move it around with one hand. It's awesome. It's very not unwieldy.
Like I can lift this easily, move it around with one hand.
You can dance
it's a little
with
heavy,
it,
but it's not super heavy. You know. So now you ready for the
Almost
comparison?
as if he's gonna have to share
Let's
it with
do
his wife.
So here we go.
Somehow, huh?
Here's
Ooh.
PS5 Pro.
Ooh.
Oh my God! Here's the beast. Whee! The beast. That is the baseline PS5, right? So
Side to side comparison time.
Yes, yes, please.
He can't hold the old one. He can't hold the old one.
It's
Dude.
10 pounds.
slightly different. I mean, they look similar, but definitely the baseline PS5. First of all, because I have the disc drive version, right? It's gonna look chunkier, but just holding them next to each other.
A lot of sound
right?
clips you could use
this
today.
Pro looks aesthetically more pleasing.
Big up shiny
To be
teeth.
honest.
Phil also comes in
Okay,
handy.
it does. That racing
That might be
stripe,
the first time
it
he's
kinda
used the
adds
word
something. I don't know.
aesthetically.
I thought it kind of looked silly in the designs, but now when you're kind of comparing the consoles head to head, I actually think that the Pro does look a lot better than the standard PS5.
There
You
be
know.
anything less interesting?
Now again, PS5.
Go ahead, can you be what?
Could there be anything less interesting than this?
This
Just, like,
fucking sucks, dude.
Visually comparing two consoles from the same generation.
Like, we're having fun
Actually-
with sound effects, but imagine you didn't have that. Like, I kind of, okay,
No.
let's do it 2 minutes. I'm not going to touch a thing. Because
Okay,
Barrett Wells,
oh
pick
God,
it up
2
with one
minutes.
hand. It's the new standing up without getting winded. Yeah!
Whoa, the technology is amazing.
Look at this. I can pick it up with one hand.
Out. Look, honey.
Baseline.
Check
can-
this,
you can carry
honey.
it.
I got stronger.
a standard USB and a USB-C on the
We're
front,
just looking at the old shit now.
and then on the back,
Okay.
it had
On
two
the back.
more
We've already did
USB
this.
regulars, and then the
Oh.
HDMI and the Ethernet.
USB regulars. Remember those? I love that
USB
standard
regulars.
of USB regulars. Hey guys,
Yeah.
you got any USB regulars back there?
Fuck,
Yeah.
Oh my. I can never
Give me the
figure out how to plug
regulars.
into the USB regulars. regulars. We all
No,
plug
not
in all.
USB-C. I want the USB regulars. God damn it.
It had two
These new
all
guys never
reg-
know what I mean.
We all regulars out here.
more USB regulars, and then the HDMI and the Ethernet. So the Pro
Oh God.
swapped out
Regulars
one of
mount
those
up.
and put two USB-C ports on the front. That's the only real distinctive difference I'm seeing on the layout of the hardware itself is the USB port. Everything else kind of looks samey. But I mean, yeah, I'll be honest. I think I like the design of this a lot better. It just,
It's more.
it's more aesthetically pleasing because, you know, it's slimmer. It has racing stripes. As dumb as it sounds,
Like the
they make
banjo
it look a
from
little
Banjo
better.
Kazooie.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
set
why,
it up
but
to
they
be
do.
automatic one day.
And it's lighter.
Yep.
It's definitely lighter. Now, again, keep in
WPIG
mind
TV
that
2, where it's just like it notices when Philip stops talking and then just plays a random sound effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
My base PS5
'Cause they have
has the
MTV
disc
too,
drive
right?
on
We gotta
it,
make
so
it
that's
happen.
adding weight, but the thing is just heavy. Like, it's a heavy ass beast.
Need to pick it up.
And I'm curious with this new model, are they going to solve some of the issues such as how loud it was, right? Because that thing could end up running really loud. And I wonder if this one will run lower. Also, this is kind of neat. If you look from this perspective, let me show you this perspective. I'm going to show you the top perspective here.
Oh shit! Dark Wolf says don't have all the info, but apparently Arturo Sanchez out as a Nazi on Twitter. Doesn't Phil support him? No, he doesn't support him. He was going to do an interview with him because they had a history, and they know if Arturo's like a let's say spotted past. But
And now we know the truth of the matter that we couldn't discuss is that DSP had to tell him that he's not welcome on his show, right?
probably
Because
so. I hope so. But anyways,
Like another scrub, another day.
Pendulum did swing back though, so
the
So,
back.
it's even hard. I can't even lift the base PS5 with one hand. It's too heavy.
That's 10
Do
pounds.
you see how this looks from the top? It looks
10
like a big
pounds,
chunky,
dude.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's like rounded and chunky. It just looks weird, doesn't it?
oh my
Do
god,
not
guys!
clip that.
Okay,
Do
do
not
not
clip
clip
that.
that.
Do not
Do
clip
not
that.
ask. Do not ask a question about how you would describe anyone's wife with this. Okay?
Yeah. DSP, what's your type of woman?
Chunky with one hand. It's too heavy.
Ready? I
Do
got
you
it.
see how this looks from the top? It looks like a big chunky.
Yes.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's like
How would you describe it again? Ask the question because I don't want to do it, Snood.
Oh, well, what's your type of woman? Like just the kind of thing that really turns you on.
rounded and chunky.
Oh,
that's pretty
Catherine,
good.
That must be
Okay.
you have a very exciting bedroom life then. Yes.
It just looks weird, doesn't it? Now look at the Pro.
Oh, pro.
The Pro has this like band on it that catches the light in a certain way, and it
Are
makes
you-
it look weird and funky. You see that?
Dude, this is not weird and funky.
Catches the light because it has this ripple right there.
Oh,
See
I got
that?
a ripple.
It's not a bulbous thing. It's like a ripple there. Oh my god!
Do not
my
take these
God.
clips. Do not use these.
Catches the light. So just the
the light, honey.
design overall is nice. Like I actually do think it's pretty slick. Way that it looks doesn't mean
Oh,
it's
that
gonna
was-
be
I
a
thought that
better
was
piece of
you.
hardware.
That was him. That was him.
But design wise, I think it's a step up. Racing stripe does look good. You get that extra USB-C port on the front instead of all regular USBs and only one C port.
Oh, regulars. Get those regulars out of here. Get them out of here. Too many
Count up,
regulars.
regulars.
Fuck you, regulars. Get the fuck out. Tired of
We all
it.
regulars here.
I think we're underwater now.
Yeah, the
It's
drowning
easier
sounds.
to move around. It's way lighter than the base PS5.
Fuck you, regulars.
And the design
Tired of
actually,
it.
I feel, is slicker with the way it looks aesthetically.
Slicker.
Okay. Now, one thing that I'm distinctly noticing, there's no stand. My base PS5 came with a stand. This doesn't have it. So how do I?
Oh, I hope the old stand doesn't fucking work. Dude, look at him think.
How does this work?
Look at this.
Magnets, how do
I
they
might have
work?
to get those paper instructions out. Does it have something to do with these little things? These things?
Instructions on this paper.
Proving my behavior, dude.
Proving my unboxing. Big ups, Letro. His chat had to carry him on how to unbox a PS5 Pro. Yeah.
Were they telling him like what to unfold from the box?
This is somehow a stand for it.
Okay.
This is like in Demolition Man when you're trying to figure out how to wipe your ass with the seashells. Like, how am I going to figure this out?
What?
Right?
Well, clutch reference, bro.
I watch a lot of movies and I don't get that joke.
Oh, you don't? Even I do?
No.
How?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I guess because I'm a Sandra Bullock stanny. That's probably why.
No, I was about to track you and say it's because you're old.
No, Sandra Bullock in that movie. It's how they use toilets, but they never explain how to do it in that movie.
Okay.
There are 3 seashells in the bathroom, and he says how to use it, and they never really say it in the movie. But anyways,
I see.
How does this work?
I don't think I've seen. I think I was thinking of something else.
First of all, what's considered right side up
You're a
anyway?
marathon man. Never mind.
oh,
right?
God,
Like-
what a mistake, rookie mistake.
No. Sorry.
So many people make
I
that
had
mistake.
no
Sorry.
With the base PS5, the stand that it comes with, there's like a notch. You can see on the PS5, there's like a little notch on the bottom to see where to position it.
Fucking God.
I am legitimately not seeing anything on here that indicates where I would use these little plastic feet things.
The feet? You think those might go on the
The
bottom?
PlayStation
still?
logo is
Maybe?
on the top, so then it would be like this. This should be how it would go, right? That would be the
What are we doing
So
now?
it would look
These
just
are
like
some of the
this.
romantic sounds from Banjo
So
Kazooie.
where
I
do I-
guess.
Let's try.
the feet
Let's
on
try
the bottom.
Kazooie. Let's just try Kazooie.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
they-
It might
wait
not
a
work
minute.
as well,
Are
but
the
it's
feet
really
even
funny.
identical?
That's for Leanna.
They are. The feet are identical.
Oh no, that's Injured Cold. Actually, sorry.
Yeah.
This is fucking weird. Racing stripe area. It's on the racing stripe.
No, it doesn't work as well.
No, Banjo's way better.
Oh,
for Phil.
yeah.
Oh,
Right
yes!
here and right here. You are correct.
right now.
Okay.
Hey, you are correct.
It just
That,
pops,
wow.
Okay, I got it. I'm ready.
pops in like that.
Pops in like that's what she said.
Oh, wow.
Let's do. That's what she said. Overload. Try to
This
do it
is
fit in
weird.
everything. That's what she said.
That's,
That works.
So, did you see what I did? I gave it cat ears.
so she said.
So when I put this sucker down, it's going to sit on those feet.
Okay. Yep.
That's
and
what
it's
she
gonna
said.
Sit. Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
Look what they did. That's,
Are you ki-
look at that design.
Dude,
It's the Sony symbols are right there.
we can't see that.
Out of here in 8 minutes.
Can you see them? The
Thank you so
Sony
much.
symbols. Look at that.
I'll read the super chat
See?
though. I missed.
And so the end, the square, is a raised bump.
Oh my god.
And that's going to be the third foot.
Oh my god. The third foot.
So she
So
said.
you
It's
got-
like
He
the
said.
third input.
3 feet. A foot here, a foot here, and the Sony symbol square
No,
is
I'm
your
not.
third
Anonymous
foot.
fish. The third
And
foot.
that's how it's going to sit flat
Sir, we found the third foot.
on the
That's what they
ground
call-
on an
that's what they called
entertainment
me in
set
college.
system,
Actually, the
on
third
a,
foot.
Ooh.
on a shelf.
Right.
No, evening
Now,
gents. All
that's
these jokes.
interesting.
Got to stop them. They're all lies.
And you know what?
Oh, that's
You
it.
can't screw
Jury
that
with
up,
shoes.
because
You
the
guys
other
asked for
side
it.
doesn't have the
fuck.
holes
Come
for
on,
the
man.
feet.
Don't do it.
You
Don't
guys
do
are
it. Don't
punished.
do it like that. No, come on.
Screw up with
What
base
I do to
PS5
deserve
is that
this?
no
You
one knew how to
guys,
use
thanks
it
a
with the
lot.
stand it came with.
It's your punishment, chat, because you guys had to go with this foot shit. And what happens?
Great.
What happens when you do that? Jury with shoes. Get fucked. This is.
Group punishment. I leave the door to the studio audience, to the
Uh-huh.
studio open, and now we're all punished.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, K-Chan.
Even the freaking top of Sony guys didn't know what they were doing, and they would film them in their homes, and the PS5 would be incorrectly placed on the set on the stand of their own product, right? So that's very interesting.
Oh, it's very
That's a
interesting.
8-foot system, 2 feet there, and a foot. The Sony symbol square on the side
3-foot
will be the 3
system.
feet that this thing will sit on.
It's revolutionary system.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
Three-prong
The three-prong foot system.
I guess they kind of are prongs in a way, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Can do a demo of it.
Oh, that's a good sound for every time he moves up and down like that. Is to do,
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
Okay.
So, this is your whatchamacallit, like your shelf, your entertainment center.
What?
Right?
Yeah, your box.
No, it's not. What? It's a shelf? Oh, he's pretending show us how it works.
Fleet Phillip.
There it is.
There it is. Look at
There
that.
it
Simple
is.
as that.
Found it. Got it.
That's how it sits. I'm hitting my mic. I'm striking my microphone. But that's how it sits on it. Look at that. And it doesn't move. It's firm on there. It's not sliding. It works. At first you look at it, you're like, that ain't going to work. 2 little feet. But they actually designed it well. Look. Yeah.
This is amazing.
That's impressive. It looks sleek, right? Now, of course, you need to buy the stand if you want to stand it vertically. I'm not going to buy the stand.
I'm not gonna buy a stand.
I can't actually fit it in my entertainment center, even if I wanted to. There's
go
not
back to the
room. It's
OG.
like narrow shelves. So I'm just going to put it flat, just
We're going back to OG here. There we go. We got the OG. OG's back in action.
like
Here we go.
that.
Yeah, that's
But
way
that's
better.
pretty cool, right? I would say aesthetically, it probably looks better standing up, for sure. Like, that's probably the preferred.
All right, we got to stop. It's already
Yeah.
5 o'clock. I read some super chats. Thanks, everybody, for chilling today. Let me get to a few here. Deposit Maker says, DSP tries it. Oh, I'll just make it on mute. There. Oh, don't worry. He's not even
Oh,
there
he's
anyway.
gone anyway.
Pasta Maker says, DSP tries it used to be profitable. Now it is again. You just have to pay me up front for it, you morons.
Yeah,
Dumb
dummy.
fucks.
As you
Makes
know,
sense.
work comes after the pay.
War Dog Leader says, but isn't charging 10 goals of 150 for tacos? Well, yeah, but yes, you're right, War Dog Leader. Shiny Teeth says, play Metaphor then, Dave? No, I can play whatever I want. I'm very successful. I'm not paused,
not
by the way,
playing
just
this.
so everyone knows. I am not paused. Mr. Matt says, that expression was lame as hell like 10 years ago. The expression you're talking about was, future so bright I gotta wear shades. Big up, Mr.
Yeah,
Matt.
right.
Papa Polecat, legend, says he wants Kino viewers to watch this show. The only reason he's trying to do it when they aren't is so they can get their viewers to watch his stream. That is correct, Papa Polecat. You are correct, and your poll is quite large. Fats12 says, we did everything correct and nothing wrong from Sony. That's what the CEO is basically saying.
Yeah.
NW News says, I lost 3,000 to Star Citizen. NW News, we all
Yeah, my
lost
sympathy,
money on
brother.
stupid shit before. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Snood has paid a lot of ladies of the night, probably up to upwards of 3,000. Is
By
that
ladies
true?
of the night, you mean ladies in a mobile game of big busted ladies. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
you know.
Mahjong.
It's-
Mahjong
The
ladies.
highest quality blow-up dolls are very expensive these days, and I'm sure
No,
Snood
there's
might
talking-
have.
The technology has advanced very far, and the costs
okay,
have come down
okay.
just sharply. Okay.
TJ Gamebox says, "See the My Sweet Lord copyright lawsuit. It's a different copyright thing that Philip doesn't know about. Big ups, TJ Gamebox. Big ups to Keel, who says Phil, master of business, copyright law, and patents. He's good at all those things.
It's
He's all
crazy
those
how
things.
much shit he knows about everything about. Huh? Like for someone who didn't go to school for any of that, it's crazy.
I am not paused, just to make sure everyone knows. I am not paused.
Sorry, thank you. I thought you were paused.
McDonald says, this is brutal, dude. What are we doing here? We're having fun. Down here at level 1. This is for you.
Whoa!
He makes some of those sounds legitimately, though. Like,
I know he does. Quasar says, Phil really doesn't understand the companies with patents have an obligation to defend those patents or else they lose them. You are correct, Quasar, and this is for you.
huh? What?
That's for you. Dark Wolf says, beating Johto was only halfway in gold and silver. You are correct. This is for you. That's pretty good. Lyrical Thesis says, lucky for Phil, Cat is playing Santa this year. I already read that one out. I read it out twice. This is for you.
Very negative. Very negative.
And he laughed at you. That's unfortunate. Mr. Matt says, immediately after spending $200,000 on Hogan's. Big ups, Mr. Matt.
Yes.
This is for you. I repeat, we are not paused. Oh, now we were paused. Now we're not anymore.
Oh,
Dissension. Oh, there he's back. Okay.
fake
Oh,
news.
Philip.
I just plugged it directly into the TV and now it's working. So let me maybe do the initial setup and maybe I have to turn off HDCP or something and then it'll work.
Uh-oh.
Something
Trouble
went wrong.
in paradise. Uh-oh.
Trouble in paradise.
Let's see. It could be HDCP.
It
That
could be
might
HD.
what it
What?
is.
It could be what?
Let's see.
HDCP.
It could
Okay.
be HDCP.
Which
That might be
I
what it is.
was like,
That it has it enabled by
wasn't
default,
sure.
and so it's not working with my capture device.
Okay. Phil?
not paused.
I think you've not. Oh.
Nope, I have not.
Okay, sorry. We're just waiting for
Right now, it's trying
instructions,
to
I
connect
guess.
to the network.
Right now.
Hey, waiting for the network.
Right now.
You know, it's HD. I was going to say HTCP.
Right now.
Hey. All right, just Dissension says his head looks like dude from American Horror Story. This is for you.
Can't obtain an IP address.
Can't update IP address.
Within the time limit, which probably means in order for this to connect, I have to completely restart my modem, which has happened.
No.
That has happened
What?
before, where new things will not show up unless I completely restart the modem. But what I can do,
Brother.
So maybe it's not giving out an
I
IP
guess what I can
address.
do, let me try to restart
Because
my
there's a bunch of
router first, and if that doesn't work, then I gotta try the modem. But let me try unplugging and replugging in
like the PS5.
the router.
So he's
Hold
trying
on.
to connect to that same one, but it already has a different MAC address like associated with it. And
Figure it out. Dissension says Gout Boy, literally a version of those cake TikTokers. And I did look for cake TikTokers, but it's just people putting like stick figures in cakes. I couldn't find anything else, Dissension, but nonetheless, this is for you.
Oh.
That's pretty good. Joshua Klein, I did read that one. Big ups, Joshua. Big ups, Papa Polecat, who says today's great. Oh, Joshua Klein, sorry, this is for you.
Ow.
I love this bit. Yeah. Papa Polecat says today's great. Snalt is an S tier combo. More, please. Well, I'm trying to get him on every
Can't
Monday and
remember
Friday
if
if
it's
he
the router
agrees,
or the
but
modem
we'll
that
see.
causes the
I got
issue.
shit to
So I
do. I'm busy. I'm
unplugged
sick
and
of this.
replugged in the router,
Right,
and now it's
right.
checking again. Now I have to redo the whole modem, which means the stream has to go down temporarily.
No, it doesn't have to.
Way
If
to
you
do
don't
that.
if you do not have to happen, you can say don't automatically close.
Super glad we have two internet lines, by the way, right?
Uh-huh,
Super
definitely.
glad. Very
That's why-
coming in handy. Really coming in handy right now.
This happened also. Yeah, it failed. This happened also with my PC.
Yep,
So basically,
yep.
the way that my network works is the modem has to be restarted, and then it'll connect fresh
Oh, connect
and allow
fresh.
it to do it.
That's
So
correct.
I got to take the stream down temporarily. It's okay. I'll only be gone for a minute or two. I'll unplug, replug in my modem.
Unplug,
It should fix
replug.
this issue, and
plug,
then we'll
plug.
continue on.
Eat right, eat
So guys,
left.
please be patient. The stream's going to go down temporarily. Then we're going to come back with more. I'm going to shut down first on Kick. Guys on Kick, I'll see you in a few minutes. Goodbye.
Guys on K. I will see you in a few minutes, guys. Please don't leave.
Okay, and now I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. Guys, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
All right, well now we got some time here. Dissension says picture diagram is the yellow paint for Phil's for Phil. Here we go. There we go. Big ups Dissension. Shiny Teeth said Phil also comes in handy. Shiny Teeth, this is for you. Barrett Wells in the house says pick it up with one hand is the news. I read that as well. This is for you, Barrett Wells.
No.
And the last one just came in. I didn't read yet. Instamat says nothing to say. I just want a banjo sound. Big ups, Instamat. Here we go. This is for you.
No.
Classic.
I hope I read. Oh, Paco Pasiti said WPIG 8 the Ocho. This is for you.
Whee!
All right, my friends. If I missed yours, I promise I didn't mean to. You are all, I love it. Every single one of you hanging out today. It was a lot of fun. Thanks so much, everybody, for chilling today. Snood, any final words you want to send to the people?
Thanks so much for joining us today. Everybody can see you on Sunday, I guess, for more.
Yes. Oh, you Saturday. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Sunday. Sunday now is your new day. Yeah, Sunday's your new day.
Nice try. No sabotage. It's short show.
That being said, it'll be live tomorrow. I'm not sure the time yet, but we'll be there tomorrow. You'll see us, blah, blah, blah. And WPIG will be live in a minute after I set it up. So one final time, this is for everyone out there. This is a collective one for everybody out here today. That's all the legends. Here we go.
Woo!
We take that one. We take those. All right, see you guys.